Uh, Diddy on the album. He on Victory Lap.
He on there and he executive produced it.
Yeah, he one of the executive producers. He was cool with Nip. He had a relationship with Nip. He had a
Where that
relationship
relationship?
with Nip.
Where that relationship started?
That started from when Nip was doing the Crenshaw album. When he did the Crenshaw, when he was selling, remember back in like 2013, the red cover, with Crenshaw on there, he sold that album for $1,000. When he was selling that album for $100 a pop, and the deluxe version for $1,000. Diddy, Jay-Z, a lot of them niggas. Jay-Z bought like 10 copies. Jay-Z bought like 10 copies for $100.
I
He bought like
remember.
10 copies for $1,000 or some shit like that. Jay-Z, Diddy, all the niggas was supporting him. Diddy always like Diddy went out to Cali and Diddy got a relationship with the Crips.
Have you seen the picture where I already know what's going on?
Yeah,
Have you seen the picture with
Diddy got a relationship. Diddy got a relationship with the Crips. With
right?
Diddy got been fucking with Keefy D and excuse me, my bad, my should be acting up. Diddy got a relationship with Keefy D in the Southside Crips. And they cool with the Rolling 60 Crips. And he was cool with Big U too. A lot of that
Yeah.
shit. Cali, I'm a lot of that shit. Cali a network of everybody know everybody. And I know that shit. You remember Jet, I was out there a lot. Nigga, I was in San Francisco, all that shit. It's a network, bro. It's like all the people who got money and power, they run in the same circles. So I can see how Diddy met Nipsey Hussle and got in cool with him and all that. He riding down Crenshaw and Maybachs and shit, all that shit. And Nipsey was the young nigga that had it for the hood. Like I said, knowing what I know about this whole Big U shit and everything, niggas gotta understand Nipsey was the nigga was becoming the nigga to check in with in Cali. And he didn't like that. Niggas weren't coming to check in with
That's
Big
where the
U no
whole
more.
that's where the whole shit came in with Big U and
That's where
because
the indie came
Nipsey
at.
was keeping it 100 with niggas. Nipsey
Niggas,
wasn't.
niggas, niggas was going to check in and they was going to fuck with Nip. When you look at his pictures, when Gunna went to Cali, he went to go see Nip. When Thug went to Cali, he went to go see Nip. When Baby rolled the 60. When Lil Baby went out there, he went to go see Nip. And I don't know if you know, but the nigga that Nip always used to be with, Hoggy, All Money in Hoggy, that's his right hand man. The Bluey, that's the nigga that be running the weed shit, the marathon weed and shit. That's the nigga
So what you
that
hold on. So Big Gang, I'm gonna ask you this real quick. So what you saying is you don't think I'm gonna ask you two questions. Do you think Diddy ever cracked Lauren London? And do you think that P. Diddy, because what Lauren London said is she introduced Nipsey Hussle to P. Diddy. That's how they met through Lauren London. Do you think Nipsey Hussle was involved in any freak offs?
nah.
Okay.
Nah.
All right, let me
I'm gonna
turn my
tell you what
camera.
it
Let me
is. I'm
turn
gonna
my
tell you
camera on
Lauren
real quick.
London.
Let me turn my camera on
Lauren
real quick.
London
Look.
was a socialite. My bad.
Look at this picture.
Yeah, he was at the Rock Nation brunch. That's at the Rock Nation brunch.
Who in the middle?
Diddy. That's the Rock Nation brunch.
Diddy in the middle of who?
Lauren and Nip. But that's around the time they was doing the Victory Lap. That's when he was executive producing the Victory Lap. I
So you
don't think
telling me?
Nip did.
So you telling me?
Nah.
Nipsey Hussle was pushing his album. He
Black
at the
don't.
Rock
Hey,
Nation.
I'm
He
gonna
at
tell
the
you.
Rock Nation brunch. He at the
You
Rock
ever?
Nation brunch with his
Yeah,
woman.
yeah. I'm a
With
firm
his
believer in
woman.
this.
And then P
I
Diddy,
feel
and
you.
then the person who P Diddy, because you got to understand, Lauren London was P Diddy
I,
slut before she was ever fucking with a Nipsey Hussle.
Well, hold up. That
She
was
was,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna tell
no,
you
hold
this,
up. That was
bro.
Lil Wayne's girl because he
I
got
was
three
just gonna
kids with.
say,
Yeah,
man,
bro,
y'all don't understand Lauren London.
bro. That shit, but
Lauren
that was.
London was a socialite, bro. Before she was even, I'm gonna tell you real, who she was
Y'all
already.
talking,
I
bro.
feel
Y'all
you.
talking about when I was in high school, bro.
Lauren London
This
was
was
out when I was
this
in
was
high school.
2018, 19. She wasn't with no Wayne right here, folks.
no, I know that, but
Nah,
I'm
she
just
was
saying
with
that was
Nip.
Wayne's girl for that was Nipsey or anybody girl.
She
That
had
was
already had Lil Nip by then.
yeah.
They already had Cross.
Uh-huh. I
They
don't
had
think
already
Nipsey in
had
So
that
Cross
one
by
though.
then. She
okay,
wasn't doing.
so
Look,
so
I
let me
get what
ask
you
y'all this
saying,
question.
KP. Some
So,
people just go unscathed. I get what you're
so
saying. Some people just go
hold on,
unscathed.
but let me ask you this then. So 3 years ago, before P Diddy was ever on trial, before Cassie ever came out, before any of this, before we even looked and connected the dots that Cassie and Lauren London was best friends and they used to both be up under P Diddy and they were saying that nigga P Diddy was just paying for Lauren London's personal security for the past year and a half since for the first year and a half after Nipsey died, folks. So this all came out in trial.
Yeah.
So what about 3 years ago when Whack 100, who we known for putting false information out there, but you got to catch him with the bullshit. When he say there's a videotape of Nipsey and Lauren London having sex with a male escort. This before we even knew what the fuck a male escort was. We didn't even know what the fuck that was going on. Wack
I
was saying
put it
this
like
shit 3
this.
years ago.
Maybe, maybe not. But I know, maybe, maybe not. But I know for a fact, Laura London wasn't fucking with no Diddy. She was fucking with Pharrell, bro. That's why him and his wife was separated for so long. You got to remember, she was in the fronting video. She the girl that knocked on the door, and this was in 2003 when she was on that album. When she was on the fronting song with Jay-Z and Pharrell. The girl with the red hat that knocked on the door with Pharrell and the dark-skinned girl, that was Laura London. She always been around LA. LA got its world of socialites, just like Chicago. You got the rap niggas, then you got the socialite niggas. You got the street niggas. You got the Cam Capones. You got niggas that's known throughout Chicago for being socialites, like Zach
Cat
TV.
Capone ain't from Chicago.
Well, Cam Capone be in Chicago a lot. My bad.
Oh.
He ain't from
I was
Chicago,
gonna say,
but
hey, Jet, who you riding
not
with on
Cam
this one,
Capone,
bro?
JoJo Capone. Excuse
Look,
me,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
JoJo
yeah.
Capone, Global Gangsters. JoJo
Who you
nah,
Capone.
who
the
you ride with
Nipsey.
on this one, Jet? What
Well,
about Lauren London?
the Nipsey stuff with like now. Do I think maybe Diddy did crap Lauren London? Maybe, but do I think Nipsey was involved in it? I don't know. That's why I think Whack
No,
100
no,
kind of
not no, 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 not a freak off with P Diddy. I'm saying
no. I'm
Nipsey was having his own freak offs. It's a
He
tape.
probably was.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
believe.
you know what? At
With
this
Lauren
point,
London, he was doing the same thing with Cassie that P Diddy doing with Lauren London.
He probably. I'm like this. It probably wasn't no. It probably wasn't no elaborate way. I got man. Let me tell you something.
Hold on,
It's one thing that's
let
gonna
me.
kill all this, and
Yeah.
I don't think y'all understand.
and then we got to get to Kid
Yeah,
Cudi.
I'm gonna
I
tell
want to
y'all.
break
I'm
that
gonna give
down.
you one name. I'm
Oh,
gonna
let
give
me
you
say
one.
something too.
I'm gonna give you one name, and I'm gonna explain why Nipsey wasn't fooling like that, and why Lauren wasn't fooling like that, and why you don't hear too much. It's one nigga that made sure he kept that nigga in check and was putting hands on niggas behind him. Black Sam, bro. Black Sam didn't play with his little brother like that. He ain't let
What
his
that
brother
got
get
to
off
do
until
with
he was
what
a
that got to
kid.
do with his with him and his woman though?
Cause I be like this. Him and his woman, yeah, they bedroom shit, but the funny shit that the industry had to offer, Black Sam wasn't playing that. That's what I'm saying. I get what you're saying. Like what you do behind your closed doors ain't no telling. They probably
Yeah,
was. They
but think
probably was. But as far as them being tied in with Diddy and all that, nah,
no.
Black
So
Sam ain't play that
this what.
shit.
But look, we can't say he wasn't tied in with Diddy when Diddy executive produced his biggest project ever. Like go
Yeah.
look his executive producers up. It's a Nipsey Hussle. Then right after Nipsey Hussle, it's a P Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets credit for all that Victory Lap album. So he definitely tied in with the nigga. But I'm not saying he was having freak offs with P Diddy.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, can he not? Can he not sit around P Diddy? I think it's echoing. One of us echoing. Can he not sit around P Diddy and soak up the game? Like, can he not be around P Diddy? Cause like
Hold up.
how he
Hey,
just
gang,
saying,
real quick. Hey, gang, can you lift up the speaker just a little? Yeah, because it's echoing crazy. I don't know if you can like, yeah.
Yeah, so it was on that thing. What I was gonna say, I get
No, no,
exactly
hold
what
up, my
you're
bad.
saying.
Let KP finish, and then I'll let you go. Go ahead, finish
Go
KP.
ahead, Debbie.
Go ahead, KP.
gang, I'm saying, I get what you're saying, but just ride with me real quick. You know, niggas getting into this game, that's still P. Diddy at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't grow up knowing about freak offs. We just heard about this shit. So when Nipsey coming up, bro, and his wife come back to him, Lauren London, who is friends with Cassie. He don't know Cassie. Lauren London know Cassie. He don't know P. Diddy. Lauren London know P. Diddy. So when he get around his woman telling him what Cassie and P. Diddy be doing, and then you can think about it like this. P. Diddy a billionaire. In his mind, bro, I was just talking to my girl earlier. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that much fucking in the world.
Well,
Okay,
freak
huh?
about this. I think the internet just heard about this, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we heard about it
Yeah,
like I've heard about this for like 15 years from
I heard
him
about
and
it
even
too.
Biggie. Him and
I heard
Biggie
this nigga. I heard this nigga.
having the freak offs.
I put to you like this. I'm gonna give you a
But
little
go ahead,
rap
KP.
history.
My bad.
My
Let
bad
finish.
though, KP. Go ahead, cook KP, because I'm
We're
gonna give you a
almost
little
done.
rap history.
I'll let
I'm
you
just
cook.
saying, niggas with all that power and influence, rather than, okay, you love this woman, right? You love this woman.
I
Rather than,
got you
cause you
one by
know,
one.
cause what we know is Cassie was loving that shit. Fuck all this other shit that's going on. Cassie was loving that shit. So instead of my bitch getting tired, cause we all know how it go. Instead of her getting tired of fucking one of these broke niggas or fucking one of my enemies or one of my competition, I'm gonna go pay a nigga to come fuck you, bitch. You gonna go sit in that room and you gonna get fucked for days. and you until you can't get for you ain't gonna want to look at another dick. But Cassie got turned out. Cassie loved it, that shit. Cassie was wanting more and more and more of that shit. Is it not possible that Nipsey Hussle wasn't taking the same blueprint? Like fuck, because what was explained on the video was
I don't
Lauren
think.
London was Lauren London was on her knees giving a man fellatio, and Nipsey Hussle grabbed her by her head and kissed her, and then like tongue kissed her, and then and then she went back to doing what she was doing. That was the fucked up part of the video. That's what is he's coming out of Whack 100 mouth. This is coming out this via Whack 100. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This what he's saying. So he was said this 3.5 years ago, bro. Three and
yeah,
a half years ago, before all this, like, come on, man. And then we look up Cassie and Lauren London was best friends. P. Diddy executive produced Nipsey Hussle thing. I'm just showed you a picture where he had a Rock Nation brunch and P. Diddy is standing in the middle of him and his woman.
yeah. That was his mentor. Diddy mentored a lot of niggas.
I don't know.
Diddy
I
mentored
don't think
Diddy. At that case, bro, you know who else in
Bro,
trouble, bro? I'm gonna keep it real. You know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you, KP. This probably be the one time me and you agree on a lot of shit. A lot of shit. This is big gang theory on this shit. This is my honest, true opinion. And I've seen it to a degree. The industry is like a cult slash fraternity. You know what I'm saying?
right.
LA, New York, even Houston. Houston's starting to get like that. Atlanta, Houston, in these towns, these places, but LA majorly, all these people running the main circles. So I could see where you getting where that could be possible. I don't doubt it. Well, only thing I can say is with Diddy, shit, it's a lot of niggas. You gotta understand. I'm like I was saying, I'm gonna give you a piece of rap history. Niggas gotta understand. We got exposed to ecstasy. What KP like in the early 2000s,
No,
like
facts.
like exos like early 2000s, like 01, 02, 03, 04. We got introduced to exos and shit in Chicago up north. Around the time Bin Laden weed came out, Biggie got a song called "Fucking You Tonight." I mean, "Effing You Tonight" with R. Kelly. When he talking about some make the X, make the sex spec. Them niggas was popping X pills and having freak offs when Biggie was alive. I know that for a fact. So that's
Right,
not far fetched. I agree with you. That's because Biggie was a freaky nigga. Biggie
right,
was known for having menage a trois.
right.
When Faith Evans caught him in the bed with Lil Kim, he was with Lil Kim and two other females.
Yeah, it ain't no man, ain't no denying that Biggie had some mystery in his history, gang. He wa-
I love
he walking
Biggie.
around that
Biggie,
bitch with P. Diddy. He was
yeah,
doing some he was on
I
some
could see
shit.
it. I could see it where he was grooming Big or where he was putting Big in them situations and it was going down like that. Yes, I do believe that. But what I say, the only thing I can say is I don't think Nipsey was involved with Puff, but I think, like you say, he could have took something out the playbook. I do believe that. Yes, I do agree. If it's really true, I'm devil's advocate for today. If it is true, then yeah, he took a play out of his book. He been around the nigga
Yeah,
mentoring
he
him.
been around on the
You
deal.
got to think. But who else? Usher. You got to think of all these extra
Jamie
asexual niggas
Foxx,
that's.
much as I hate to say it, Jamie
Who?
Foxx,
Yup.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx. Look at all the people that's been around Puff, and if
Busta
you notice them,
Rhymes.
what's about them? The all key things all of them got in common. They extra asexual people. They extra sexual people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you notice, all the niggas that Diddy been around, he mentored or
French
he like been
Montana.
around tough. They extra sexual. Yup.
I know he cracked French Montana. I know French Montana was.
Look at how French
Why
Montana
you
changed.
damn? Why you
Yeah,
damn?
look how French Montana changed
He
after
got
he
no
got over Diddy.
skill.
Look at how French Montana changed after he signed with Bad Boy. That's a perfect example. Thank you, Jet. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, bro. Look, I'm not. The more I'm learning about this stuff, yeah. Look at this. Look the case, and then you look at his lineage of the people he mentored, the stuff you hear about the people he mentored. Look at
MGK.
Usher. Usher been rumored to have freak offs and sexual escapades. You know he got herpes.
I know MGK got up in there. He made MGK do some
Look,
freaky.
MGK went from the rapping hood white boy to a rock star.
Yup.
Damn. This shit gets
Then think about the lineage. All the people that Diddy mentor. If you look them up and you think about it, bro, I'm telling you, look at the lineage. Look at he had Usher when he was a little boy in freak offs and stuff, and Usher mama had to get him. Remember, Usher was out when he was younger, when he was like 14, 15. Then he went underground for a minute. He got up with JD and he came out with that, You Made Me Wanna Be the One Way. He came back with that. But he was with Diddy back in the day. He used to be with Diddy. Clive
Shout out to
Davis put him with Diddy.
shout out to the Locks. They wasn't playing none of them games.
No,
I
I
know
wasn't
that's one
playing
big.
none of that.
Yeah, Locks said, "F you, Diddy. We ain't gonna stay
But
with you
but
long
for
enough."
sure, you look at the if you look at the lineage, if you look at the lineage of all the artists and the ones who didn't comply, they either got dropped or they dead and gone, or their career never went nowhere. I can believe that. I'm the devil's advocate for today, KP.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
I'm
that's a
with
good.
you on that when you right. Yeah.
That's a good segue because, like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna break some of this down because Kid Cudi made his court appearance today. Everybody was anticipating Kid Cudi to take the stand. He was chilling up there. They got him smoking a cigarette before he walked in that mug, and he wasn't even dressed in like court attire. But he was talking about Diddy had pulled up on him when he had figured out about him and Cassie's relationship. Went to his house, broke into it. This is like some movie type stuff. Went into his house, broke into it, turned off all of his security cameras, and he was standing in the window with his hands behind his back. And then he said his dog was put up in the bathroom. He noticed the first time, and then the second time he had broke in, did that again. So he was pulling up on him because Cassie done gave him the address, which is foul as hell. But he did confirm that the car did blow up, and he thinks it was because of Diddy. And a girl called him and confirmed that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Remy and Papoose. Don't die. Yeah, we're gonna get that perspective. Don't worry. But what y'all think about that? Because do you think? Well, my bad, gang. I'll let you cook. What you think? Do you think that stifled Kid Cudi career? Because like, yeah, he had a good run, but it seemed like eventually he kind of just fizzled out.
I'm gonna tell you this. Kid Cudi ain't fizzled out. Kid Cudi doing wonderful.
No,
Yeah,
I
he
understand
just
that. I'm just talking
yeah,
about the
he was
mainstream.
right. I mean, he under hold protection. You know, he just was on the movie The Guns Go Bang. He was on the soundtrack for The Harder They Fall on Netflix. He doing good. But here's the thing. That goes back to what KP was saying. Once again, when KP right, KP is right. Diddy's a billionaire. The mindset he got is he can do whatever he wants to whoever he wants to. Correct, KP?
Facts.
So him doing that not far fetched. Him doing that is believable because Diddy, once again, like KP said, he's a billionaire and he's already exhibiting and showing behaviors of narcissists that I don't care, I can do what I want. You gotta remember when Diddy was dressed like the Joker and he ran up on that dude and that nigga was like, get away from me, woo, and he kept trying to laugh in the nigga face. Remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Diddy known for just antagonizing people and doing stuff and acting out on people. And when people like nigga woo, they look at him crazy. All that other stuff. I know you remember that on Halloween. He was on them drugs then. They say he was high. I'm telling you, bro. Diddy just a real life puts you like this. Mature is realizing we need to apologize to Birdman. Cause Diddy really the nigga that we thought Birdman was.
What?
Put it to you like that. Diddy the nigga everybody thought Birdman was.
Bro,
We thought Birdman was the nigga doing the hip hop bullshit, gangsterism shit to niggas. Nah, Birdman was just a victim of being young and misplacing money.
oh
Diddy
no,
was real
Birdman's
life.
still doing some shit.
Diddy was bringing.
Nah, Birdman, you talking about because he kissed Wayne in the mouth. They got
No,
paid
not
for
that. I'm
that.
not talking about that. I'm saying Birdman still do bad
But
business.
I'm talking about business practices like that. Diddy real deal signed that girl to a 10 album deal. KP, you know that's impossible to fill a 10 album deal. He was giving niggas slave deals. He was giving people
Right.
slave deals to keep them contractually bonded to him. He
There's a
was
level to
using
it.
his power in the music industry to be a
Yeah, he was doing
gangster.
the music. He was doing what they was doing was they was doing the same thing that the music the people that Kanye West is going against, the powers that be, the Jewish motherfuckers, they doing the same thing. They're practicing
Mm-hmm.
Jewish
You
tactics
cooking.
on us. They're doing the same thing that the Jewish people doing. That's
Hey,
why they came out with Sean John. That's why they came out with Rockaware, House of Darion. You feel me? That
I'm
the
gonna say it.
schemes,
I
all that
think
shit.
I think Kanye West was definitely at some of them free calls.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna tell me otherwise. That man free.
Nah, nah. I don't think he's at no. I don't think he
He great
participated.
friends with Kanye. Kanye taking care of Diddy kids right now.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't
he
think
great
I don't.
kids. Yeah, I can believe that. Look at Kanye. Look at Kanye. I can believe it.
Hey, you know that movie, 100. You know what P Diddy is? There's a movie that's like banned in a lot of countries. It's called 120 Days of Sodom.
Yeah.
That's y'all Google 120 Days of Sodom. That is Diddy right there. That's Diddy. He do
I
that.
don't think. Hey Zay, hold on, Zay. Let me ask you something real quick, Zay. I don't know. I don't know if you was tuned in to the
What's
live
the
at first,
word?
right, brother?
Big gang, what's up, nigga?
What's up, my boy?
Hey
What's up,
Zay,
dog? What's up?
What you been on?
Oh shit, man. Out the way, you know, same shit, different day.
Yeah. Hey, KP, gotta ask you something. Cook KP, because KP really cooking right now.
I
What's the
want to
word?
ask you real quick, Zay. Um, did, okay, with P Diddy, right? My bad. I don't mean to backtrack, y'all, but Zay wasn't here. I just want to ask him real quick. Did you know that Lauren London and Cassie was best friends?
No.
Okay, they got an interview on Big Boy Radio where they up there talking about how they was best friends, been best friends for years. You know what I'm saying? They run in the same circles. But Lauren London was the one who introduced Nipsey Hussle to P. Diddy, right?
Okay.
Okay. I asked Big Gang, do he think they was ever in a freak off together? He say, hell no, Nip was a real nigga, which we not denying that. I feel like Nip a real nigga too. You feel what I'm saying? But
Thanks.
I think back then, because this was way before, back then, everybody would just looked at it like, man, that's P. Diddy still. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Because you know Lauren London coming home. That's his woman. You know she coming home telling him everything that Cassie and P. Diddy be doing. Because she was around them before she even met Nipsey Hussle. She was around P. Diddy no. And Cassie, so she know they whole everything. You feel what I'm saying? But that's her real friend. So all I was asking Big Gang, I don't think Nipsey was in a freak off like in some shit with P. Diddy, you feel what I'm saying? But dude, like Big Gang said, did Nipsey Hussle take a book up out of P. Diddy book? I mean,
Okay.
did a page
Page
out of
out the
P
book. Yeah.
did he take a page out of P. Diddy book? Because 3 years ago, Whack 100 came out and said it was a sex tape. It was a sex tape of Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London with a male escort. And Nipsey and Lauren London was knocking the male escort back, and Nipsey Hussle walked right in the camera and kissed her in the mouth, and she went right back to sucking dude dick. Right or wrong? That's what Whack 100 said, right? Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was before all the Nipsey Hussle shit came out. So I asked Big Gang, like, do you think he probably like was having freak offs with his bitch, like not with P Diddy, but just him and Lauren London ordering male escorts? You feel what I'm saying? This nigga Big Gang said no. Then I want to show y'all this picture. Look, I showed them. Look at this picture, Zay.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Who in the middle?
Did he?
Why he in the middle of that man
Ain't
in
no
his
way
bitch?
he ain't finna be. Oh God. I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck
I
who
told
you
you.
is, nigga. You ain't
I
finna
said
take a
this.
picture of my
I
bitch.
told you.
I'm in
I
that
don't
hole.
think
You finna be
I
in
don't think
between
he
me
was
and
in
my
no
bitch.
freak outs with that
Ain't
nigga,
no
but
way. And then look, he grabbing Lauren, and then Nipsey just in the back. You feel me? He
Yeah.
grabbing Lauren.
Nah, I definitely think because Lauren in the industry, bro, right?
she been in the
She in
industry.
I know that. She in that industry. He for sure had because nigga some freaky shit before she even got with Nip, bro. She for sure had some freaky shit done to her, bro. It's
Nip
some
was just a little
Hollywood.
homie.
If some Hollywood producer wanted to hit that, hey, I'm gonna put you in a movie, just do this, do this. So she was exposed to certain shit, right?
She been in Hollywood since she was
So
like 15.
facts, facts. So
I told them. I dropped the fact. Remember the front video with Pharrell and Jay-Z?
yeah, yeah.
She's in the video in the beginning. That's 2003. She's in the video. She was like 16, 17 years old.
Zay
With
say, I
the
don't
So
give a
dark
so
fuck
with
who
skinned
so with
you
girl.
that
is.
so with that being said, she brought some of that to Nip. It
Thank you,
wasn't no
bro.
way she was just doing that just with Nip. Her and Nip was doing some freaky ass shit. Now I don't know if it was with Diddy, but I think her and Nip had their own shit going on for sure.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I
But
mean,
bro,
listen, a lot
you
of time
said
when
it
they're
yourself,
smoking.
Zay. You said it yourself, Zay. Bro, ain't no, I don't give a fuck who you is. You not standing in the middle of me and my bitch taking a picture, gang. I don't give
Nah,
a
hell
fuck.
no.
You not, I
Hell
don't even
no.
fuck, not even, I mean, only maybe her daddy. That's it. Maybe her
That's
Yeah.
daddy.
it. Her daddy, her
That's
blood brother.
Yeah.
Not no motherfucking P Diddy freaky ass. No, everybody.
Let's
All I'm
let's
gonna
get
say
back
is
to
this.
Kid Cudi though. Did you
Okay.
see? I don't know if Zay's up to date on all that, but
Yeah,
that's just
I
crazy.
seen he just went to testify. What was that? Yes, was that today? That was today
Yeah,
or
that was
yesterday?
today. So like,
Hey,
who want to go first? Like, what if somebody broke into your house? Mess with your security cameras. Although like I said, Cassie wrong and bogus for giving that address out. But lock your dog up in the bathroom, and he said his dog was acting weird after. So I think something even may have ended up happening because it was like 12 years ago, whatever the case may be. But like, what do you think about that? He said he shook his hand and he was like, "Yo, what about the car?" Because he really blew that man's car up, and he said, "What car? Well, I don't know what you're talking about." And he was just like, he walked off after that. And then he said later on though, he was like, he apologized for it like in 2017 or I don't know, like some years later.
Man, look, Diddy is a real life hip hop gangster. Everything they showing and everything they telling you, they still ain't done yet. They building a Rico. They showing you they already got the intimidation. They already got extortion from the 20,000. He had Cassie mom saying that he sent it back. That now it's just this intimidation. This intimidation and arson. This and arson. This arson. That's arson. All these are federal charges, by the way. All these things are federal charges and racketeering of and aid of you running a corrupt organization and you taking Cassie from state to state, letting niggas fuck her and do her dirty, and you paying niggas to fuck her. That is
no, no,
considered
no, 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 no. Don't do that.
that's
It wasn't doing
trafficking.
it. He wasn't. He was taking her state to state. They was on some Bonnie Clyde shit. She was
Yeah, but
recruiting
but in
escorts.
but I KP, I get what you're saying, and this is what I had. I was watching a live where a lawyer was breaking it down. How we see it, we get it that way. That's why I say there's no wrong answer in
The
this.
court don't see it that
The
way.
court, the federal court and guidelines, the rules like Big U. Big U was getting a sex trafficking charge for giving his girlfriend $600 to bring some females to Las Vegas for his homeboys to mess with and for them to kick it. He got a whole sex that's considered in the eyes of federal government.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
That's
I'm
on
saying
considered
though.
technicality.
But what I'm saying is, big in Big U case, his wife or his girlfriend should be an accomplice, not a victim.
yeah. But here's the
How is
thing.
Cassie the victim?
Because she
I'm
was
That's
gonna
what
tell
I'm
you how
young.
she's
saying.
the victim. I'm gonna tell you how she's the victim. And this
She was the
now, listen,
accomplice.
everybody gotta listen up real fast. And it's the thing where I'm talking to the viewers, boys and girls. This way y'all gotta listen. I'm talking to the viewers, boys and girls. Listen, Cassie, more than likely, and everybody that's testifying, it's called Queen for a Day. It's called Queen for a Day. It's called basically immunity. She more than likely got immunity. Big U ain't richer and influential as Diddy is. So in their eyes, we are willing to let you walk. We can make you look like a victim to get Sean.
Thank you. That's
Queen of
all
the
I'm
day.
saying. You
It's,
just
it's
proved my
basically in
point.
the federal system. It's called Queen for a Day. They give it to you in the proper sessions. They let you know. You got to tell us everything. And
Yep.
when you get on the stand, you got to say the same thing, or the offer get ripped up, and you get prosecuted too.
Yep. And you get immunity.
Right.
But you get immunity.
Good.
So everything she probably went because they everything that shit. This is the thing.
Real
Everybody
quick,
that's on the
what did
stand
Kid Cudi say to
testifying,
that? Kid Cudi
everybody
said
that's on the
she
stand
played him.
testifying, they already been rehearsing that shit. They ain't heard. Ain't nobody in the courtroom where at least the ASUA, the assistant U.S. attorney and the lawyer, where the day lawyer, the defense, they ain't heard it. But the offense, they for sure done heard it. The government done heard it already. They know all this already. They just put it out in the courtroom so the defense can fight their case. That's why when the nigga think about it, that shit look horrible. When that nigga was like objection, and the judge was like overruled. It's over with for Diddy.
Yeah. Like Jet was saying, Kid Cudi said it itself. She gave the low up. So like I said, any bitch any other crime, the female who get a location up, like you said, big gang, she's an accomplice. So
She's an accomplice. I'm
Right.
a
so
bro.
we
I'm on your side tonight.
she's only being painted as the victim for the prosecution, so for the prosecutor's sake. But us as people, we know she not no victim. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Right. This
we know
so
we know
this
at some point you win. You more likely you at some point we know you went from victim to being enjoying it, which is called.
Right.
That's how it happened.
But
She
then they
wasn't
gonna try to use it
victim.
as Stockholm. They're gonna be like
I
Stockholm.
was just gonna say that.
You
Here's
know
the
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Thank you, Zay. Here's the thing, KP. In the eyes of the law, in the federal law, not state law, because federal law is the law of the land. The Supreme Court law, the federal law of the land. That is considered Stockholm syndrome. You've been groomed in their eyes, the way they're gonna paint it with the psychologist. Remember, they had that psychologist come in and get on stand on day 2, or day 3. They got somebody to identify Cassie with Stockholm syndrome. So
He
that
met her when
feeds
she
in
was
more.
16, 17? I
Yes.
think he's known Cassie since she
So
was
that
16,
feeds
17.
in more into the narrative of what I was saying. Queen for a day. We know you was a victim. We gonna get some psychiatrists. We gonna get you right. We gonna man this. We the government. We print money. Like a federal agent told me before, nigga, we the government. We print money. That's real. Diddy ain't got nothing to fight that. That's real. As real as it get. We gonna make sure you got Stockholm syndrome. We need him out the way. Diddy made the wrong people mad, y'all. Diddy was partying too hard. I don't know if he hit the wrong white dude or the wrong Jewish nigga girl. I don't know if the
He
deal
was doing
with
that damn pink cocaine.
with that. I don't know if it was the alcohol, the deal with the alcohol or whatever.
What was it, DiMaggio?
I don't know if it was the that. I don't know if it was the Las Vegas, him trying to open a casino.
I got my
I don't
young boy
know.
shirt on, man. Everybody go get that young boy ticket. Go get you a young boy ticket right now. Sold out. We finna sell
I
this
don't
bitch
know
out. We
who it
going.
was.
First stop off to Texas. ATX, stand up. Let's go.
Yeah, Pretty
Nah,
Pearl.
I think it was a few different things, like some of the shit you naming, bro. Him trying to do a casino. Him
Yeah, you messing with the Jewish money. You doing the
exactly. You
liquor.
stepping on toes now.
You stepping on toes. You doing the liquor.
Yep.
You
Then they was cool with you doing the liquor. They was like, all right, fuck it, we'll let you do the liquor. And then you went and retracted on it.
Yes.
That's what I said. It's the alcohol deal.
I love when we all on the same page. Zay, you gotta look at it like this. Everything that Diddy was getting his hands into got some form of ethnic control. Alcohol is the French. A lot of people don't know that. Cognac.
He pissed off that. He pissed them off too. I
He
remember
pissed the
right
French
when that
people
happened. I was like,
Cognac,
oh, that ain't good.
the cognac. You know why 50 Cent go in on Diddy so much? Not because of their personal issues. A lot of people don't know 50 Cent used to write for Diddy, and Diddy never paid him till later. Diddy had to get handled, but that's a whole nother story. Diddy is also considered was considered a competitor to 50. You know, 50 make his own cognac now that he got out in Houston. The French are out here in Houston and Louisiana. That's where the cognac farms and factories is at. In Louisiana, down by the Bay, the water in Texas and shit. You know, tequila, all the tequila and shit come from Austin. Tito's is from Austin. You know, Tequila 512 is in Austin. Some of the biggest alcohol brands is in Texas. That's why 50 moved to Houston. So it's bigger than just like Diddy did something to somebody. The music industry is the Jewish and the German and the Chinese. He was already taking a lot of line shares of people money. The revolt people, that's the Jewish people. That's MGM, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, the oldest Jewish movie institution in the world. They've been doing movies since Adolf Hitler. He pissed them off. You pissed the wrong people off in the powers that be, and they got to get rid of you. That's just what it is, y'all. They just got to get rid of him. And in order to get rid of him, we'll let you go free, Cassie. You was just a victim. He did what to you?
She just a small fry on
you just a small fry compared to a nigga. We just put you like this.
Importer, she did the same thing. She was on IV and all that, and basically just ran through.
In 24 hours, when Diddy got convicted, in 24 hours, he lost 3/4 of his net worth. Diddy went from $2.1 billion to nigga 375, or I think 475 million, nigga.
Yep.
In less than 24 hours.
He basically broke
off his properties in his
company. Diddy, yeah, that's broke.
Facts. Diddy, he broke. Diddy broke now. Diddy be like, damn.
Kanye West is taking care of his kids right now. He said it himself. Kanye, this is a known fact. Kanye West is taking care of his kids right now. They was on the phone. It's a whole video with a phone call with Kanye and Diddy talking on there. I said, you could listen to Diddy in his voice. You can tell some up and some miss, y'all. You can tell it's some big at play. Big Game really not the conspiracy nigga, but I'm that nigga tonight when it comes to this nigga.
Bro. Man, it's not even a conspiracy, Big Game.
It's only a matter of time before they get their hands on Kanye too, though.
Remember When
It's only a
Diddy was
matter of
on the
time before they get their
phone,
hands on Kanye.
facts. I'm gonna touch on that. Zay, remember when Diddy was on the phone with Kanye on the video? I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a video. And he was like, I can't believe they did this to me. I'm Diddy. And if they do it
Yeah,
to me, they'll do it to anybody. You can tell in his mind by him being a billionaire and him being so high in society, his mind is fucked up by him being in jail because it's like, he said it on the phone, like, they doing this to me. I'm Diddy. He said that, like, I'm Diddy. They doing this to me. I thought it wasn't real till they really got me in here. He can't believe that. Y'all got to remember, this is the same nigga that was at the Knicks game like 10 years ago and he was counting that money, that infamous pitch, and he seen the dollar bill. He couldn't believe it. Sometimes you get so rich, you become disconnected and you become unbelievably arrogant. You think shit can't happen to you.
facts.
Diddy didn't think this could happen to him. He's been operating with impunity for years. Think about it. If you've been a serial killer for 40 years and ain't nobody never caught you, you just gonna at some point you just gonna go around poking niggas up out in the open in broad daylight. Most serial killers want to get caught because they get tired. They get tired of just I've been killing. Y'all ain't caught me yet. That's how it really go. Diddy was so doing all these heinous acts to people, bro. He jumped out of a freak off to go try to kill Suge Knight.
That's crazy. I remember hearing that. I'm like, what? They say he done jumped. Hey, they say, hey, real quick.
By the
They
way,
say Diddy be having an escort effing Cassie, and he look him right in the eye, and he be like, don't look at me. And then he say he'll push up on him and go, hey, get up out of there. It's my turn to get up in there. That's crazy.
Right. Another thing, Diddy for sure gonna have a federal weapons charge when it's over with.
Sick.
They found an AR-15 with scratched out serial numbers.
Well, hold on.
Automatic.
Where at though? That's the question, because
In
it
his
depends
house.
where.
In his house,
where
in his
though?
bedroom.
What home?
In the Homie Hills home, the one in LA. The main house.
It don't even matter what home it is though, because it's a federal.
He's not a felon though. He wasn't a felon before, so I don't think the guns are going to come to anything with that. I think he can get away with the guns because a lot of the people were just kind of like, okay, he got guns, like he ain't tripping because they could be licensed. I mean, you know what I mean? They were all licensed, I believe. Even though some may be like what Gang's saying, they may look at that a little sideways, but the guns is the least of his problem.
Yeah,
that man got rape allegations. He got sex trafficking. He got everything that can really get you jammed up.
Yeah.
Underage.
It's over with for Diddy. And somebody in the comments saying something that I want to elaborate on. Somebody in the comments saying something I want to elaborate on. Bro, it's something I tell people all the time, and me and you can agree on this man to man. Fam, I just told somebody that it was like, see, Diddy got caught up. It's the Illuminati. Nah, bro. The Illuminati is the people that you never see. The Illuminati and the people that control the real money, they don't control just the music industry. They control everything, the media industry. They're not worried about kilos of drugs. They ship metric tons. They in charge of who do human trafficking and who get what. How much card is bigger than just what this dude in here talking about. So the dude in the comments, ain't nobody paint no narrative. Niggas know what we talking about, bro. This the one time, like, it's all out in the open and you can see into the seedy world that is the entertainment industry. It's gonna be most shit that come out, bro. And if I know, like I know, the nigga that's finna kill when he get on the stand is James Cruz. That was the vice president of Bad Boy, and he was Cassie's manager, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something about him. He used to be 50 Cent. 50 Cent hate him too. He used to be with 50 Cent. And he used to be 50 Cent tour manager. 50 Cent don't fuck with him no more either. And then Diddy hired him. A lot of people don't know that. Bro, everything that Diddy doing right now, if you look, he going to jail. But it won't be for long. If he do get acquitted, he probably get like 5 years. But he still got to do time for the weapons charge. He still got to do time for the domestic abuse. They probably give him time served for the domestic abuse. But I don't see no way when he come out on top in this because the powers that be are against him. He's not walking out of this unscathed. And I'm going to say this, I don't fuck with Diddy after this move. I don't like the fact that you knew the content of what would be said in this trial and you got your underage daughters in that courtroom because you want to look good. I don't like that, bro. Am I the only one that feels some type of way about that?
Like that, and then on top of
that, his daughter's underage.
Yes, them girls ain't grown. Them twins, they like 16, 17.
Swear to God.
Man, them kids, bro. Them
Boy, I
little
almost got caught up
girls.
in some Diddy shit. I thought they was about like 19, 20.
Man, Zay, them some little girls. The Combs twins like 16, 17. Look it up, Zay. I know they like 17. No more than 18. They young though, bro. They little. They still
Yeah,
babies. And I get it. You want to show a solidarity and you want to show a support. You a family man in the eyes of the judge. But
yeah,
bro, your daughters gotta hear this shit.
some crazy shit. They couldn't even take it. They got up and walked out.
They did, and then here's the thing too. Another thing too. That lead me to believe, like, bro, y'all niggas ain't no telling what he was doing to their mama, Kim Porter.
No, I already know. No, you already know that's what was
Ain't
happening.
no
I think
telling
a
what he
lot
was
of
doing
people.
to the mama.
What do you think about this 40 from a woman's perspective? Have you heard all? Are you up to date with everything that's happened with like Kid Cudi up in there and everything like that?
You
Yeah, I
talking to
heard
me?
about it. I've been
I
in
was on
the
the 40.
I've been updated on it and watching what's going on. What I didn't, you know what I didn't know though? I don't know why how I missed it, but I didn't know that Diddy had Kid Cudi car
40, where
shot
you
up
at?
or blew up. Huh? You said where I'm at?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jet had just asked you a question.
No, yeah, she there. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that was a rumor like a couple of years ago of 40 that popped up, and that was like a random rumor somebody had brought up on a YouTube interview, and then she
And
was like,
listen,
yeah,
That's
I
crazy. I never knew
remember
about
hearing
that
about
until this
that.
popped off.
But go
Ooh.
ahead.
What I feel, I mean, I genuinely feel like everybody gonna get what they deserve. In the end, everything that was done in the dark that the people thought wasn't gonna come to light, all that, everything's gonna be revealed. And I think it's gonna be a lot worse than what we even think. You know what I
Imagine.
mean? Yeah, absolutely. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be way worse than we could ever imagine. So
It's more.
I'm I'm not I don't want to sound like that, but I'm just waiting. I'm really just waiting for it to be good because right now we really focus on Cassie, which I know it goes in segments and they got to go down the line of people. But when we get to the other people that wasn't so mainstream and in pictures with him as his
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend, that's when we gonna really figure out and see like, damn, this nigga is wow. You know what I'm saying? People that he could pay off and they won't eventually break up with him. They just was only for sex. We have to hear the man
Mm-hmm.
kinks, the man's past, dirty secret. We finna hear everything. Like it's about to go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm waiting on. I know that's you know what I'm saying. That's what's really gonna be the nail biters. Like
I
damn,
can't wait till
what?
we get. I can't wait till we get to the Drake situation. Y'all know what happened with him and
Facts.
Drake, right? When he peed
Facts.
on
No.
Drake. Yeah,
When he
y'all
peed
I
know.
on
heard
Drake.
about a little something, but run it down.
Yeah, he peed on Drake leg in Atlanta. He's yeah. He smacked Drake. He peed on his leg in Atlanta. Yeah,
Facts.
this is a fact. This is a big fact.
They tried
Yeah,
to say that shit was cap. Nah, that shit wasn't
they
cap. That
tried to
shit
say that
really
shit was
happened.
cap. Nah, they was because at first they was trying to say it was Ti. They was trying. It was a movie. It was a theater. I forgot what was going on. It was at Fox Theater. It was a hip hop event. They tried to say it was Ti homeboy
Yeah,
who
he ain't
passed
gonna play
away.
with T.I. like that.
Clay, Lil Duval manager. He used to be Lil Duval manager. Clay, OG nigga from Atlanta, known OG nigga. They said it was him at first, but it wasn't. He just had words with Drake homeboy and sat back down. Diddy the one who approached Drake and smacked Drake and then like put his dick out and like peed on that nigga leg. Yeah,
big
like
game,
Diddy be wilding,
big
bro.
game.
Huh?
I want I want you to use your common sense, man. How you smack a nigga then pee on their leg? You think
Cause
Drake just stood there and let
No,
him pee on him?
I think the story was, and I don't know if he said, but this
Nah,
what
that shit
happened.
happened though.
no,
It
this
was
happened.
Ti. They was at a club. They said Drake was on the lower part. They said Ti's homeboy was drunk, and he ended up like pissing, and it ended up getting on Drake. And Drake was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And he ended up skirt like kind of like, "Hey man, what the hell? You nasty." And then they just started laughing, and it kind of like broke
Jay
off.
talking
That was
about you
Ti.
nasty.
Yeah, I'd have heard different stories. I'd have heard the
Yeah,
violent
nah, I'm
and
gonna
I'd
keep
have
it a
heard the
buck.
friendly version.
I'm gonna
I'd
tell
have
you
heard
what
that
really
version
happened.
too. But we
Drake
do
is a
know he
bitch,
peed on that
K.
nigga leg.
Drake
And
is
you
a
know
bitch,
what?
KP. So yes, he stood there and just let that shit happen. Drake is
Yeah,
no,
a
Drake
bitch.
a bitch though.
I
Drake is a
we
hoe.
I seen the interview where they asked. It was rumored about P Diddy had beat Drake ass after the club. Like they said he beat the fuck out of Drake. Like Drake didn't even get the fight back for real. He beat the fuck Drake, hit the ground. He's punching him all in the face. And
That
then when
nigga
they
be
asked
having
him,
cocaine
it,
hope power. I
and
don't
then
put
when
it
and then when they asked him on Breakfast Club, he said, "Hey, I don't want." He said, "Man, that's not true." He said, "I don't want no smoke with Drake. I don't have no problems with Drake. Hey, I'm scared of Drake. Matter of fact, that's what he said." And but what everybody that was at the scene was saying, "Nigga, nah, he beat Drake ass that night." They said they was feeling bad for Drake. Cassie actually talked about. That's why I thought y'all was getting at with the Drake shit. Cassie talked about this on the second day of trial about the real. Go look, it's all on Flacco page. About the real reason why Drake and P Diddy was into it, and Cassie explained that P Diddy had beat his ass at the club because I talked about this on YouTube already because Cassie Drake offered to fly Cassie out to the OVO Fest in Toronto, and P. Diddy found out about it, beat Cassie ass. She had a black eye. Cassie went in the bathroom, took a picture of her black eye, went and got on the private jet, still went to Toronto and kicked it with Drake now. So when P. Diddy caught up with Drake, he beat Drake ass. And the whole industry was talking about it. This is all documented in the trial already.
Facts. I wish,
Well,
man, bro. Woo. But that's why, and then right after that, that's when remember, he was trying to get away from Jazz Prince. Right after
Because
that,
when she got her ass beaten, he blacked her eyes. She went in the bathroom and took a picture. That picture was put into evidence, and they wanted to know the story behind that picture.
yep,
and
it's a
that's
fact.
how you know Diddy. That's how you know Diddy is a whole like control freak for real because nigga, you let niggas smash it like you don't really give a fuck about it. But because you didn't say it was okay for her to do that, and she still did it, now you mad as fuck. Now you putting hands on motherfuckers. That's how you know
Man,
he just a complete control freak. It got to be Diddy way or no way.
he a billionaire. You got to think. Remember that
Facts.
video when I get what I want. I'm a beast. I get it. He really
I
think
gotta
like that.
have it. I gotta have it. That nigga was
Bro, Diddy be giving us clues for years.
right.
We just,
I
we just, we just ain't been picking up. Like when she was like in day one, when she was like, he demanded that I be glistening and shining all the time. I thought about them shiny suits he was putting on all the time back in the day. And
oh
I said,
God, all
and I
that
said,
dancing
man, that make a lot of sense why his videos was extra gaudy and shiny. You probably was, because here's the thing. Diddy probably was on cocaine and more than likely LSD and shit that make you hallucinate.
for
Shrooms.
sure, for sure.
Yep.
He
Molly,
was on stuff like
remember
that.
everybody was doing Molly for like 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah,
Yep.
every
Molly,
fuck,
all that
yeah,
shit.
ketamine, special K, the pure form of that pink stuff, that pink dust, that's ketamine. That's what it's
Mm.
called, ketamine. He
All
was
right,
on that. He
okay,
was mixing it.
okay.
He was mixing ketamine with the lotion. That's what when they raided his crib, they was like, we remember they in the case they said we found a pink substance we found out to be ketamine. He was putting it in the lotion, and you got
That
to
boy.
think if he warming it. When you warm lotion or you warm anything, just like a hot shower, when you take a hot shower,
It
it
gonna
get in
open your
your
pores.
pores.
Yep. Yep.
So if
It,
the drugs is if the bottles of baby oil is in sinks of hot water for hours, and then y'all having freak offs, and if the drugs is in the water, that's getting in your pores.
And it's gonna hit you instantly because that shit going straight in the
It's just
bloodstream.
hitting your
It's gonna
bloodstream.
hit that shit gonna hit damn near instantly.
You know what I said, Jose? You know what I said, KP? I
yeah.
said, ain't nobody do. I said he ain't do nothing but learn that from being around them white folks.
Yep.
That's them. That's them white sex parties. That's that Clive Davis, Hugh Hefner, Playboy Manson shit. He was groomed too. He was
Yep.
groomed.
I,
Diddy was groomed. Somebody
fact,
that
that's
you learn that. That's somebody taught him that. You just don't know to mix ketamine or
in lotion.
LSD into baby oil to give you stamina.
That's
Can
why
I
I'm
speak?
surprised Clive Davis ain't even been brought up yet. Like I'm really surprised I ain't heard nothing about Clive Davis since this whole thing even kicked off.
Because
Because
he copped out the easiest way possible. I'm gay.
Mm.
Remember he came out like 3 years
Nah, I
ago,
ain't
Jet?
nah, I don't even remember that shit.
Yeah, Jet,
I ain't hear
remember he
about
just
that
came
shit.
out recently.
But yeah, but this the thing about Clyde Davis. That's a powerful man,
That's
and
a powerful man.
Yeah,
he
he did. He came out and talked. Yeah, he
He
groomed her.
came out and said, like, I'm gay. So it's like when somebody like, here's the thing about being down low in the industry and openly gay in the industry. Once you openly gay, all bets is off. Can't nobody really say nothing because you like, shit, I said it already. I'm gay.
right.
But when you DL, you moving around in circles and you doing the stuff like Diddy doing, Now it's like, oh, we didn't know that because we just thought you just had all the hoes, Diddy.
All right.
That's what we think of you. We thought you just had all the hoes. We seen you with J-Lo.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Get rubbing niggas nut on your nipples, nigga. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
And see,
But
it's
here's the
go
thing
ahead.
too. Don't y'all notice all these things he doing with the veil over his eyes, the pools? Y'all don't notice, y'all don't feel nothing weird about that? Like that's a cult ritual, or that's like a ritual. These are
Mm-hmm.
cult rituals. This is something other than just normal freaky behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't peeped that? This nigga Diddy got veils on. He had cross dressing gear in his house.
He's sodomizing these people.
He got dildos in his house. He got gag balls and cock rings and shit.
Uh-huh.
He got the whole sex though in that bitch.
No, but
He
I was
taking
gonna
niggas semen and rubbing it on his body and his nipples, sexually stimulating himself. I
but
heard
I was
one time, and if you read about it, you can Google it. It's just, the first thing I thought about was Hugh Hefner. They said Hugh Hefner used to take when the Playgirls used to have sex with dudes, or he would watch. I rest in peace, Hugh Hefner. He from Chicago. Ooh, I'm gonna feel so bad saying this. Hugh Hefner was a cuckold. Hugh Hefner was a cuckold. In his older years, in his later years, he liked to watch women have sex and get cream pied, and that's how he would get off.
Yeah.
They say he used to take the sperm and rub it on his face and on his body to stay young.
yeah. I don't know. I never heard that one.
Yeah. They say Hugh Hefner died when he was what, like 90 something,
Yeah,
Jay?
he was
Yeah.
old as fuck. He was old as a
Yeah.
bitch.
They say he started doing that like in the 70s, late 80s. You gotta think, this is the cocaine era. Richard Pryor, Magic Johnson, all these other than black dudes who you know has sexual experience with men are at the Playboy Mansion. That's not far-fetched.
Facts.
This is a known fact. Richard Pryor had a relationship with the nigga who played the Godfather, Marlon Brando. He had sex with him. That was his gay lover for years. They party at the Playboy Mansion with Hugh Hefner. Yeah. So what's Diddy doing the same thing? He just took a page. Back to what you were saying about Nip, KP. Somebody took a page out of the book and just ran with it. Diddy
Facts.
just took the page out of the white
No
niggas
cap.
book and he just made it what it
I
was.
don't understand how you get that freaky though to where you
Big
like to see somebody else fucking.
Big Gang
Like,
just broke that shit down.
That's
oh
all it
God.
God.
is. He was
But
groomed by white, and you got to think when Diddy came in the game, this was the late '80s, early '90s. These are white older executives. These are white older executives. These are
that's what
dudes
I was
who,
gonna say about Clyde Davis.
yeah,
He still got his position. He ain't brushed no bad shoulders. He not gonna get mentioned in this trial because this ain't got
mm-mm.
nothing to do with him. This got something to do with this nigga who done got too much money and think he in a position that he ain't one of us.
Yep.
He ain't in that good boys club like he thought he was, and that's what he's saying.
We
He
got to
getting
teach you a
showed right
lesson.
now.
And I agree with you 100%, KP. That's my firm belief.
So yeah,
I said this.
you're not gonna see Clyde Davis name come up in this shit.
This case ain't about Diddy at all. This is about exposing Diddy dirty secrets and making him to where he's immobile to make money anymore.
Yep.
Yep.
This is to cripple him. If you do walk away, you will never be you again. You got to register as a sex offender. You're gonna be a felon.
Ain't
You
nobody gonna want to do business
ain't
with
nobody
you.
gonna do business with you. And 3/4, not a half, 3/4 of your wealth is gone, brother.
Yep. And about goddamn it, and about uh 4/5 of his fan base then turned on his ass. So
So yep.
shit, he ain't got nothing.
And the worst thing you could call a black man in America, and goddamn it, it be true, is a rapist or a pervert. Or I always say a rapist, a child molester. Them the two things, or gay. The three things you can put on a black
Mm-hmm.
man, and if they true, it's over with. Even if they ain't true, it's a hard time fighting them. He not coming out of this unscathed. This is to teach Diddy a lesson. You not who, like you said, KP. You not who you thought you was. We own you. You know why people like Jay-Z? Jay-Z fits into the system. When
He
everybody
fall in
was crying
line.
about when we see great comparison. Jay-Z is Bumpy Johnson. Jay-Z Bumpy Johnson. He's the black dude that's cool enough to deal with the white people and liaison with the black people. That's Jay-Z. That's Hove. Hove is Bumpy Johnson. He plays fair. He plays safe enough to where the white people still like him. He panders to them. When everybody was tripping about the Super Bowl controversies, remember that? When everybody
Yep.
tripping about Wayne, he didn't give in to the people. He went along with the plans that the NFL set for them to do.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar gonna perform.
Good
Jay-Z
boy.
got a lot of scrutiny for
Jay-Z
not
ain't
letting
even
Lil Wayne
Jay-Z
perform
ain't even respond to it. Nigga, he ain't even think about it.
at all.
He like,
Because the
man, I ain't
moment
fucking
I
on it
bucket
now.
these white people, my life gonna change.
Yep.
What rapper you been? Do you know this nigga finna put a casino in Times Square? He finna put the first casino in New York in Manhattan. Jay-Z on a different level.
He on a
Diddy
different
couldn't do
level.
it because you Diddy. I run this. I'm Diddy. Can't nobody tell me what to do. Jay-Z a part of the, all right, let's do business together. And what y'all need me to do?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
all.
Jay-Z gonna fall in line.
Jay-Z gonna fall in line. And my
And
wife is too.
yep. Yep.
Look at Beyonce on that
You
Cowboy
see,
Carter tour. Stop playing.
and that's the difference, between Jay-Z
And Diddy.
and Diddy and Kanye. Diddy and Kanye feel like, nigga, I'm at this level now. I don't gotta fuck with y'all no more. I don't gotta. Nah, bro. Once you get in bed with them people, that's a lifetime deal. You gotta do that for your whole life. And
That's it.
the moment you don't, they finna break down everything that they built up with you. They finna break that shit down. And Jay-Z know that.
What? He the only
That's
rapper
why
you
Jay-Z
know.
gonna be protected. Like I said, man, I know Jay-Z is probably no better than Diddy, but you'll never hear it, you'll never find out because Jay-Z ain't gonna never step out of line.
At all. You
He
see, man, we
understood,
done heard years.
I got in bed with these people, so I gotta lay down with them for the rest of my life.
I love Beyonce. We done heard rumors for years she be on drugs.
Yeah.
We done heard
You know?
rumors for years she be on drugs. But that's far as it go. You ain't gonna see People Magazine posted. You ain't gonna see all the main publications that Shade Room. You ain't gonna see them talk about it. You ain't gonna see what's that gay dude that be podcasting? What's his name? I forgot his name. 40, you know the dude name, Perez, whatever.
I was gonna say, I don't know no gay dude that be
He be
podcasting.
No,
podcasting.
I don't know who you talking about.
He did the interview with Blueface and his baby mama, Jaden Alexis.
You
You
talking about
talking
Jason
about
Lee?
Jason Lee?
Yes, Jason
Hmm.
Lee.
Yeah.
Him. You don't see him talking about Beyonce. All the major players in media, you notice they don't ever act on the rumors you hear about Beyonce.
Yeah, I can
Because
agree. I can agree to that.
guess what? Not only because the Beehive, of course, but me and mine fall in line. When they need us to come to charity events, we there. Jay-Z didn't go to the Grammys for years. Guess what? He was there last year when he got that Dr. Dre award.
Mm-hmm.
And he was boycotting the Grammys for years. And he spoke on it and spoke up about his wife not winning the album of the year. She sold more records than anybody. And she still ain't got album of the year. Something to think about, right? But guess what? Me and mine gonna fall in line because you ain't finna do us like y'all do them. We seen what y'all do to everybody else that got that bag and act like they get out of place. Kanye West, he just move around. They can't pinpoint what he do. Kanye West's last album was a flop. He only sold like 20,000
Yeah,
copies,
that
bro.
that Donda too, I think.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Kanye money now come from streaming. He know that. So guess what the powers that be did? We finna play with you on these streaming platforms. We know you like the sample. We finna kill you with the sampling. You know we own all the sampling. Warner Chappelle Music, we own all the sampling. We finna make it to where your records don't get cleared. You can't make no money like that, yay. Stop playing. We can't touch you because we can't pinpoint you. You really don't go to no reward shows and nothing no more. So, but guess what? We can play with your money. You lost that Adidas deal, didn't
Yeah.
you? It's deep, bro. It's deep, KP. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. It's real deep.
I
It's
know. I
deep.
know.
It's deep. I don't want to. I'm not one to for conspiracy, but the game is definitely being played, and the chessboard is set. Look at
I don't
James.
even
Look at
feel like at this point I don't feel like it's even conspiracy theories no more. It's
it's
just
just it's out in the
what
open. It ain't even
it's just
conspiracy theory.
we only know a little bit. We don't know everything.
We
We
live
just
in it.
know the bare minimum of what's really going on. So it's not even conspiracies. It's just we don't know. It's just stuff that we don't know. And
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
Like look at Prince. Will Smith was talking about the other night on the podcast. We sitting down with Shay Shay, and he was talking about, man, me, Jay Z, and him had a meeting the night before he died, like the day before he died. We had a meeting about about starting our own independent. The same thing that United Mass is doing, the same thing that you see like CD Baby and all these distribution platforms doing. They was finna do that back then in 2012, around the time Prince died. They didn't do it because he died the next day. You got to think Prince owned all his masters. Prince owned all his everything. Prince was fighting the art, the music industry. He was calling himself a slave. It's bigger than just like
What
rap.
they was what was they about to start?
They was finna start their own distribution company for artists. They own record label, own like distribution and record label for artists, like publishing, like straight publishing. The shit niggas getting now, they we think like, oh, United Masters and Empire, they just came along. No, Prince and Will Smith and Jay Z was gonna do it way back in 2012, but Prince died the next day. No cap. It's like Michael Jackson. Right
I
after
was
he
just
got
finna bring
all
up
his
Michael
masters
Jackson. I
back,
swear.
Michael
I
Jackson.
swear.
Michael Jackson, he was getting ready to. He was getting ready. Niggas don't even know. Michael Jackson owned Eminem. I don't think people know how much music he owned. Michael Jackson has so much money. They say he used to go to events and see rappers, and he would be like, "I own his music. I own his music. I liked his songs, so I bought his publishing." Michael Jackson, him and Eminem was beefing. Remember when Eminem was dissing him all the time? Y'all
Nah,
remember that?
I don't remember that.
Man, Jet, remember when Eminem was talking about Michael Jackson messing with them boys all the time and making jokes of him in them videos and stuff? Jet still on there? Oh, nah, he ain't
Yeah.
on there. Yeah.
What you but yeah though, what you saying though? Jet, you said Eminem was dissing Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
you gotta look at the songs, bro. Go back on Eminem's show, go back on Encore, all that shit. Eminem and Michael Jackson had a beef. You can Google it. And guess what he did? He bought Eminem Publishing. This is a fact. You can Google it while you on the phone with me, right hand of God.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson owned the Beatles publishing. He owned they publishing. Michael Jackson had damn near like 60 or 70% of the music industry, lion's share, publishing and masters. Catalogs. He was buying niggas' catalogs. Michael Jackson was playing the long game. He was ahead of the game. They killed him for it. He was playing the long game, the real
And
long game.
I ain't gonna lie, you remember how we was talking earlier about these niggas taking tricks out of everybody's book? And I've been waiting to say this because we got off topic, but we was talking about P Diddy and 40 had brought up Kim Porter, and I just was thinking like, man, R.I.P. to that woman because we don't we know the bare minimum. Like I said, we don't know everything. We just know what's been reported. But it's like the shit she was going through. I don't want Cassie to just walk away from this shit. Like she walk away with 40 million and she get to walk away like unpunished. But what about the mama Kim Porter? How she just like we know how the industry play. How she just up and die from pneumonia, bro? That woman
Bro,
was healthy, bro.
no
How she
autopsy,
just
no nothing.
how she just catch pneumonia and just die like that? See,
And that's one
Cassie,
of the things that I said we gonna figure out all throughout. Like, yeah, everything gonna hit the fan.
You know what they said today, 40? They
What?
said today in the court in the court thing, and they talked about. Do y'all know? The day after they mama died, it's a TikTok. The Combs girls was just dancing and acting like wasn't nothing wrong.
I mean,
What you think?
I don't think the kids got nothing to do with it.
I don't think the
Well,
But
kids
no,
got
not
nothing to do
even to
with
say
it.
that, but sometimes videos be pre-recorded, and some people,
Yeah,
some people operate their pages
but
and stuff like that. So it kind of be tricky. That's why court is important. The police and the feds, when they do all the time stamping, and you know what I'm saying, this shit gonna hit the fan,
that's what I
and
was
shit
just
gonna get
saying.
wild, and it's gonna be
see,
irregular. Like
see,
for real.
Cassie was that bitch that came along and see she was willing to do what Kim Porter wasn't gonna do. Kim Porter
Mm-hmm.
wasn't with all that freak offs and all that shit. Kim Porter wasn't gonna let him be disrespectful and beat her ass and treat her any type of way in front of them kids. You see what I'm
Fat
saying?
real black woman. Ain't no
Yeah,
black woman going for that shit.
so what I'm saying, Cassie come through the door. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She gonna take whatever come with this shit because first she was young. Yeah, she was young, but at the same time, you know, she was jealous of Kim a little bit because Kim had kids by P Diddy already, and Kim was already in that position to where P Diddy was chasing her. P Diddy wasn't chasing Cassie at first, bro. He was chasing Kim. He was chasing
Mm-hmm.
Kim, and Cassie was just his young bitch, folk. That was his young bitch who he wound up. But I feel like they got. I feel not they. I feel like P Diddy got rid of Kim Porter, bro. Like I feel like that she knew too much about him. Like that's why she wrote that book. What
That
did
book
she have
couldn't
to
come
write a
out.
book for? What she was scared to come out and say it for? Why she had to write a book? And then the book, so you know she was scared. You know she was scared. So that nigga, and you know if she got to write a book, that means you know she got to know something.
Let-
Yep.
Did y'all?
They didn't
My
want
bad.
that
I've been
book to
I've
come
been
out.
gone for a second. Did y'all? Let's get to Skilla baby. They say he was they was shot on 8 Mile or from a drive by some ish. Who want to take that?
Man,
Man, stop acting like
I'll
you ain't
grab
in
it. We can all
Detroit.
bite up off of it, but
Stop acting
it's
like
so
you ain't in
crazy because
Detroit.
my people that be in Detroit, man, call like when the first post, you know what I'm saying? When the first it first hit the internet and it was only like one post and it was probably like I think it was Detroit Street News on Instagram posted that he had got shot in the head and died. So immediately me and my household, we in this motherfucker like finna cry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like never. I'm calling more people, honestly cousins, sisters and friends and shit. Like, what's T? And they like, nah, he got shot on 8 Mile, shot like grazed in his head, or you know, they ain't really said too much whether it was like fully shot in his head or grazed in his head, but shot in his leg for sure. And then like Metro Detroit News on Instagram posted that a car had crashed from being shot at and someone was shot in the car and they had identified that it was Skilla Baby. And the next post was the car that crashed was Skilla Baby. You know what I mean? So I
Hasn't developed.
it's a
Everybody
lot.
got to die. They be saying, why everybody got to die? Oh, he's shot and dead. Like, dang,
But
why we
his
gotta
family
rush this
already they
dead?
released a statement saying that he's breathing as of right now. So we just gonna figure out whether he, you know what I mean, he on life support. You know what I mean? Just more details. We still waiting for it to fully develop, but that
Develop.
man got shot. And y'all know he got shot before. So this is just like, come on now. Like you ain't got too
Nigga,
many
leave
you is not a cat,
Detroit.
nigga.
God damn.
You is not a cat, nigga. You ain't got that many lives. Like, bro, you in Detroit. I mean, I know you want to be where you from, but that's part of the reason why I barely go back to Kansas City, Missouri, because it's not for
I
what?
can't
You know what I mean?
stand.
And no hate to my city, but it's like shit can happen in a blink of an eye, my nigga. Same reason why I told you I'm done going out for a minute. When it get to being shootouts and all that type of shit, nah, I'm cool. You feel me? I come
Facts.
from that. I come from that. I don't need to go out and be in that environment. That shit is no.
Yeah, my mindset is if I need a gun, I don't need to be there.
And I'm always have a
Right.
gun. Y'all know my motherfucking name. But still, if I feel like it's too much to fuck going on, we can't. You know what I mean? Like hell no.
40. If I feel like I need an establishment, if I take my pipe everywhere. But if I need to be in your establishment with a gun, I don't need to be there.
I'm gonna be everywhere with a gun, though. So I feel what you saying. I
If I
feel
gotta
you
be in the
solely.
club with a gun, I don't need to be there. That's a felony charge. Why am I in the club with a gun?
I'm gonna go
Why
down
am
the
I
block.
clubbing and trying to
I'm gonna
dance,
go
two
down.
step, and talk the whole? Like we got to start using our common sense. Ain't that much bravery in the world?
But I'm be honest, yes it is. And you crazy as hell, sounding like that from Chicago, nigga.
This is what I'm
Please.
saying. I'm saying this because nigga, I done got shot 4 times. I go everywhere with a gun. But why do I need to go? If I'm that thirsty to go out into a club that I know is gonna be niggas in there with other pipes, why am I even putting myself into that?
But you know what? That's how stuff happen to people though, cause you feel like you should put your guard down, and I shouldn't be like nigga. We ain't always going to the jazz club, you know what I mean? And even in the jazz clubs, some shit'll go down. It happens in schools, it happens in churches.
It happened
So
everywhere.
you get what I mean? It ain't no discrepancy on. You know what?
Yeah,
But I
everybody
just
can get it nowadays. Like you said, everybody
you
got
feel
those
me?
exceptions.
Simple. I feel like now I don't live by it because you will die by whatever you live by, you die by. So I don't live by it. But it's very important as a female that I'm not gonna say like look like me, but you know, pretty females, period. Everyone needs a gun. You need a firearm. You need something to protect yourself. And as a woman, a knife or some your hands and all that, your mouth and shit, that shit's not gonna work against a man. So Not nor Mace. Niggas punch through Mace too. Niggas get crazy. So
Man, and
from
another
a
thing,
female's standpoint, I'm always, you know what I mean?
What you think,
From a
Zed,
female.
KP?
No shit. I feel what I know I feel what both of them niggas saying. But I'm that's why I be chilling out now, bro. That's why I be at the crib a lot now. Like
Yeah.
I don't go out and do as much shit as I used to, bro, because man, you done seen this shit. Like I really don't want to do it to nobody, bro. But nigga, I go to the corner store, nigga. I don't go check my mail without that bitch on me, bro. Just cause like you never know, bro.
you never
Random shit
know.
happen. You could just be going to the corner store for a bag of chips, and the nigga running the corner store, rob the corner store at gunpoint, and I just go everywhere with that bitch on me. But I feel what Gang saying. Like if I feel like, bro, I shouldn't go over there without a gun, then I shouldn't be putting myself in them situations.
Why I
But
gotta risk my freedom to
yeah,
have a good
cause
time?
that's what come with it too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, as a nigga that done got caught up with guns and shit before too. Luckily, I'm in Texas though. Shit, had I been in fucking New York and
You'll get out of there.
California, no, I'd have
Nigga, I'm
been,
on
yeah, I'd
probation
have
for
been
6 years.
fried. You know what I'm
I'm doing.
saying?
I just checked in today, nigga. I'm on probation, nigga. I had to get a permit. I got to get a permit every 3 months, nigga. With my wallet, I got to get a permit every 3 months just to go to Pop Austin because that's considered work. Nigga, hell nah. Fuck that. That shit ain't worth it. Fuck that shit. If I gotta go somewhere with man, that's for me blowing at a nigga. If I
But
gotta
you know
do all
what,
that,
gang, you know what I want to ask you? How long? Well, I ain't like disagreeing with you at all, but y'all know I'm a psych major in college, so I really be liking like the different ways that people think. Gang, how long have you lived in Austin?
I mean in Texas, like I'm in
Yeah, Texas,
Killeen.
period. My bad. I
I've been
forgot.
in Texas off and on since shit. I was in the military, so shit. I was out here over 2008. Then I moved back home 2012, 13. The longest I ever been away from Texas was 3 years. I went
Yeah.
home 2017. I came back. Well, yeah, 2.5 years, going 3 years. I left the beginning. I left the end of 2017. I came back the end of 2019. That was the longest
So
I ever
I
been
feel
back.
like in that aspect, you have longer been in places where you know the scene, you know what's going on. You get what I mean? You can
Hell yeah.
case who these niggas is, you know what I mean? But as far as out of towners, we coming from that's the expectation, you know what I mean? You kind of like out of your realm if you don't feel like you should keep it on you. You know what I mean? Not
Hell
so
yeah.
not to even sound tough or nothing, but just in a psych like in how the brain work. Yo ass,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You've been longer out of so much of survival than a out of towner that comes from that's the fucking expectation. You know what I mean? That's like
Yeah.
having your shirt buttoned up. Like nigga, you know what I mean? It take a little minute to break that habit, which, it
But
come
you
with
know what
time.
though? I'm gonna say this too.
Hmm.
Shit. I'm gonna say this shit because I go home all that shit. I got
Hmm.
cut that. I get exactly what you're saying, and I
Yeah.
can agree with that. When I go home, when I fly home, whenever I'm in the car, I'm sleep because I know like bro. Usually the day before I go fly home, I like disengage from the world. I don't talk to nobody. I don't do shit because nigga, I gotta get in that mode. I'm going to Chicago. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm going home. Like I'm
No, that's
going. I'm
facts,
not
big
going
gang.
to.
That's
I'm not
facts,
going to
gang.
the. I'm not going to the suburbs. I'm going to 39. I'm going to
Yeah.
37, 35 South Wales. I'm going to the projects. We into it with 757 OTV. We cool with these niggas. My niggas cool with THF. We cool with these niggas. But what I don't need to do, where I don't need to go. As soon as I get home, get pipe from who. I'm already thinking of that. Here, the thing with Texas, everybody out here got guns.
Yep.
Niggas shooting the club out
Facts.
here. Shit in Killeen, nigga just got shot last week in the club.
Child, that's why I'm not going. You hear?
Niggas be getting shot. It's like
I'm done with
out
that
here,
shit.
my partner Mike got shot in the club in Killeen on Second Street. He got shot like point blank, like nigga, boom, niggas like smoked him in the club out here.
Yeah.
Niggas get killed in the club or on more public places anywhere I've ever seen in Texas. Niggas get smoked on Sixth Street. Like I be like, what? How that happen?
Yep.
Like what? But I don't be confused because I get it. But I just be like, what? You catching that body at the in the most public? You can't expect to get away.
And then they
You
go
know
to
what I
jail.
think? You know what I think? I'm on probation too. So I don't smoke no more. Everything is stopped. You know what I'm saying? Everything is done. And I've
I
been
only
slowing
did
down
that.
even before I completely just, oh, this over. I'm not doing it no more. I was slowing down. I'm peeping. I'm in the club. I'm not having a ball. I'm not having a ball because I'm not cross faded. I'm not teed up. You know what I'm saying? So this shit just get old, bro. I remember before my mama died, she used to tell me like you be popping it every weekend and people want you here, people want you there. This been going on like me being booked and all this shit been going on since I've been in my city. And she like, you doing this shit so young, you gonna be done when you like 25. Nigga, I'm 25. I'm cool. I'm over cool. I don't wanna, I'm cool.
I gotta get a work permit to come to Pop Austin.
Look though, let's cover Remy Ma and
Yeah,
Papoose.
let's get. Oh, hold up, KP. You got anything to say on
Oh yeah.
Skilla Baby before we get to Remy Ma and Papoose?
Man, I heard he gonna pull through. That's all. Like shit. I was like, when I heard he was gonna pull through, I was like, yes. You know what I'm saying?
I
My girl was.
immediately called KP, we was finna cry.
Oh God. Oh
Young niggas
I
get
God.
was
out your
finna
city.
cry.
If you rapping,
Nigga,
if you
we was
got
on the
money,
phone, we like, damn, man.
You
Like
hate to see it. Is that you hate to see it happen to the good ones, folks? You feel
man,
me?
yeah,
dog a good nigga.
I can tell he love women.
I
He
Oh,
seem
yeah
like he
yeah.
I
love
feel that.
women.
Me too. Shit.
You
We'll
can tell
talk.
he
He
love
just
women. But
like
I'm talking
Skilla
about like,
Baby.
yeah, we all love women. But I'm saying like you can tell he got like appreciation for women. Like when they be at his shows and they give him flowers and stuff, he really take that to heart. Like you can tell he really love his fans.
Wasn't that the one with the punk try to like touch him and then he played it cool? Was that the one? Or was that somebody else?
Yeah, yeah, I
No,
think
that
that
was
was Skilla
Skilla.
Baby.
Yeah,
That
I
And
was
was
about to
Skilla
Skilla.
say.
Baby
Yeah, I
not
thought
an
that. Yeah,
asshole at all. Like
my
he not an
bad.
asshole. Like that's why what
I'm
KP
just
just said.
punk.
Like you hate to see it happen to the good ones. Shorty pretty humble. Like South by
No, yeah,
Southwest
you
when he
can
was
tell.
down here, he pretty cool. Like he pretty humble. Like
Tell he carry
females was
himself
like
different.
talking to him, and he was just like, I'm gonna get to all y'all. It's cool. Y'all ain't gotta argue with each other, shorty. Like they was arguing. This was off of Seventh and San Jacinto, and he was just like, he was right there on the corner. And he was just like, I'm gonna get to all y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna talk to you. Cause they was arguing, trying to bum rush each other. He was like, y'all ain't gotta fight each other. Your hair, your nails done. Why you trying to fight her? Y'all, y'all can all take pictures with me. Y'all good. And I was just like, damn. A lot of niggas don't do that. I know niggas that be like, bitch, get the fuck on, and woo, 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 and act.
Yeah, let that be Black Youngster. It'll be a whole
Oh
nother
yeah,
story.
Hollywood. Like certain niggas act Hollywood. There's a lot of celebrities I've seen that, bro. They act Hollywood. They get their security stuff. They didn't already pre-signed and be like, get us to them. I don't want to talk to them. So it's kind of sad to see that happen to Skilla Baby. But I will say this, and we can go talk about Remy and
40
Papoose.
just said he got grazed. I hope that's true.
Yeah, he
Y'all
did. He
young
just
niggas
got
that's
he got
rapping,
hit in the leg, but he got grazed in the head.
y'all young niggas that's rapping, Kid Money, Got Motion. I understand. I've been there, done that. I'm out of that element, but I get it. You want to king of the jungle. You home. This your turf. This where you from. You going, man, look, listen. When you got that type of notoriety and that type of fame, niggas don't want no money. They don't want nothing from you but your life because it will make them famous. And that's the most scariest thing ever. Even if you shoot me, if I shoot you, I lose. I'm brainless. If you shoot me, you no longer a nigga that's nameless. You kill me, you know you the man now. You the man in the city. You the man. You
Yeah,
know I'm the nigga that I pop Skilla, baby. Ooh, I took that
yeah.
nigga chain. The nigga that's
Hmm.
running, the nigga that pop money do run around, yeah, nigga with his chain on all types of
And you
shit.
know what, gang? That contributes to my point about keeping it only because it be the niggas around you more than it be the niggas you gonna meet at the spot. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
that shit sad. I really just feel like Skilla Baby no better than to be in this city. Like somebody else, another source has said that he was at like a graduation after party or some shit. Like shit like that is not unacceptable, but
Move
like with
right.
Dolph losing his life, like
Move right.
KP, when we spoke about it before, it's like, what the fuck are you doing getting cookies with your brother in the car with a fucking Draco? This shit is real, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas really want you. Like this not no this niggas is
Bro.
dying and living to get you, bro. This shit be bigger than you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean. And every time they get caught, it be like, the fuck? What was you? Who? What? You know what I mean?
What?
Like, nigga,
How
you
you
was
get
driving
caught
that
like
car.
that?
You feel me? You was nigga
Yeah, how you
Skilla.
get caught
You was
like
driving
that?
that car. Exactly. You was driving the car. You crashed into a building. Why are you driving in your city? Like, I know
DMV Triple
it
X
works.
Tentacion.
You feel
Nipsey
me? It
Hussle.
worked for as long as it worked. But you niggas gotta know you gotta
Y'all
change
know
it up.
y'all know Skilla Baby was that nigga in the city that brung everybody together. Remember, everybody was beefing. Skilla Baby was the nigga that got everybody to like let that shit go and get on some
Mm-hmm.
rap shit on all sides, folks. So that's why Skilla Baby really got respect, kind of like Dolph. He got respect all through Detroit. It's like not really a section like that don't fuck with Skilla Baby. It's not like he got real ops that's trying to kill him out there, but he. I'm
Who?
not gonna say he don't got ops. I'm not gonna say he don't
I'm
got
about
ops,
to
but
say, what you
I'm
talking
saying,
about?
yeah, I ain't gonna say he don't got ops, but I'm saying he got
Cause
more
Ghetto
love.
Baby Boom, one of my
It,
favorite rappers.
it's more niggas that love Skilla Baby in Detroit that hate him. That's what I'm gonna say.
But
You
all
feel what
it
I'm
takes
saying?
is the nigga.
It's
But
not
all
like
it
he
takes is that
public
Yeah,
one
enemy
nigga
but
who
number.
don't like you.
that
He not
love to
like
hate ratio,
yeah.
real, you know, it really don't even
He
Talk to
matter.
him, 40.
he not like the
One nigga
public
can hate
enemy
you, that
number.
shit gon'
Yeah,
Yep.
That shit is immense.
he not public enemy number one around that bitch. So I understand why he probably felt like he was
I'm
cool
not
in
gonna
his
lie,
city.
KP,
You feel what
Skilla
I'm
Baby
saying?
is definitely top five, not five. You tripping. You tweaking. That's a young nigga that came up fast, quick, and don't give a fuck. He don't shout niggas out if he don't fuck with them. It is what it is. And the nigga been in beef for years now. This is how the nigga got shot. He beefing
Yeah.
with another rapper named Ghetto Baby Boom and his team and shit. Man, he's wanted. He's
He
he's
wanted
he's top five op and
By
not
them
five.
niggas or by like a lot of people.
A lot of people, you gotta understand
Uh,
his status. He
Detroit
not an
is a real
underground
finicky
rapper.
city. The rap niggas that get together be them niggas from them sections. Man, 7 Mile and 6 Mile niggas ain't cool like that still. Them niggas is
Oh yeah,
cool.
Detroit.
Them
You
niggas is
know this
cool.
KP. You know Detroit. They get down. They got the same type of not the same type, but it's like Chicago in a sense, not fully. You know what I mean? Like
It's more
deep in the
so it's
city.
more
shit,
so
damn near
it's
shit.
more so money wars and gang war. It's more so money wars out there in Detroit. Dope wars. It's more
Then you got
dope
white
wars.
folks in the trailer parks. They at war too.
Dope
Yeah,
wars.
Detroit,
You
man.
said the white boys in the trailer park?
I'm just being funny just
Yeah,
because of
dope wars. The Detroit like
Eminem.
dope wars. But that's been like that since shit, the 60s and 70s and 80s in Detroit. Since YBI. That shit been like that since Bush Jones and Demetrius Holloway and Maserati Rick. Detroit always been that kind of city. Them niggas been learning that shit from each other forever. They come from that. Them niggas been doing that shit forever.
Let's
But
get to Remy Ma and Papoose though. So what's going on with this situation? I don't really know much about this one. Who want to break it? 40? You want to talk about
40,
it?
you can break it. Cause I give my opinion. Cause here's the thing. Remy Ma saying that nigga broke. She know that's a lie. Everybody know this nigga Papoose on 5 motherfucking bodegas. He
Shout
owned
out
two.
A1 Sports.
He owned two. He owned two. He owned two coin. I mean, he owned two apartment complexes, and he got a crazy stock portfolio. Remy Ma only
Ooh,
got.
shout out to the super chat. Shout
Yeah,
out
shout
A1
out.
Sports for the super chat. We love you.
yeah,
Shout out
shout out
A1 Sports.
A1.
We love you. Go
So
ahead, gang. My
basically,
fault.
bro, Remy Ma got one platinum single, and I think like one gold single. And I don't care what nobody say. You ain't finna tell me Remy Ma royalties and was taking care of you and Papoose and paying the rent while you was in jail for 6 years. No. You get a million streams and you don't even get $20,000 for a million streams. So I know for sure, you wasn't taking care of nothing while you was in jail. You could just the thing with Remy Ma is I feel like you did dirt first. You mad because you got caught, whatever the case is, and you being a woman scorned. Now I don't want to be biased or nothing like that, but that
He
man
came
still ain't
up. He
said
got
nothing
him a
bad
better
about her.
woman. He got him a boxer.
He just went. He left quietly. He left quietly.
Fact.
I ride with Remy Ma.
I don't think neither one. Well, I can't say nothing about this new chick, but Remy Ma, she's nothing.
Yeah,
She's not.
she
She
fake, literally.
she people.
But y'all better start clocking it. Remy Ma just got posted about Fabulous. That nigga caption said, when you deal with a loss, you gotta reminisce on the wins. That was the caption of him and Remy Ma.
Damn, I
When
like
you when
that. Why you gotta do that, fat?
Fabulous.
say it again,
Fab.
say
I
the
mean,
caption again.
He said when you experience a loss, you gotta reminisce on the win.
Oh, I mean he got some fabulous. Is you cracking that fab? Let's be real,
Come on
fab.
now, that's
man,
obvious.
Fab got Emily B still. They was at that Knicks game.
Oh
They
God.
both from New York,
Hey, what? Who is
right?
Emily? Who is Emily, Mama, Daddy again?
Emily was
That's
Fab baby mama. You know
yeah,
that's
that's
G
fab.
Herbo.
Yeah,
That's G
Tayana,
Herbo baby
G Herbo
mama.
baby mama. That's her
Mama.
pops. Yeah,
Oh,
Fabulous
Fab is
her
her
fabulous.
pops.
Okay,
pops.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, 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 okay. Yeah, hell yeah, that bitch Emily. Hell yeah, that bitch Tanea, she bad too on photo. That bitch bad.
Oh, girl, she what's her name? The Clarissa Shields. She was that's the one
Oh
that he
yeah,
is.
Clarissa Shields.
Yeah,
Clarissa, I mean,
she been
she cool.
she been
She
freestyling, being like, look, I can freestyle and beat your ass. Remy,
yeah, see
stop playing with me.
that shit corny. She need to knock that
She
rapping shit off.
trolling. She trolling.
Yeah, it's corny.
I just hate how she just try to like to make the nigga like now he broke all of a sudden.
Yeah, she gonna stop playing with papoose.
Now he broke. Like now
I
he
mean,
broke all of a
I
sudden.
think Remy Ma broke too. They both
When
their ass broke.
he not broke though.
They ain't got no money. They ain't got $1 million. Ain't neither one of them got $1 million to their name.
I don't know. I can't say that.
I don't believe neither one of them got a
I
million.
can't say that. I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know. Probably not.
He only married country
Man,
queen.
bro,
That's
rap
cool.
niggas be broke. Most rappers don't like to spend money or invest in themselves. Most, not all. Most
They,
rappers are broke.
yeah, they don't know no better. You know, a lot of rappers didn't learn financial literacy. It's the new up and coming rappers that's knowing financial literacy. Them niggas
Facts.
from the
Man,
the late '90s, early 2000s, and them niggas
they
ain't know
went
nothing
broke.
about money. Them ain't know nothing
But
about credit.
these young niggas now that's in the rap game, these young even in the scam game, just the money game all over. These young niggas now, they going to get property. They fixing a credit. You wonder how that nigga 19 and got, 21 and got a track hawk. He been fixing his credit since when he turned 18. He been duping his credit up. He been paying for the sauce. Like these little dudes out here now, it's more literacy, it's more money. Like my sons them got prize picks and shit. They be trading Dogecoin and cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And my son is 15. I be
Oh,
watching.
the
He be putting
dead
me,
homies.
man. My son be putting me on game. My son be sending me slips. He be a
Hey,
part of the shit.
you be feeling old as hell.
On my
What
mama.
the fuck
My
is this?
I be what the fuck? My son Patreon channel. He be getting all the moves off of there. My son and his homies be getting it off their phone, cracking, getting it
Oh,
legally off
bro.
their phones,
Oh, my
trade balancing,
mama.
doing the forex shit just for kids, just younger dudes, 15, 16, 17. These little dudes going to school up and up 20 bands on their principal. No, y'all seen that
Uh,
video? That nigga went to the school and up 20 bands on his guidance council that said he wasn't gonna be shit. Like these little niggas is getting.
she ain't never seen 20.
She ain't never seen 20. Your mama ain't never seen 20,000. Like what your mama gonna? That's why these little niggas get where they is.
Ah!
Your mama and your daddy ain't never seen 30,000 at one time. You coming in the crib with a roll. You done paid your mama rent. Done bought your daddy a little Chevy. Done got your mama a little whip. And you done got your little brothers and sisters straight. You the man, bro. These little niggas, they got representation now. They got representation of self. Look at the young niggas that's out that's making music. These little niggas now, they don't care about record labels.
Big
Man,
gang.
they
Big gang. So if he
yeah.
had if he had 100,000, would you call him big bro?
My son,
Yeah. Yeah, would you
hell
call him big
nah.
bro?
Yeah,
You
Hell
know,
no. I
my
don't
yeah,
give a
son,
damn
my
how
son
much
so
that nigga
cool.
up.
My son's so cool though.
yeah,
I'm gonna keep it a
motherfucker.
bean with y'all. My son's so cool and like he rock with me so tough. He be doing little shit like when I had him over here on the weekend. He about to be 16. He be doing shit like he'll leave money under the pillow or he'll leave money somewhere. He'll do shit like that. Like my son, like
Oh,
he
that's
like
big
me.
bro.
He don't he hell nah. He do wild shit like
Nigga,
Yeah,
money
he'll
don't
be
make you no big bro, nigga.
No,
that don't
I'm
make
exactly.
me
not
no
saying I'm
big
not
bro.
saying it like that. I'm
Yeah,
just
that
saying
nigga
he be
called that
looking
nigga
out.
still that. But guess what? That ain't even my real son. I've been that nigga daddy since he been 3 months old. He know who his real daddy is. His real daddy stay in Temple down the street. He know he called that nigga Bill. He called me dad, nigga. I've been raised his. You get what I'm saying, Zay? His respect for me
Yeah.
different.
That's
I
100.
chose to raise that nigga as my son. Me and his mama ain't together no more. We been divorced since them niggas been 6, 7 years old. I'm that nigga daddy. I went to that nigga high school first day. I was at that nigga graduation. I'm that nigga son. I'm that nigga daddy. So his respect
Yeah,
level
man, I
different
know
from
that.
me.
How the hell
Oh no, no,
your
I ain't saying
son?
it like that. I know. I'm just
I was
saying.
trolling,
Oh
bro.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
KP, I know. I'm just saying. So the shit that my son do, the bond we got, and how I talk to my son and handle my son, we cool. He do shit like leave money around my house. He leave money under my pillow. He'll leave money by my PlayStation. Like when he come over on the weekend, nigga left me like $100. Like under my pillowcase. I was like, you left
Nigga
some
sit under
money?
his pillow.
Like he the tooth fairy.
Tooth Fairy.
He be leaving me money, bro. Like the little nigga, like he'll be like, I'll be out and about. He'll cash at me like $50. Like, Dad, go get you something to eat, bro. I'm like, what you do?
Man, stop that.
I got one more topic though.
I don't give
Hey,
a fuck.
I got one
That
more.
shit
It's
cool to me.
crazy.
He'll be like, go get you something to eat, Dad. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that shit is
Hey y'all, one mic when my man's Jet talking. You hear what I'm saying? When my man Jet talk, everybody just ooh.
My
you know
bad.
what I'm saying?
I love that shit my son do. I ain't gonna
No,
lie, I appreciate that shit.
No, I have one more
Motherfucker
topic.
can't play with Jet. She loves
You
Jet.
hear me?
That's my
I don't
boy.
fuck around. Come on.
No, but there's a lot of stuff going on with NBA YoungBoy though. Like,
Hey, Big
okay,
Gang
so
funny.
there was a dude that remember that main op, the dude Real Bleeder, but he was just talking about last man standing against YoungBoy, but he got arrested for waving a gun in Louisiana, so that's kind of crazy. But then another dude, Baby Joe, says he didn't steal $70K from YoungBoy; it was given to him. Then YoungBoy forgot because he was on some drugs. So he was like, man, I ain't steal no $70K from you. So it was like all this shit. Then YoungBoy, one more thing. He said, if you don't go to his tour, don't bump his music no more.
Everybody can't get in, nigga. It's only 400,000 tickets.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with everybody, bro. Y'all can believe me or not, bro. I swear to God, nigga, on my dead brother, folk. A motherfucker tapped me on my shoulder and said YoungBoy and them Kemp was asking who I am and saying keep an eye on me because I be talking crazy and motherfuckers trying to see what not like they looking for me, but they
Man.
told a motherfucker to keep an eye on me, folk. On the homie. But I ain't the only one though. They said they pulling up on niggas this year, folk. They pulling up on niggas. Everybody talking on the internet, folk.
You and Chris. Because Chris, that motherfucker on TikTok that did shit over 800K.
Chris
I ain't see that. All I know, motherfuckers say they not
no, I know
young
you
boy.
done said some stuff too. Like I said, you and Chris. So
But you gotta remember though, YoungBoy and Quando Rondo both posted naughty, folks. They both already know about Pop Austin Media, bro. You understand what I'm saying, folks? And it ain't even about. It's not even like they tuned into the. But they do say NLE. They did tell me. Somebody did tell me 2 days ago. NLE Chopper be tuned in our shit every week.
Hey.
But I was gonna say, YoungBoy. It's not like he tuned in to us. This ain't even come from YoungBoy. This came from somebody in his camp. Not even. I'm not talking about YoungBoy. But they just said motherfuckers screenshotted him and said who is dude because they seen him on the panel with me one day, folks. And they like, dude. And like it's they people for that. Like, yeah, man, dude, that's a goofy. He stay in Austin. And what they said, man, keep an eye on dude, bro. He be talking crazy on bro. Just
when I was crazy, KP. You blow me sometimes because you will let your right hand know what your left hand doing. And then every motherfucking patrol page and everybody that hates you gonna go DM they motherfucking camp and then it just be ceased. So let's just say you that nigga and NBA, you know what I'm saying? They checking in. They trying to see what it is.
I got one take on NBA YoungBoy.
After you once you go, gang, I want to break some news that happened in Louisiana a couple past. So go ahead.
I got one take on NBA YoungBoy, and I'm laughing because, like I say tonight, I'm the devil's advocate. I want to see what happens when he go to Chicago.
Not shit.
Nothing.
No, I don't think
not a bitch ass. Not a bitch ass thing.
Me personally, I know ain't shit gonna happen. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to NBA YoungBoy.
Nothing.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to him because of where he gonna perform and where it's gonna be at. First of all,
not a bitch ass thing.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to him because the nigga that really wanted him, everybody else respect him. The nigga that really wanted him, that caused a division in the industry, in the voice, in the motherfucking 38 baby. That Smirk is in federal prison. He is under investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is under investigation. Motherfuckers done already went down for a body. Diddy them down, try to take a charge. It's a lot of shit. Yeah, feds watching. So ain't shit going down.
Yeah, but
it's gonna be a good show just for the looks of everything.
Yeah, and one more thing too. I would like to see who he bring out in Chicago. Who gonna be his special guest.
They say he bringing out
EBK J-Bo, man. Damn.
They say he bringing out I think he's what's dude name? Ruger. It's Ruger and I know for sure he bringing out Ruger and Duck Mama.
Hey,
Mama
Nigga,
if that
let
Duck.
the
nigga, hey,
GDs to the dope.
on my
Hey, man,
mama,
Hey.
that's
if
gonna be
that
one of them
nigga bring
ones
out,
on
if
Southern
that nigga
Ray.
bring out Ruger,
Hey, man, shout out Young Boy. Shout out the whole
man, I
NBA
ain't gonna
camp.
care.
I
On
ain't
He
gonna lie,
Julius
bring
free
out
Martin.
smirk, but
Shout
Ruger.
out the whole
I
Baton
miss that
Rouge.
nigga
Fuck.
young boy. I fuck with young
If he
boy.
bring out Ruger, but I said that'd be dope if he bring out Doug Mama. But if he bring out Ruger and let Ruger get his shit out, bro, that'd be the coldest assist that a nigga not from Chicago ever gave a nigga from Chicago.
Especially the GDs.
Especially the GD.
The GD's been blackballed in the industry because of dirt.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell's
Telling y'all,
K3?
them tables turn. Them tables turn.
Bruh,
After I
if he
tell
bring
y'all.
Ruger out,
Hey,
that's
okay.
gonna
Hey,
change.
hey, we on the right
I'm
side of
saying that
history.
from being from Chicago. That's gonna change the landscape of Chicago. The landscape already changing. Niggas don't feel. You
Right.
gotta
Gang be
understand.
he be
O
going.
Block into it. We
Now, hold on, real quick though.
OTF
KP, you said
Right.
into it with Lamron.
Hold on,
With
gang.
Lamron right now.
Hold on,
All
gang.
them niggas is divided. The BDs is
I don't
divided.
bet he can hear us though.
Facts.
We're good.
The
Um,
BDs is
Cause
divided
gang,
now.
when gang talk, he go into a trance and he
My bad. I'm sorry. Y'all get to the next
On
thing.
God, 40.
no, I was gonna say, but KP, you said what you say? You said you on the wrong side of history. So hold up, wait a minute. We can't just gloss past that one. So
No,
you
I said,
hold on,
no, you know.
So you said you admit you on the wrong side of history with Dirk versus Young Boy. You gonna go back to the
I
you
thought he
on
said the right
YB?
side.
No, I said we on it. Listen, I ain't gonna say I'm everything RP Big Clout, nigga. RP Duck. You feel what I'm saying, bro? That's
Yeah,
how I'm
big
coming out the
dub.
gate. I'm on the GD side regardless. I was born and raised as GD. I was bred GD. Nigga, I don't know nothing but GD. Bro, that's all I know. You feel what I'm saying? I just like Dirk.
Yes,
You
it.
feel me? Because Dirk is a nigga that came from the trenches and all that. But you feel what I'm saying? I'm on the right side of history. I already told you go look on my Instagram, RP Big Clout. Bro, that's what it is. Bro, I'm on the right side. I fuck with Yellow them. Even though me and Yella got, you feel what I'm saying? He don't want to say nothing on it. He like, folks, Yella just do not want to say my name on YouTube, folks. And it's blowing me, folks, because bitch ass nigga, like, for I don't do that, folks. If you
I
act like
can't stand that nigga, bro.
you can't act
Before
like you fuck.
look,
That's why they say he a fuck nigga. You can't act like you fuck with a nigga, but
I
you don't
can't
want to,
stand that nigga, bro.
you know what I'm saying? But
He
like,
make
look,
niggas
before we
from
get
his
off into
hood.
Chicago real bad,
Oh
I
yeah,
wanna say something about what's going on in Louisiana real quick while we was
Go
talking
ahead.
about Louisiana. Shout out to who said that in the chat. Somebody said that in the chat. Speaking on the inmates that escaped from New Orleans
yeah.
jail.
I'm gonna bring that
Yeah.
up.
So
Let me
a
find
fourth one,
it.
yeah, that's Jet to my boy. I swear to God. Look, they caught the fourth inmate. They caught the fourth one. But you wanna know it's crazy. Okay, so y'all know when stuff break, you just start to, well, I start to, I know y'all do too. But I start to like, look at what else is going on in New Orleans, Louisiana, stuff like that. So boom, my sister ended up sending me a story about
Damn, that deleted
a
that.
25-year-old couple.
Oh,
I mean a 25-year-old woman and a 35-year-old her fiance, and they had a 4-year-old little boy. His name is Gabriel. But rest in peace to Alexis Lee and her fiance, Junior Collins. They had
Mm.
just bought a house, was planning for their wedding in 2026. They were killed in separate crashes less than 2 hours apart.
What?
That just exactly. So boom. What happened was Louisiana State Police said Alexis Lee lost control of her SUV last Friday, shortly after 2 a.m. She crashed into a culvert on Plank Road in Zachary, and the SUV overturned. She died at the scene. They said investigators called her fiance, Junior Collins, to tell him what happened. He headed to the crash scene. On his way there, troopers say he lost control of his vehicle just before 3:45 a.m., hit a tree on Plank Road, the same road that she died on. Just outside of the town of Clinton, he was ejected and died at the scene. Troopers say neither Alexis Lee or Junior Collins were wearing a seatbelt,
Where your motherfucking seatbelt?
and they left behind a 4-year-old son. And this happened in East Baton Rouge, Parish, Louisiana.
Man. Where your
I
seatbelt?
just
Thank God I ain't too cool for the
You wanna
state
know what's so
blood.
crazy though? I know a lot of people that have said them not having a seatbelt don't save their lives. Like a lot of people that done got smashed in cars, and the seatbelt, what, like they had to, some people had to cut the seatbelt off if they, you know what I mean? Stuff like it's people have different opinions on a seatbelt or not a seatbelt. I
I
I
don't
know
wear a
agree.
seatbelt.
my close homeboy, close homegirl named Courtney, her parents Well, I'm getting text to T right now. Her parents passed away, and I think like her father got hit from behind, and he didn't have a seatbelt, and it went through him, and that's how he died. The seatbelt cut through him. Like it's just
Yeah, I
you
don't
gon'
wear a
if you gonna die, you
seatbelt.
gonna die.
It's how
Facts.
you wear it. Like I
Yeah,
don't
If you
I
wear
gonna
the
don't.
die, you gonna
strap.
die.
I don't wear the strap across. Like when I get in the car, any car I get in, I put on the seatbelt across my waist. I never put the strap across. I always go under it. Any car I ever get in, even like I get the seatbelt, I put my strap on across my waist, and I never put the strap across because that strap across is the one that gets you. Because if the
That's the
car
one that's
slip,
supposed to catch you though. The one that's around your waist, you just gonna hang about the windshield like that.
Facts. You gonna hit your
nah. But
head
if you
on that
going
You
on
just
that
forward,
gonna
that's the
be
one that's
fact.
gonna buck you at least. That's the one that's gonna buck you. That one
no, nigga.
that's
Without the
across.
top, ain't no restriction for the bottom. The top
Yeah.
is what restricts the
The
bottom
one, but
half
the
to
one at
know.
the top, but the one at the top is the one you gotta cut though. If you get smashed up, so I mean,
You gotta cut both. If
Yeah,
you
I
get
don't.
smashed up and you can't press the button to release the damn seatbelt, you're
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't wear a seatbelt, bro, because I know a girl back when I was maybe like 6, 7 years old. Her name was Tashina. Man, she got in a car accident, and she was like maybe like 12 years old. This is my big cousin friend, and the motherfucking car flipped over, and it landed on. It was flipped over, bro, and she couldn't get out the car, and the car ended up catching on fire, and she died. Her people couldn't pull out the car, and she ended up dying in that bitch. So after
oh
that,
man,
that I ain't wore a seatbelt in so long. I ain't wore a seatbelt in 20 years. After that, you couldn't put a seatbelt on me. Don't put no fucking seatbelt on me. Fuck it.
you
I'd rather
fucking
fly out
freak
the window.
out.
I'd rather
Man,
fly out the window,
I done
bro.
got in some badass crashes, bro, and I'm
I
telling you,
ain't.
like,
Let me knock on wood. I ain't never been in a car crash.
Hey, seatbelt always saved
damn,
me. I ain't gonna
that's
cap.
good.
I ain't never been in a car crash. I done
I've
been
been a
like in
few
That's
a
of them.
bender
good.
bender, like where a nigga like tapped the back of my whip or like some shit like that. Like a full scale on car crash. I ain't never been in.
Facts. You know what? I got some more shit to so Trap City Terror was supposedly jumped in jail by Drill City Bloodhounds. Which
Dang.
y'all have y'all
Who
heard
the
about
fuck
that?
do these
Yeah.
people be who you talking about, 40? I don't
We've
even know
already.
who.
I'm gonna show you who Taro is, and you know what? Did y'all even talk about Taro? Because did y'all see the latest fucking interview he did before
I
he
think
get
I've
got
heard
locked
of this
up?
dude. Yeah, break
I
it
I
heard
ain't
down.
it
heard.
too.
And
So
Trap
somebody got
City
stabbed.
Taro.
So break the stabbing down and then break down the other stuff.
Okay, so boom, he got jumped. Now I won't. I don't want to lie because I don't know if he got
Give her the
stabbed.
solo screen.
I got you.
They did say that he needed to go to medical after what happened to him, but they just said that Trap City Terrell was jumped in jail by Drill City Bloodhounds. And Trap City Terrell, I'm not gonna lie. Look, he had a hit song after Jeff died. He had a good ass song. Y'all know I'll be ears to the street and so my nigga. My nigga is always in tune with that type of shit. So he had a fire ass song. You know what? And I really want to know the name of it because that's important. But um he did man, look. Oh, it's called No Diss, and he got 1.6 million views. It's 8 months ago. But
That's his
anyways,
biggest
look,
song.
yeah, that's his biggest song. This what he look like, if y'all.
I know what it is.
The nigga he just did like a recent interview before he was locked up or arrested. That man looked had how when we was clowning Jeff and Q50 for how they was storing pills and acting
Bad.
slow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That man was sitting on the couch jamming. I'm talking about he twitching. He in the fucking Matrix, my nigga. It was so disappointing because he was one of
Sweet.
the niggas that was trolling the niggas that was pill poppers and high and doing too much and was like seemed on point. Seemed like a real logical smart nigga. No, I don't know.
Niggas get
I
that
don't.
And it
fame
turned
for you,
into a
turn into something
snowball.
else.
And you know
Right?
what? You know what? I know killers. Don't hey, I know killers. And I know how
So
that
it's
shit over time, that shit fuck with you.
yeah, it's called trauma. They're going through trauma. So you
Man.
Absolutely.
so you heard he
Yeah, you
got
know what,
stabbed.
40? You know what
Yeah.
niggas do? You know
Trap
So
what
City
niggas
Terrell
real
got
do?
quick, one
stabbed.
more thing. So you got one more. My bad, gang. So he got stabbed in jail from beef with who?
With Drill City Bloodhounds.
Yeah,
Bloodhound.
yeah. He
Lil
beefed
Justin
Drill
with he
Bieber.
beefed
City.
with them.
Let me look up. Let me see if I can say somebody's particular name. Drill City. Wait, is Drill City?
That's Bloodhound Jeff them.
That's
Yeah, that's
Q
Bloodhound
Bloodhound.
fifty
Jeff and
them.
Yeah.
them. And you know what? I got some
Drill City is
another.
on 79th. It's the
It was 16
79th and
Shot him
College.
interview. I want anybody in the chat and yo, I want y'all to go watch it. 16 Shot him did an interview with Trap City Terror. Watch it. Terrible. What you about to say, gang? My bad.
I about to say, Drill City is used to be Lawn City. When I was a shorty, I'm older. You know, hoods change over time. Like the Grand Theft Auto shit. They call it something else now. It's Drill City. Drill City run from 77th and Everhard over to Cottage Grove all the way down to like 81st and like Stony. I mean like 79th and Stony. Then you going towards the Moles. And then when you come back up, Cottage Grove and 79th, they going up a little bit towards like 81st. Other than that, like in most all them niggas, to be honest with you, most of them niggas is renegade GDs.
You want to know also Bloodhound Vert just defended NBA. We was talking about the his show in Chicago when Gang brought that up. Bloodhound Vert defended NBA YoungBoy from the BDs in Chicago, saying that folks good in the trenches, dude ain't doing
Wait till
shit,
y'all cut the
none
camera
that
back
they talk
on.
about, and you know what I'm saying, on his camp, fucking with him. So,
Because at
we
the
gonna
end of the
see.
day, no matter how much niggas beef in Chicago, it's tribalism at the end of the day. Just like Cali, it's tribalism. Like at the end of the day, yeah, we niggas beef and get into it with niggas, but shit, at the end of the day, y'all BDs and we GDs. We don't give a fuck what hood niggas from. We GDs, y'all BDs, and that's just what it is. Like niggas ain't gonna. He ain't lying. Nobody's gonna do that in the NBA, young boy. Nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, bro.
BD's outnumbered in Chicago. I don't think I hate when the world at large. That's why I hate it when this shit really exploded with Vaughn and all them niggas. I couldn't stand it because everybody, the world at large, and it's no disrespect to the BDs. I got childhood friends. Shit, I'm on Instagram talking to my nigga Bang. The nigga say he was talking, he reposted this interview. Shout out to my nigga Bang from Newtown. He THF. I'm cool with THF. I'm cool with all them niggas. 600, all them niggas. Trigger. Shout out to all them niggas. We grew up with the BDs. It's not a lot of BDs in Chicago. It's more GDs than BDs. We outnumber the BDs like a motherfucker.
Then you know what's popular right now is what goes. So you know GDs and
Yes,
the
and
doses
I
that shit
hate
dropped.
that.
Ruger blew up. A lot more little kids is claiming GD. You know what I'm saying? That's how that
Yeah,
shit
it
go.
was popular. And niggas ran
Yeah,
with
I
that.
don't believe that though.
You
What?
And
tripping?
Ruger was so small compared to Chief Keef and Dirk and
I'm gonna be
Vaughn.
honest
Them.
with you, bro.
We ain't
Yeah.
talking about like
I'm not
levels
gonna lie.
overall. We talking about we
I
talking about who
always
got
been
now
GD.
type shit.
What,
Bro,
Huh?
You
Say
you
what you
said you
say,
always
Blake?
wanted to be
I always
GD?
been GD.
yeah, I'm gonna put you
Nah,
like this.
I'm
That's
talking about.
crazy.
See,
hold
look,
on, y'all.
when
One mic. One mic. One
I'm gonna
mic.
put you like this. KP, I'm gonna expand on that. To the world at large, the BDs is bigger. But to the streets and niggas that know, the mob always been in. Ain't nothing bigger than the mob. The folks been in. The folks been everywhere since the 90s. The 80s, nigga. GD's
oh,
been in Dallas. We been everywhere. Folks been everywhere. Ain't nothing bigger than the mob.
You know
We
what's
don't say
crazy
that for
though?
no
that,
reason.
Gang, you just commented and said that they tribal like BDs GDs like okay. So how y'all feel about Big Op this and Money Duke? That's BD on BD. That's No Limit versus O Block.
But what I was getting into that, and this is what
Boy,
I was
Lo be
saying.
tapped in. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
be
I
tapped
love it.
shit,
I
in.
love
he
it because I love it because I am too, and I can value with it. I love it. I love it. I love it because I'm in it too. I just told you right. I just told you right
uh,
about how the BDs and everybody beefing now. Y'all don't know because it's not publicized. When Dirk, all right, we got some time, right? I'm gonna explain it.
We don't. No, I'm just playing.
When Dirk started OTF and really started taking off, when he took that second run and he started blowing up, like signed to the streets too, the new one and all that, he started going and taking niggas from other hoods. He went to Tay Town, he went to 600, he got Booker, he
He
got
went out west.
he went out west, he went to Lamron, and he went to Tay Town. TTE them niggas. He went to Tay
Hmm.
Town. He started favoring Tay-Town more than Lamron for where he was kicking it. He not cool with Fat Boy Chubbs and them no more. That nigga Trigger Black that got killed, that supposedly came from OTF. That supposedly came from OTF. Tay-Town and Lamron been beefing. And it's all on 59th. It's all on 59th, 64th, all that. It's all down them streets. The BDs right now having their own little civil war. Money Duke killed OTF King. They having their own little eternal war because all the niggas that had rank and file that Dirk had in place that was feeding the hoods, they all locked up with him. And the niggas that ain't
I
that's
ain't gonna
out,
lie.
and the niggas that still out like Zoo, my OG partner from my hood, that's cool with them niggas, all that shit. They like out the way. Like you see Zoo with THF Lil Law. You see he doing his shit with the music with the THF niggas. He pushing his THF 46 niggas. You see Zoo doing that.
I ain't gonna lie
Hey,
though. It kind
It's
of
a
always
reason
been like
why.
that though. Cause wasn't 051 Melly a BD, but he one of the biggest BDKs.
Yeah, BD's worse. I tell this all the
It,
time. BD on BD violence is worse than GD on GD violence.
hold on, let Zay cook real quick. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Zay.
Go off.
fact, like that's why I never really even fuck with the gang shit. Cause that shit confusing. How the fuck you say you BD your whole clique? It don't really go off of I'm BD, so you BD, we cool. It go off of who we clicked up with. It go off our group. Cause
Mm-hmm.
you can get to one gang, like let's just like I just say 051 Melly or BD, right? His gang one BD though. His gang was GD's Vice Lord, 051. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers in that shit.
Stones.
Yeah.
Hey, can I?
You
Can,
know what
can
I'm
I? Can I?
saying?
MC, but
Hey,
051 MCs. They Mickey Cobras. They Stones,
Yeah,
basically. They
Mickey
Mickey
Cobras,
Cobras.
yeah, that shit too. Mickey Cobras and
It's me, 051 primarily Mickey Cobras, Renegade BDs. But here's
hey,
the thing.
can I give
Yeah,
you an
go
example? Can I
go
give
ahead,
you
KB.
an example, Zay? Because you from Texas and we from Illinois, it's two different cultures. And I'm gonna give you a prime example of what would have happened in Illinois and what didn't happen in Texas and why it's like that, bro. You see how a BD could kill a BD from Illinois and they click like they could be even from the same click. Like, okay, prime example, Lil CJ Casino and Bugatti Casino. Do you not know with Bugatti Casino fucking on Lil CJ mama, right? He fucking
I
on Lil
didn't know.
CJ mama for if Lil CJ was to come out and smoke Bugatti, it'd be a whole gang of niggas getting behind Lil CJ, and it'd be a whole gang of niggas on Lil CJ ass, but they all from the same hood. But we all grew up together. We all fell out because these two niggas that had their altercation in Illinois, how it go, bro. We all grew up together. I can only speak on where I'm from. We all grew up together, but it's certain divisions and certain cliques in the hood, folks.
Uh-huh.
Just like any hood, that's how I think it is in any hood around the world, folks. Like,
But
yeah,
here's the thing in
it's a
Chicago
hundred niggas from the hood, but
specifically.
I don't be with 100 niggas. I be with four,
uh,
four or five different niggas, bro. That's it. I don't really fuck
Yeah,
with everybody around the hood, folks.
facts. But here's the thing in Chicago, though. The worst thing I tell people, we had fiefdoms, though. We had project builders. 051 Melly, J Man, C Day, E Day, uh, Lil Reese, Chief Keef, all of them come from the Calumet building. When they tore that out, they dispersed niggas into other hoods. They sent niggas to other hoods close by each other, but
Yep.
separate
yep.
gangs. These niggas grew up with each other from the time they was in Head Start, bro. It's a picture with J Man and C Day together like this. They cousins. A lot of them niggas is family, bro. J Mane is Lil Reese blood cousin. A lot of them niggas is related. 051 Melly was some kin to fucking Tay Savage. Them niggas was family. A lot of these niggas, we all come from the projects. When they tore the buildings down, they sent everybody into different neighborhoods. So niggas still was who they was, but they just was over there with they click. Niggas are making niggas flip. That's just what it was. Like the craziest shit ever. Nigga, what the fuck is that? Wooski. Wooski is from O Block. Wooski from O Block. But he was cool with the niggas on
Facts.
63rd down the street from his house. To elaborate on what KP
That's
said.
how that shit go.
Because that's how about that into that most niggas that ain't normal. To us, that's normal. I got niggas from my hood, from Murder Town, from 39th. They fuck with niggas from Welch World harder. They used to go down on 40. They used to walk down the 9 and go on 40 if they fuck with Tay Savage and them harder. Now we ain't hold it against them because we cool with them niggas. But that's who they rocked with. Like right now, in the little BD Civil War, Lamron is Lamron. I'm gonna tell y'all who right now up and coming in that whole this whole new little gang era. It ain't 600 no more. It ain't 051. I'm gonna tell y'all who them new niggas is that's running that shit now. And y'all gonna be like, what? Fredo Santana and them little brothers, they block. Blackgate, Savage Squad, them young niggas, Mari,
Boy,
all them little niggas.
Blackgate been like that, folks. On the
Blackgate been
home.
like that, but
They
now
BD too.
they getting the notoriety of being like that.
My
Fredo them
celly was
niggas,
from Blackgate. His ass used to talk
yeah. Them
on
niggas
phone up.
now, Fredo little brother, his little cousin, Savage Squad, Mari, all them little niggas, them the little niggas that's been quietly just like everybody back doing each other and doing this and doing that. They been quietly just taking over, quietly getting that niggas, quietly catching they getting their rank up, quietly. Cause all the other BD, the older niggas that had rank with Sosa and them and all them was coming up, they either dead, jail, or they all beefing now. Reed's locked up. Ain't no more BD structure like that to them young niggas. Reed's locked up. Smirk locked up. D-Thing dead. Von dead. Money Duke locked up. The only nigga that's still out from O Block that got any type of name is the shoebox, what's the Ike Money nigga, but he a young nigga. It's Gleese. Heck and Gleese. Them the only niggas that's really left. They got some type of name in O Block. They got like a little influence over them young niggas. But other than that, the main niggas, they either dead or in jail. They gone. They locked up now.
That shit
So
over with.
that shit over with. Like now you see OTF niggas getting shot. You see O Block niggas getting killed by the tools. That structure, that rank and file ain't there no more. That money that
Boy,
niggas
hey,
had.
y'all seen what NBA Herm pulled up on O Block, took a picture on O Block.
I can believe
NBA
that.
Herm took a picture on O Block. Then Ike Money went to where Lil Pop got killed. That took a picture on bro.
Yeah, cause that shit generational now.
Them niggas getting played with.
That shit generational now. And ain't nobody gonna win in that shit. That shit get generational now. And here's the thing though, bro, with the whole O Block shit and all that shit. Bro, you see niggas dying and shit now, like they killed them niggas by the two. Recipes, Money Duke, and Young. Them niggas, that wouldn't have happened if Dirt was like, I don't think niggas understand, bro. From like 2017 to Dirt got locked up, them niggas had the south side of Chicago under like a stranglehold. Like 80% of the violence was coming from them niggas. Period. Niggas don't understand that shit. So now, like KP said earlier, the tables are flipped. Y'all ain't no offense no more. Ain't no more get back gang. All the get back gang niggas locked up. Ain't no more Vaughn. Ain't no more T Roy. All y'all killers gone. Y'all been shitting on us the whole time. Our killers still here. Niggas out there putting belt their ass on them boys. Real shit.
On
Tearing
my
them niggas
mom.
up. Tearing they
Big
tearing
gang.
them they tearing them BDs up
I ain't
right
gonna lie,
now in
that
Chicago.
boy Big Gang know something. That
And
boy Big Gang
it ain't
know
just
something.
this ain't just the shit we hearing in the news. Them ain't I told you Trigger Black just got killed. It ain't just Glamron. It's all them niggas, all the BD niggas that was on the other side of history. Now they the hunted. They was the hunters. Now they the hunted. Y'all ain't got that money no more. Dirt was feed. Y'all had rappers. Y'all didn't have one rapper. Y'all
Okay,
had
boom.
rappers.
Look, gang. Okay, boom. Look. I love your history lessons. Not like that. I love when you run it down because really these niggas don't be knowing and you be putting us on game. I fucks with that. I want to get into some more young nigga shit that's going on, like the new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The right, the
well,
little
shit. Even when
millennials,
it
the
comes down
niggas
to
right.
all that shit is affecting the young niggas. Even with the young
So
niggas that's
look,
rapping in the beat, all that shit
look.
is affecting the new
Hold on,
generation
hold
young
on,
niggas.
hold on, hold on. Let 40. I think she's trying to break some more news. Hold on, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Go off.
So boom, they say Chucky Wackham, y'all know who that is, the one that rap
Yeah,
off Big Sound by Lil Durk. That he fuck with Big Op, and they trying to say that Chucky has something to do with Mun and Duke and Youngin from O Block, them passing away. They trying to say that he had something to do with it. He had a hand in it, some type of trolling and shit went too far, and he had some part in it. Now, do y'all what y'all gang? Before you go into a whole spiel,
I
I
ain't gonna
got
go
some
into the
more
whole
shit
shit.
to break. So just
Just go off.
how,
Just
but
go
how do
off.
y'all feel about that? I mean, Zay, are you familiar with Chucky Wackham and Big
Zay,
Op?
Zay
Nah,
dropped, but
I
nah,
mean, KP, my bad,
nah.
KP.
I ain't familiar with them.
Okay,
Uh.
the
I'm
newer niggas,
familiar
the
with
younger
them.
niggas. How you
And
feel about it though? What you think? You think Chucky? I don't.
I I
I
I, I
personally.
believe I
Go ahead.
believe like when especially when people of these statuses die, it be so many different stories coming out. Not to
Mm-hmm.
say like I believe one or the other. It be like
I know what happened.
I can believe either way it go. I can believe it. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Facts, not facts.
envy and shit be a motherfucker. But like when the head fall. the body gonna go with it. You feel what I'm saying? So they took dirt. Everybody just going for what they know right now. Like a lot of
Facts.
secret animosity. I really never liked you, nigga. I don't fuck with you. You niggas really from a different hood. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
killed
Mm-hmm.
our homie. We only fuck with each other because of dirt. You feel what I'm saying? Like it be a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that shit going on. Now niggas, everybody playing for keeps right now. I ain't gonna lie,
Uh,
them THF boys stepping on shit though. I like how they present it.
oh,
Yeah, I
speaking
love
of
them niggas.
THF, I love THF Lil Law. And even when Gang spoke on THF, I was gonna put this in there though. Y'all know Lil Zay Osama?
Yeah.
KP, you know what that
Yeah,
is?
yeah, you know, yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, boom, one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? If y'all chat, anybody that's watching this, you know what I'm saying? When y'all play it back, if y'all not in the live right now, Lil Zay Osama go play ball in these bitches, and you gonna get the
Oh,
gist. He got some
hold it
newer
up.
shit, better
Yeah,
shit,
I
but
fuck with them.
balling these bitches is one of them, boo.
That's one of them. I ain't gonna
That's one
cap.
of them. You
I
hear
ain't
me?
heard it in a minute though. You just teed me up just saying that on
Come on
bro.
now, I'm gonna put the world on. They don't know, but look,
Yeah,
he
I know.
dissing THF, saying that he THFK because they had robbed him and took his chain. Y'all know about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he been hollering THFK, and I really want him to focus on not going to jail and getting the number one
I'm
album
gonna say
again, or
this.
like some shit that the streets want to hear. I know
I'm gonna
niggas
say
think
this.
beef is gonna bump their name up and bump it, you know what I'm saying? But some of that shit be you already milk dud. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some shit
Get some
going
motion
before we
going.
just
Hey,
Alright.
hop on the
can I
nigga.
can I
Y'all
can
ready
I
for big gang history lesson after
hold
this
Go
on,
ahead,
last
hold on,
KP.
wait.
shit?
Can I say
SKT?
something real quick? It's about me real quick. I ain't trying to make it about me, but y'all know them THF boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want y'all to know why, like, just me, just certain shit, why, what I got going on. Y'all remember I was starting to bring Bronum up on the platform and let Bronum talk and bring, like, no, this nigga and all that shit. Y'all do know THF has infested our hood since 2018. The motherfuckers that took over. So when I came out talking about this T Slick shit, a lot of niggas felt some type of way because of, you feel what I'm saying? Just because, I don't know, a lot of niggas be clout chasing and shit, but it's a lot of truth in what I be saying. A lot of shit don't be, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? A lot of shit be, but I don't even really like, man, that shit be too. I don't
Alright.
know. I don't even be really like, cause for them,
Yeah.
I be getting calls and shit, and nigga be like, "For you be tweaking and all that shit." For I don't even like talking about them niggas shit on bro.
Alright. Big gang history lesson. You know, THF stand for Trigger Happy Family. That's the only gang that you know that's all MCs. Every last one of them. Ain't no renegade GDs over there. Ain't no renegade BDs. Ain't none of that. I mean, the older niggas is renegade BDs. The younger generation, all them niggas is snakes. Every last one of them niggas is Mickey Cobras.
They
They are,
snakes.
they snakes. And I'm gonna tell you why they original
Boy, they
Mickey
just got
Cobras.
indicted. Nigga, 14 of their ass just got indicted in my city, folks. Last
Yeah,
year in
I'm finna tell you
2024.
why they
They ass
original
came to Peoria killing
their
shit.
original MCs because the leader of the Cobra Stones, who was with Jeff Ford, one of the leaders of the original Black Stones, Mickey Caldwell, is from THF, 44 and 46.
On the
I'm from
dead
38.
homie.
Niggas don't know that. I'm giving niggas a history lesson. That's where he got killed at, on 46. When he got out the car, Jeff Ford shot him. So they don't fuck with traditional stones like that. That's why they got that bond with No Limit MB because they're not a traditional stone set. They ride under the same ideologies. THF is for sure probably one of the oldest gangs in Chicago. For sure. Them niggas been doing this shit for 30 plus. Them niggas born into that shit. Them niggas, Lil Law, all them niggas, Zoo, all them niggas. That's not gonna end good for Zay Osama at all. 'Cause first of all, the block that you on from 30 on 63rd, where he from,
Man, them
don't
niggas
never.
not on shit. Them
Yeah, I
niggas
was
scared
just
to come
thank you.
outside right now.
Them niggas don't be on shit. Them niggas don't be on a crumb.
Hey,
Them
Not
niggas
on
don't be on
shit.
shit.
hey,
The
real quick.
THF niggas, and I will say this because I know some of them personally, they are going to fucking march. They are going to step, and they're going to step hard, and they're gonna be and that's not going to be good for Zay because Zay is a pill. Zay Osama's a pill head. Zay Osama do meth. Zay Osama's a pill head. He do
But you gotta
mafia
understand, them THF niggas not leaving Illinois, bro.
at all.
Them niggas not going nowhere, bro. So if Lil Zay Osama don't be in the hood, what is it? What is it? Them niggas don't leave the state, folk. For
At
real, bro.
all.
Them niggas. Now I'm not gonna say he might not blow up. Lil Law could blow up, but they was really dependent on Dirk. Lil Law was gonna pop out. They was really dependent on Dirk. Dirk
Dirk,
gone now, so now it's better because not it ain't nobody to listen to, but it's also like damn, Dirk was a for sure. Lil Law ain't really had to do much. You feel what I'm saying? But now he gonna have to. Now he can work and he can make his own name. But them niggas ain't gonna do shit to Lil Zell Summer, bro. That shit, what they gonna do something to him for? Like they in the driver's seat right now, folks. That's like crashing. Lil
They
Zell
gonna
Summer,
keep doing what they doing, taking his shit.
yeah,
He talk a lot.
yeah.
That's the reason his
yeah.
shit got took. You know
Re-
what? And then I want to put this in there
there
and
you
say
go.
this
Yeah.
too because a reason, another reason that they feel like, well, the streets. Let me say the streets, not they. The streets feel like Monaduke may have been killed is because about like 6 years ago, um, it's like a video. Look, I was gonna play it. I was gonna play it, but a video that they say is Monaduke and Muwap killing Can't Get Right from STL, duck camp.
Bro, them niggas getting I been said this. I know who popped them niggas. They just getting their lick backs. That ain't no in
Do y'all
house.
think, look, I'm gonna send Jet the link. Do y'all think
Pull up, jump off the car.
look, hold on.
The
I know
ops
what you
on the
talking
site.
about, 40. 40.
They pull up. As you can see, the ops pull up, jump off the car. First person they get in the front of the car, he's down.
We can't see that. Don't
I
let
He
us
see.
can't
show
get
the
right. He
part
falls by the
with the
passenger
killer.
door with the white shirt. They unload
Don't
15 into him,
You ain't watching it with
and then
somebody.
they run
gotta
off.
I'm
turn that
watching
off.
it.
Oh yeah.
That
Don't
can't.
know. Cool.
And you can see a member behind the
It,
black
it's
car.
on
Yeah,
there
now I'm
to
gonna say
let
It's
you
on
this.
know.
YouTube, baby. It's okay. It's
Okay.
I'm
okay.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Bro, here's the thing. All the this is what happened. In wars, this shit happened. Y'all burnt out all y'all was doing so much sliding, all the killers burnt out. And guess what? STL, all the GDs, Jaro City, all that. We've been burning and festering. We've been raising our young niggas to hate y'all and get rid of y'all as soon as they get the chance. That ain't nothing but get back. That's get back. I ain't gonna say who did what. That ain't no in-house. Chucky right now the money for OTL. He rapping. That's them niggas. That's the folks now. That was the club that was done at and everything, bro. When they caught them niggas. That was folks now.
But the
That was the other
OTF done.
side.
Is
Y'all
Chucky
defenseless.
is Chucky not the one that was just talking about he know about murders?
Nah, that's OTF Diddy little brother.
Yeah, that's what's his damn, what was dude's name? Oh, hold
But you
up.
get what I'm saying, though, 40?
Who y'all talking about? Y'all talking about
Lil Ted.
TTE, Lil Ted?
Yeah, Lil
Lil
Yeah.
Ted,
Ted.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you get what I'm
Yep.
saying, though, 40, about the whole, nah, them niggas, they don't elaborate. Nah, that's 63rd. Nigga, we from 63rd. And guess what? We've been waiting on you niggas to be defenseless. We've been wolfing, waiting for years. Y'all don't know Wooski's still free. All they main killers are still free. A lot of them niggas main killers are still free. STL, we took the most hits, but nigga, we flew under the radar for years.
I'm not saying this, but I see the comments be saying, and I just be seeing chatter online, so don't quote me. A lot of people be saying, "Oh, Block going outside. They don't care. They're wearing King Von clothes. They going
See,
viral for doing all this." That's not. Hey, that's not
no,
me. I'm just
I
saying
know,
what
Jay,
I
but
hear.
they were saying that and
There's
was
no
saying that to
get
Dirk,
back.
like you ain't slide back for Vaughn, and then now
And then when
we.
Money Duke passed, so it's like, what? Y'all don't care about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't he part of
What can they do?
Can't
I
go to
mean, in
war
the
with no
day, you're not
money.
gonna know what's going on behind the scenes, but just like an
that?
example of when D Thing got killed and the niggas died the same night, it goes on. You know what I'm saying? And this shit don't be broadcasted because it's not supposed to. Come down to that. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, like, to be for real. But then niggas that's really tapped in, like us, and you know what I'm saying, going,
We
know
know.
what's
Yeah,
going
I'm
on.
just
Yeah,
off.
I know what's
Exactly.
up. I know
Exactly.
what's up.
Exactly.
So how you,
That was a coordinated. Y'all are here. We know y'all here. We owe y'all one anyway.
What
Let's
was you gonna
get
say,
these
KP?
niggas.
I was gonna bring up J Man. I've been peeping J Man and seeing how like his kind of his demeanor, his tone kind of changing now. Like it went from free Dirk to now it's kind of like he cracking jokes about Dirk being locked up. You know what I'm saying? Now it's kind of like getting further to he showing his true colors. Like it was never about pushing peace with Dirk. It was always about getting exposure. It's kind of showing it is, which I ain't mad at him, but I just want to know how y'all feel.
I
You know what
don't
I'm saying?
agree. I don't agree that it was about getting exposure because it's no doubt that Dirk is one of the biggest. That's not really he don't really need exposure. That nigga named himself the voice damn near 10 years
No, I'm
ago.
not talking about. I'm talking about J Man.
This is what I'm gonna say about J Man.
Okay, yeah. Well, we all knew J Man was
Opportunity.
on
So,
some
but that's
trying
Opportunity.
to
what I'm
get
saying.
exposed.
How y'all feel about it now? It's kind of seeping out his character that it because he see he cracking jokes about Dirk being
Well,
locked up.
didn't
So I'm saying,
he?
but at
I
first it
mean,
was.
but
He came in, didn't he come in outside of the Funky Man stuff and everything? But correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he come into YouTube and doing all this stuff like with the OTF stuff,
trolling.
like trolling Lil Durk,
Yeah,
trolling Durk?
absolutely. He had a chain from
Yeah,
him. He had it tatted.
yeah,
So
yeah. The
that shit
Yeah,
not
red.
a
but I'm saying
surprise.
Big Gang was getting behind that nigga like I was telling Big Gang, we got into a debate about this. I'm like, man, J Man ass faking, bro. He just trying
I'm
to
gonna
get
say
in.
this.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Big Gang was like, man, no, man, that nigga really want to do it. I'm like, man, that nigga doing this shit,
Hmm?
nigga. What about Duck, nigga? What
Well,
about
we
that's
ain't
what I
gonna
was
say
saying.
that he ain't never been into no wars or probably no. I'm not saying in the sense of that. I'm just saying when he
I was
got
really
into.
asking Big Gang what he gonna say, what he got to say now. Like I
I'm
want to
gonna
ask his
tell you.
opinion now.
I mean, but what
Oh, I'm
y'all
gonna
think that
tell you.
he
Oh
got
yeah, I'm
kicked
gonna
out of
tell you.
O
I'm gonna
Block
tell
for
you.
when he was visiting?
He still.
He not somebody that's respected. He's somebody that gained clout off of trolling and being a goofy like a lot of these niggas do.
I'm gonna
So
just say this.
if he was respected or exactly who he tried to portray, he wouldn't have never got kicked out of nowhere. It would have been respect all around the board. Y'all
It
remember
would have
us
been.
talking about that when he
Yeah,
went there
certain
without
niggas can go everywhere.
somebody
Oppenheimer.
who originally went with.
I honestly think he portrays himself as a goofy. Like
Yeah,
he cracks
Yeah.
jokes. He a comedian. That's what he portrays himself
yeah.
as.
And look, this is what people don't know about you, KP. Not to compare you to a goofy notion, but you not really worried about like like what the comments say. You go for what you know. You know what I'm saying? You go for
Yeah.
what you gonna
You
do.
know
What
why?
you know what I'm saying? You go with your
Because
move. And that's how the
be,
nigga played it. He just played it on some trolling goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know why I'm like that though? Because people be asking me like, hey, what if these niggas get up with you or like I be thinking in my head like, man, ain't nobody gonna do shit to me over some shit I said on YouTube.
and
And
then a
because
nigga came to Waffle House.
yeah,
So
it's and something happened to him. But what I'm saying is, I'm always defend myself. But what I'm saying is,
duh nigga.
yeah. So what I'm saying is, I'm telling niggas straight up, like, folks, you mad at me about some shit I said on YouTube, nigga?
Yeah.
well, like
Yeah.
How
Only
many
what
niggas in DM'd us about stories that we done broke and how they felt about what
Man,
we
what?
said?
But I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I'm not one of them niggas. Like, okay, all right, well, do
this,
something.
see,
On
KP,
God,
this how I see what
that's
like
just how it's gonna always be. On
All
bro,
right, I'm
this
a.
how I
a
see what
nigga
J
can't
May
say nothing
know.
out his
Hey,
mouth and
Jet,
make me do something.
One mic,
Jet.
one mic.
All right, Jet. Can I intervene real fast? Can I say something?
Wait, hell no. Wait, Jay, what
I
was
ain't
you
gonna be
finna
long. I
say?
ain't gonna be
Now
long
go
at
ahead,
all.
No,
gang.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
Jay, what you was
It's
finna
not, you
say?
got you know, go ahead, go ahead. I let gang go, and then I'm gonna say something to KP to try to sway him on J Main's side.
Because
Okay.
this more so to us, me,
No, I rock with
you,
J Man.
everybody that's on Pop Austin on the cool. One thing I'm learning with this podcast and shit, and the more and more we've been doing this shit, and the views been going up and all that, we normal in our eyes. When we
Yeah.
go places or when we go out or when like in just Texas or Central Texas period, motherfuckers be wanting. I see 40, motherfuckers be wanting 40 on flyers at the club, me, all that shit, bro. We ain't just normal no more. Like I was at my son's graduation and them niggas was like, "You big game. We be watching you at the barbershop." Woo, woo, woo. And I was like, "Word?" Like we're not normal anymore. 40, you too, KP. You're not normal. You're not normal anymore. You got to look at the interviews you do. You got to look at the
Man,
who
I
you
know
talk
what's
to.
going on. I know what's going on. They're gonna treat you like you normal. I don't even care about being normal or not, but I know what's going on, bro.
We ain't normal no more, and I'm aware of that shit. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I'm very aware of that.
But to
But I'm
your
moving
point,
on.
that's what J Main was like. J Main, he started, he had the stuff going on. He tried to get up on there. He tried to have Dirk shout him out. Dirk didn't want to show him no love, so he like, you know what, F it, then I'm gonna troll you. So that's the only way I can get your attention. Then Thunky Man do him dirty. Then after Thunky Man do him like that, and then so then he was living in the goddamn what you call it. He was living in the thing. What was it? The storage unit, covering that whole thing. The storage unit. So then once he goes there, you know what I'm saying? Now he's able to pop it. So now he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna troll everybody. Y'all didn't think I was gonna make it. Well, guess what? anybody that wasn't on. And guess what? If not, I'm gonna troll you too. I'm gonna make money off it. I'm gonna get monetized. So you know what? I'm with J-Man. You might as well clown on him, troll everybody, go in on him.
Man,
Can't knock it.
I agree with you. I ain't gonna lie, I agree with you.
Can't knock
I
it.
agree with you. I just was saying like, and it's not like J Mane was trying to trick us. J Mane wasn't even really acting like he gave a fuck. Dirk gave him a call, nigga. Nigga like Dirk give you a call. I don't give a fuck, nigga. What side he from, nigga? You take the call, nigga. He took the call and he capitalized off the opportunity. All I was saying was big game. We know goddamn well FYBJ Mane wrong, bro. Dirk from the other side, he made a song dissing Duck, nigga. Only reason we know J Mane is because of Duck. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna jump on the stage with a nigga that made a song talking about he's smoking on Duck? None of the other guys was finna do that shit. Ruger wasn't finna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas wasn't finna do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Even
It
when
took for a
Jay
nigga.
said something about they said that they ain't sliding. Like, we got people, mamas, that after FBG Junkie been
Yeah.
dead for
What
so
about
long, they
Mama
trying to
Duck?
put it on Dirk and OT. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas is in jail for that shit now, like today. So it's just like, it's been
Yeah,
a lot of shit going on. For real, for real. Even
but
FBG Cash.
but FYBJ Mane was like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. So I can only respect him for saying fuck it. But
Yeah.
when Big Game be
Facts.
up there like, man, no, defend, I'm like, nah, bro, let's be 100.
Yeah.
Like, two truths can be, what I'm saying can be right, and J Mane can be right from going with his move. Big
Yeah.
Gang saying, no, KP, you were, no, I just want him to acknowledge, nigga, I told you that shit wasn't genuine, bro.
Yeah.
I told
Facts.
you it wasn't, bro. He wasn't really.
And even if you didn't say it, we all know that. We know that. We
Yeah,
know
man,
that.
Dirk not really trying to fuck with him, bro. He
We
not
know
really.
that.
It's Dirk
It's
trying
just
to
a
make it.
better look for him because believe it or not, niggas be feeling when the feds coming. Niggas know when shit going up. Unless it's some like a occurrence with a bitch or something. Niggas be knowing. Niggas be seeing little shit moving funny and seeing more feds outside of places that niggas ain't never knew about and now niggas know about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit be going on.
Man, I
Shit be
love
happening.
gang, man. Where gang go, man?
Where
Where
it is?
gang go, man?
My
My
boy.
fucking boy,
You
man.
hear me? He be running it down on my life.
No, I wonder if his phone died because he said he was charging before the live, so it may have just because he did turn off his
My
camera.
message is delivered. So where you go?
Straight
Mm-mm.
up. But no, I
I just saw the camera turn off and that. And I remember you told me about the
Oh no, he
phone.
said phone died. Hold on.
That's all I was. That's all I was. Probably wondering. But yeah. So that's the only thing I be saying about J Mane. Like J Mane, just like what, I was the underdog. Now I'm popping. Bro. I hate to bring him up, but this is a weird comparison, and probably not a good comparison. But it's just like Naughty out here. They didn't want to give Naughty nothing out here. When he finally started popping it,
Oh
some of the
Lord.
cats from the hood, they was like, hold up, man, but they was gonna let him make it. And then eventually what happened, of course, he did whatever he did, but that's just like anybody in their city when they find him. Look at King Yella. Now King Yella got a voice, so now he can start
exactly,
popping.
Jet, exactly.
And he ain't even all FYB J Mane. I think J Mane way past Yella now. He done shot past Yella. He done left him in the dust.
So I ain't gonna lie, he shot up, but then he shot back down. Ain't nobody really, you feel me? Now,
Well,
what
you
I
got
can say is he getting some that finesse 2 times interview was good. That was good. Other than that, he really ain't did nothing special, bro. You know what I'm saying? He really ain't did nothing special, bro. He ain't did nothing to yellow. He ain't did nothing to yellow ain't did. He ain't did nothing to yellow ain't did.
I just
Bro,
think
I
he got
fuck.
more content to Yella toward Yella now. He just kind of like, to me, it's like Yella barely holding on. He in that Yella starting to get
Oh
on the chair
damn,
gangster
yellow
like.
barely
On the
holding on to the
G.
dead
On the
homie.
G. I'm so sick. I ain't gonna say I'm just sick of Yella, but Yella, like nobody care what you talking about, but at the same
Dead
time,
homie.
everybody got an
Bro, why
audience.
everybody do yellow like that, bro?
It is what it is,
You
nigga.
know what?
Like
I'm gonna say this, bro.
it is what it is.
I,
Shit.
I'm glad I came in on this. Yellow one of them niggas, bro. You ever meet a nigga, he say where he from somewhere, and when you hear where he from, you'll be like, nah, ain't no way. That's him. Like where he from, the block he from, he make them niggas look bad. You done heard plenty of niggas from the Gulf say that though. He make on my mama. He make them niggas look bad. He make them skis world niggas look bad on phone them grade. He make
I
them
saw
niggas
him
look.
put up that community post just the other day where he was holding on to his girl with the BBL, talking about this is all I need in life or something like that. I'm like, here you
He
go. What
he
y'all just
he
beefing? I don't
he
get you, Yellow.
he make them niggas look goofy, and the whole time, real talk, them some that's a money where he from over east. That's a money getting blocked. Them niggas some cool ass niggas. Them some real ass niggas. This nigga's a powder head, bro. He done
You
went to
say, hold on,
Vegas and
hold on,
got
hold
his
on, hold
on
on, hold
that
on, hold
coke.
on, hold on, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Let me screen record this. Did you just say
If you ain't can't tell that yellow dude motherfucking coke, you crazy.
Yellow do coke. It been said plenty of times. Yellow
The
do
way this
coke.
goofy ass nigga had never talked to you before, and the first time he spoke to you, he put his, some little rat bitch on the camera shaking ass, and it was looking stupid as hell. He laughed, he having a great time. Like nigga, we ain't
You
homeboys.
can
What
be,
the fuck
bro. He
is
live in
what's going
Vegas,
on
bro.
with
You
you?
gotta think, bro.
That
Look
was
at
the
where he
same girl
living.
he had on the post talking about that's my baby. He be going
You
back and
gotta,
forth.
you
My
you
gotta,
baby.
you
talking
gotta
about
look.
Mama Lean? Mama Lean, that's his woman. Y'all talking about some ratchet ass bitch with that's his woman for like
I said
eight
exactly
years.
what it looked like. I don't give a fuck who
Ain't
it
did
is.
she
Too.
leave? Who
That's
I
left?
his
said what
woman
it
for
looked
like
Did
eight
like.
No, it
Skilla
was.
years,
You're
really
right,
bro.
gang.
leave?
She left, came back, left, came back. It's like they ended.
Come
It's like
on,
prison.
bro. He a goofy. He's a goofy. Niggas from Chicago don't do that, nigga. We pee out here. Fuck you talking about? What?
Oh,
Like,
bro, Cook.
Yeah, you
look
know
at
Google
what?
that
like look
nigga,
at the
man.
type of nigga he
Google
is,
that
bro.
nigga. I'm screen recording right now for the send it to that nigga, man.
That nigga, man, bro.
He
That
a goofy,
nigga,
right?
I don't fuck with that nigga, bro.
I ain't
He
gonna
just,
cap, folks.
I hate that he got white
You
socks. I
stupid,
hate that he
bro.
got white socks on his face. I hate
That
that
shit
shit.
crazy. Nah, for real though, but you speaking some truth though, gang.
He
Look,
do coke. He went to Vegas, bro. He went to Vegas and became a nomenclature of himself.
hey, did
You
you
gotta,
see did you see that shit he did on Valentine's? He posted naked pictures, folks.
Oh man.
Never.
See,
Like it ain't 100 million niggas on the internet.
now let's
Never.
keep it a
You
bean,
lying,
KP.
KP.
My bad, 40. Go ahead.
You lying, KP. What?
yeah.
What?
You ain't see that last Valentine's Day?
Hell. Oh, you talking about when he had his stomach? Yep. I
Yeah,
see it.
but he had like I don't know what he had, but and that was the same Valentine's Day, April Fool's Day. Adam did that gay joke.
Exactly. That's
Yeah, that was the
crazy.
same. Like they was going back and forth. Them dudes was playing crazy, bro.
Now let's
But
keep it a bean, man. He did you dirty, KP. So guess what? Like you say, it's F him at this point. You gonna do him like F him.
Jay,
F,
yeah.
F you, King Yellow.
Yeah,
You
like
try to
at the end
play
of the
game
day, I
F
said
him.
that shit. At that
Yeah,
moment,
Jay.
regardless, bro, I don't like how he did you. I don't fuck with that shit. Like
yeah,
once you get into the world of this and you do that shit, bro, stand
thank
on
Big
you,
your
Gang
bro.
did
shoulders.
Hey,
call that
hey,
out.
hey,
Big Gang did call that out. Remember, he
hey.
was saying that.
Big Gang was the first one to say it, nigga. And Yellow, I mean, Gang. That's my problem with Yellow right now. Oh no,
Like Johnny, like
I just went live, but that's
drop
my
an
whole problem
interview,
with him right now.
if once you drop an interview and once you fuck with a nigga and whatever the case is, then that's that. You stand on your word in that shit. Like once I don't like that shit. That's some jank ass shit. Like nigga,
Then
he
look,
supposed to
yeah.
shout at you. He supposed to shout at you out. He supposed to keep your interview up. All
Thank
that
you,
shit.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
He
Then
No
supposed
matter
look,
to earn
no
that.
matter what motherfucker say, cause motherfucker said 1,000 things about that fat ass nigga. So
Come on, it
what's
don't
really
matter.
tea for real? Like for real.
it
Niggas be hating when
see,
a nigga got a handle on some shit
Good,
and
bad, or
really
ugly. It's
really
almost
running this
like
shit. Cause niggas seen man, Jet, you remember the day I came on set. I'm like, my nigga KP viral. KP like, what you talking? Nigga KP don't really give a fuck about shit. He gonna do what he do. He
Uh-huh.
go with his movie. You know what I'm saying? He do what he do. I remember I'm like, Jet, this nigga fire. This nigga on this, he on that. He got damn near a million views. You feel me? It was people around that was like, yeah, we all popping it. But I was mainly like, nah, nigga, KP doing his shit, like, and it ain't stopped. You feel me? So
hey,
come
and
on
my
now,
shit.
nigga. Envy coming all shapes and sizes. We know what the fuck going on.
yeah.
That's
Like
that's why.
he felt like
Hold on, one
he felt
mic,
like
gang.
he had to take
Hold
his
up.
playback or something.
Oh no, it wasn't. You know what it was,
He felt
bro?
like he
He
had to
got
take his playback or something. Like I ain't
it.
like that.
It
Like
was like it was like he got the same. What I was just telling y'all about them niggas being in my hood. He got the
Mhm.
same car. He got the same car that a lot of niggas got, folk. Like man, no, don't believe, dude. Cause what it is a lot of niggas was mad. If y'all, I don't know if y'all watched what I said about T Slick, but the way they chopped it up and put it, they made it seem like my hood backdoored T Slick. And so what motherfuckers was saying, the hood obviously not finna ride with that. You feel me? The hood not finna get behind like for they gonna instantly, even though it might be some truth to what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, at the end of the day, they got to
Yeah, for
save face.
sure.
So instantly, motherfuckers calling around like, bro, don't listen to dude. His ass a goofy, folk. His ass a goofy, and his ass on bro. This, that, what X, Y, and Z. You see what I'm saying? And so yelling like,
Mm-hmm.
hold on, wait, I ain't finna be posting this nigga if y'all saying this about him. You see what I'm saying? But the whole
Yeah.
time it's all behind some. It's all because basically I was talking too much, but I ain't say it how people. Man, go. We gotta watch the interview, bro. I ain't say nobody backdoor nobody,
I
folks.
don't feel like you was talking too much. I feel like you was doing what the fuck you hired to do,
That's what you
and
got.
you
Yeah,
Niggas,
never
niggas
you
got to
never dropped no
understand, bro. We
names. You
get
said what
paid
you.
to
but it's
do
just
this.
Hold
so
on,
crazy.
gang. Hold on, gang. One mic.
Go ahead.
I don't feel like you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas will get mad, but nigga, I mean, it is what it is, my nigga. Like, it is what it
Mhm.
is. Like, bro, y'all niggas, I know y'all niggas doing this shit because this is, you know, it's your home. You gotta this, and that, and shit come, you know, get back, come in different shapes, all that. But at the end of the day, my nigga, it's to be talked about. This shit go down in history. This shit is for the camp, for the
Yeah.
team. You know what I'm
And
saying? So,
see, this
you
is what
if you
this
ain't gonna be mad at KP, you gonna be mad at somebody else, nigga. So it is what it is. You know what I'm
Cause if
it,
he
saying?
wasn't gonna say it, I was gonna say it.
cause look, what the only story that people had on the internet was came from Trenches News. We only heard one story, and it was that Slick got robbed for some lean outside a party. I was the nigga who came to the end and said, no, Slick got backdoored by some niggas. He used to be with X, Y, and Z. So folks and them like, hold on, bro. Slick was with us, folks. Slick with us. So what you basically, he said, cause you feel me, THF and them, Slick used to fuck with all them niggas. These niggas still in the hood, folks. So if they, all these niggas fucking are fucking our sisters, fucking our cousins, nigga. They got cribs in our hoods, nigga. They know everything how we move. We don't know nothing about these niggas, and they think we did something to Slick, folks. And you on the internet from our hood telling the world that we did something to this nigga, bro. And you not even here, nigga. You in Texas.
Mm,
That was the problem, folks. On the home, that's where all this shit came from, folks.
that makes sense. I
So
get
that's why
that.
you gonna see niggas come out like, man, no, man, his ass capping. That's goofy, man. He don't know what he talk about. The whole time KP was saying some shit on that motherfucker, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's all that was, bro. On the homies.
Any last words
I get it.
before we get up out of here?
Shit, I'm what we doing, man? How we
What's
doing? 40, you pulling
Shoot.
up tomorrow?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm
All
pulling
right.
up. Shit, I ain't broke every piece of news I could break, my nigga. Y'all know what's going on, man. Y'all know where to find me. Follow me on Instagram at Damn40Low, DAMNFORTYLOC. And I love y'all, chat. You hear me? What you was
40
gonna say,
me,
KB?
me and you got a we got a live stream with Stan G tomorrow.
Yup, I'm be
Yeah.
in attendance. I'm ready.
Yeah. D said he wanted you there, so yeah. That's what we
Yeah,
doing.
y'all heard
Let's
that.
go.
Y'all heard that. Y'all thought it was that. No, never. Yeah. Yeah.
Pop this shit in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So
gonna be messy. You already know the questions I'm gonna come with, so I already gave them
Oh
spin,
shit.
so I'm gonna send them to you. So I got
hey, yeah, 40, do your homework on cause we was the first ones to say Glorilla and Gotti relationship was gonna get in the way of Angela. They just broke up. It's exactly what we said. Angela and Gotti just broke up. Just do
Yep,
your
I seen
homework on
that.
God.
I seen that for sure.
Man, oh shit. I gotta see
Glorilla,
this.
and they said it's behind Glorilla, like we said. It's crazy. This shit just
Oh man, I gotta see this shit. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh
you.
no, got it.
yeah, yeah.
I have faith in you. Oh, got it. Oh, niggas is letting me down,
Then
man.
she
Hold
got the
on.
nose job too. It's all adding up.
Oh man, y'all letting me down.
Gotti
God,
finna
don't
put a
tell me.
baby in that motherfucker on bro.
God, don't tell me you done took your little hood Cinderella and turned into an industry head. You done got in the industry. You done got it the way you want it. Oh, God, nah. Oh,
That Stan G said it. That's his Rihanna. That's his Rihanna. You feel me? Matter of fact, he gonna fuck with her, make her a millionaire, and then he gonna let her go ahead and get a husband. Go get you a husband, have a baby, and you gonna be one of the biggest superstars around the world. You feel me? That's what he gonna do with her. On bro,
mm-hmm.
but
That
but they
page out
saying
the, hey, page out of the Who book.
Jay-Z. Hey, and you know that's his mentor.
Damn.
hey,
It all
hey,
go back full circle, huh,
oh the
KP?
homie.
Think about what we just been talking
oh the
about.
homie. Oh the
And who
homie, he
yo
do it.
got younger?
Yup, Rock Nation. Yup, for sure, for
And
sure.
Hope did it with
Untouchable.
Rihanna
Who
and
the fuck?
Beyonce.
And look, he under Rock Nation. How the fuck he ain't on it? Ain't no on no indictment or nothing for that Dolph shit when the nigga got arrested for the shit and said that the money came from CMG. That CMG was supposed to pay for me. CMG supposed to pay for my lawyer. All that shit. And this nigga Gotti just. I'm telling you, that nigga Jay Z
We
powerful, bro.
politically connected out here.
I'm trying to tell these niggas,
You
bro. This
see
shit
what
ain't.
Rock Nation did to Tory Lanez?
This shit ain't no conspiracy, bro.
This ain't no conspiracy, y'all. Me and KP we gonna come up with a motherfucking a set called "This Ain't No Conspiracy." This is not a fire drill, nigga. This shit is really
Oh my
happening.
mom.
Think
This shit
about it,
really
bro.
happened.
Think about it. Who he under? And Rock Nation didn't even, man, come on. They fund, man. Interscope and Rock Nation fund CMG. Big Jook is an executive on paper at CMG. Yeah.
Yeah.
We politically connected, nigga. We don't know. You gotta think, Yo Gotti got that money. Memphis ain't that big though. You know, Memphis under 1 million people. Memphis got like what, 300, 500,000 people. Yeah, Memphis small. West Memphis in Arkansas. Memphis small. Memphis ain't that big. That's why they got the National Guard out there doing curfew and shit now. Memphis ain't that big. Gotti run that city. I believe it.
Oh
I
God.
can see it. Hove did it with Rihanna and he did it with Beyonce. I can see him doing it to Glorilla. I'm gonna build you up to be the superstar. I'm gonna let you get one of these main little rap niggas in the game. He gonna knock you up and give you a baby, and you gonna take off. But I'm gonna groom you first. I'm gonna fuck on you a little bit. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck on you a little bit, show you some shit you ain't never seen, and I'm gonna
Oh
make you a
my
superstar in the
baby.
process.
And he be tricking on Glorilla. He be buying
Yeah,
that bitch everything on
yeah,
photo.
I'm a fuck on you. I'm a OG nigga. I'm a fuck on you, but I'm gonna make sure you well taken care of. I'm gonna make sure you got the best beats. I'm gonna make sure your album knocking. I'm gonna make
But
sure you
look,
got the best
man,
features.
big game, bro. Big game, bro. I swear to God, nigga. Hey, Jet, you remember because you was on there.
I'm
Stan
calling
G.
it, huh?
Stan G said it out his mouth. He said, Yo, Gotti, I know you gonna see this too, nigga. I know you gonna see this too. And we start talking about Angela. He said, nigga, Angela finna lead that nigga. He showing too much attention to Glorilla. Too much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He with Glorilla more than he with Angela. He say, watch, in the next year, Angela gonna lead that nigga, bro. And watch,
Gorilla
and,
Yup.
walking the
and
red carpet.
remember, Jet?
Yup. I remember it.
Glorilla walking the red carpet with Yo Gotti.
Now look,
She walking the red carpet with Yo Gotti. I'ma just leave it at that. Like it's all a page out of somebody's book. Diddy gave it to Jay. Jay probably wasn't in the freak offs with Diddy. He probably was around Diddy and taking pages out of his book.
all the
That's what you.
dead homies.
Yeah, this is what you
Man,
do with
this
them.
shit crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with Rihanna. He did it with Beyonce first. Cause remember, niggas don't understand. Beyonce and Jay was broke up for a minute. She got free from that nigga too for a minute. Niggas don't remember that. Niggas don't remember around. Oh, she went with Jay Z for a little bit because he was still fucking around with Rosario Dawson. Niggas don't remember that. Jay Z was still fucking off. Beyonce got free of him too by her third album. She was free of him for a little bit. Then he got his way back in when he made Kingdom Come, Lost Ones, and he was talking about her and shit like that. And she went back to him. Yeah, she left for a few years. She left for like 2, 3 years. It's the page out of everybody's book. That's all it is. They groom each other and they groom them females. Yo Gotti just the next generation. He gonna take Gorilla. He gonna groom her up. He gonna spend that bread. He gonna make sure, look, I'm gonna fuck on you a little bit, but I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna tap you, but I'm gonna make you can do what you want. You can mess with your little YNs. Just don't let them mess up this money. You feel me?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I ain't trying to.
baby. That's the right way to do it. On photo
Yeah,
grade.
you can do you. You mess with little YNs. I'm your guy. I'm still gonna do me, but I'm gonna tell you up. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna knock you down because you my biggest investment right now. Real shit.
My
You my
baby.
biggest investment. I gotta taste that. I gotta tap that once or twice. I'm grooming you up. That little ass getting fat. You
I
Hey,
hanging,
don't
my
breaking the
agree,
boy
but
sky.
Jet.
y'all men, so I'm gonna let y'all have it. But I don't agree. But okay, I'm gonna let y'all have it.
But that's how
No,
niggas think though.
I know big the way Big Gang painted it, I can see that on
I can
bro.
see it that way. I'm man. I hate saying like this, bro. I got daughters, and I've been in the music industry. Man, that girl I was, man, my homegirl, Shelly Flame, my artist. It was just me and her. We did everything together, bro. And it was strictly professional. We did everything together. We ain't had no security guard, no none of that. So I know how it go. You can have I was her manager, A&R, all that for 3 years on the road, staying in Atlanta, going to patchwork, everything, bruh. It is when you that big and you put millions and millions of dollars to a person and it's affecting your daily life, man, ain't no telling what Yo Gotti probably think. I'm being devil's advocate tonight. All
Hey,
I'm saying is,
hey,
Yo
hey,
Gotti probably
gang.
like, nigga, I'm breaking that bread off. I'm buying this girl Rolls Royce trucks, all types of shit.
On
Nigga, I'm
God, man, you
investing this
seen it,
money.
bro? Man, hey, listen, hey, gang. I see.
You
That's
get
what
what
I'm
I'm saying,
telling.
right?
See, but see, gang, you know, like you done already seen it. 40, go look. Just do before the live tomorrow. Just go look and because you still can have your. You probably still gonna think how you think. I just want you to see. We not the only ones saying this. People have been saying Yo Gotti rumors. People have been looking at the gifts he's buying her. Like, yeah, that's his artist, and he's gonna spoil his artist. Like he spoiled Moneybag Yo, but it's different when it's a female, folk. I don't give a fuck. We still men at the end of the day. And if ain't
Oh
none,
God.
if P Diddy ain't proved it to you, or if ain't none of these other people, this all the same game. It's all the same game. You feel what I'm
If a
saying?
nigga, if a
Look, I
nigga
feel
ain't
you.
got a
I hear you. Hold on, Big Gang. I feel you. I hear you. But at the same point, you have to understand. Like niggas get smarter throughout this shit. Niggas know that Glorilla was young when she first blew up. Glorilla is still young, so bitches get crazy over shit like that. Money, dick, like we. Carisha fell head in for Diddy, knowing Diddy been having these
mm-hmm,
accusations going on. Bitches don't care about that. Bitches want to live a upgraded
a
life.
life.
And at the certain point, niggas that are bosses like Yo Gotti has been for so long, they know I'm not even gonna put no dick in this little hoe because this shit
Nah,
may turn out bad.
it's not even
That
about
it could be
being
that
it.
too.
Hold on, gang.
That's
Hold on,
another
gang.
perspective though. So don't
That's
Yeah,
even,
another
you know what I'm
angle.
saying?
I like your perspective. I like your perspective on Yo Gotti. But this is what I'm gonna say as men, because that only lasts for so Yo Gotti changed Glorilla life. He
Oh,
changed
let me chime in,
her
Gangster. Hey,
whole
let me
life.
take
Hold
it.
on, hold on,
Okay,
hold
okay,
on.
go.
That's daddy. That's daddy. He could do no wrong. It ain't nothing.
Yeah,
Gotti come in that bitch right now at 2 in the morning. He wants some pussy. She gonna wake right up and act like she thirsty for this motherfucker, cause that's daddy. You see what I'm saying? He put her in this position that she in, and he gonna keep. Man, Gotti doing a
I
good ass
see.
job. Have y'all seen all these? Have y'all seen the work he put behind her,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah, okay, okay.
He
Casey,
put more work behind
let me
her than
balance it
any
out.
artist ever in his life, nigga.
Okay,
He
let
ain't
me
never
balance
put
it out
this
before I
much work
forget it,
behind no
please.
artist.
All right, let me balance it out before I forget it. Let me balance it out before I get it. Okay, let's say it's that. Cool. It's all based off of how she look at him too. Who's like you just said? This man took me, nigga. He gave me a Cinderella story. I love this man. He older than me. He woo woo, but shit, I fuck with him. He really
Man,
saved my life.
he
You
can't
don't
do
know
no
how she
wrong.
look at this. That could be a thing. I'm not taking no sides. I'm
Hey,
just
big
being
gang. Hey,
devil's
big
advocate
gang. Hey,
tonight.
big gang. Like what you said, he can't do no wrong in her eyes, and vice versa. She can't do no wrong in his eyes. It ain't nothing. She can't do nothing. She can't do no and anything she do wrong. He gonna reprimand her, and she gonna learn her lesson, and they gonna keep it pushing because this shit a business at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Feelings and all that shit aside, bro. This
Yeah,
shit ain't
Gotti a
about.
businessman.
This shit is about us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gotti about that bag, bro. If he ain't proved nothing else, he about that bag, bro.
He about his money.
Fuck all that beef and shit. Fuck all that relationship shit. Folks put this bag before anything, bro, and that's why he gonna win. I'm not gonna say it's a fact or nothing like that. I'm just saying I know men. Men don't. At the end of the day, bro, 40. You a woman, so you not gonna understand this. But any man listening, and you know I'm not lying. At the end of the day, it comes to a point where it's like, what value does this woman hold in my life? And for Gotti to, Gotti don't. Angela is just a at this point in his life, Glorilla holds more value in his life than Angela, bro. Angela is just a trophy. She's just a trophy. Somebody who's very well respected and acclimated, and somebody he can pop out with as his wife. He got way too much invested in Glorilla.
And
Glorilla
he
is
pussy.
his saving grace because after this Dolph shit, nigga, Glorilla saved him, nigga. No one nobody fucking with Gotti. He was too hot. It was too. Glorilla saved this nigga, bro. ESTG career crash.
He still doing things.
He tried to go sign Mozzie. Mozzie ain't did nothing. He's still relevant in California, but that's it. Mozzie ain't take off nowhere. Moneybag, your career is at a standstill. It ain't going up no more. Glorilla done saved this man, bro.
All
This
right.
man finna will show you why this nigga putting so much effort and so much time behind this one artist.
Now, I'm gonna be another reasonable thing too. Niggas gotta understand Angela Simmons side. Man, Yo Gotti been with this girl how many years? And niggas gotta remember who her daddy is and what type of household she come from. She come from a two family household, two parent household. Her daddy a pastor, Reverend Run. She at the end of the day, Angela strike me as the female like, all right, I've been
Hey,
seeing like
gang, we
three.
can't take that. Listen, what's his
Look,
brother
I'm just
name?
saying,
Russell
I'm saying,
Simmons.
I'm being devil's advocate. Hear me out, KP. I'm being devil's advocate. I said tonight, I'm devil's advocate. I'm only speaking on, I'm balancing shit out. Let's say Angela Simmons just decided, like, nigga, all right, I've been waiting on you to marry me and shit. I'm gone. She probably, like, females be like that. You got to think Angela Simmons probably been waiting on this nigga to marry her for like 4 years, 4 years. And her daddy a pastor. You got to think, she probably, Angela Simmons strike me as one of them type females. Oh, you got to put a ring on me, bro. And Yo Gotti ain't giving that man that he ain't doing that right now. He having his way. He just turned 44 in Dubai. He ain't having that right now. He ain't trying to have no. He ain't trying to be tied down. So he probably that's the innocent aspect of it. Now the aspect that me and you think, yeah. But if Yo Gotti a shrewd businessman, like I'm touching everybody points. I just touched yours and our point. Now I'm going to 40, and then it could be 40 points. The nigga probably just know, like, man, ain't no point in me fucking my investment because this can get ugly.
Nah, man, she not. Listen,
You get what I'm saying, 40?
hold on, and I'm not saying
And I
Glorilla was up.
absolutely agree, because even not even just with having a reverend pastor, I
Drop your
mean a
name.
reverend father, it gets to a point where you're in a relationship with a nigga and we just regular motherfuckers, and my daddy ain't a pastor, where I'm not finna be sitting around this motherfucker cooking and cleaning and washing your ass and cleaning up behind your ass and fucking and sucking, and it get the list
I was
goes
hearing you
on,
lost your
and
uncle.
you basically making it
I was
like
hearing you lost your brother.
I'm
I was
not
hearing the
worth.
world turned against you, and you
You
still
gonna
ain't
basically make
married
it
me.
like I'm not worth,
Hey,
like
Like
being
I
your
don't
hey,
wife.
exist.
Like
hey,
hell
gang,
no.
hey, gang. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though, bro. I'm like, listen, I'm just trust me, bro. It's different from you saying I'm not gonna stick my dick in my investment because it could backfire on me or this a little bit. When you done took a bitch, and I'm not saying she was literally homeless or sleeping on the streets, but when you take a bitch, and I'm just paraphrasing, when you take a bitch from sleeping on the streets and you put her in a mansion and you put her in a Rolls Royce and you buy her 10 Chanel bags and you buy her Audemars baguettes and you buy her Rolls Royces and you make her a millionaire, you not worried about nothing that bitch got to say. That bitch
But
gonna do whatever you say. Listen,
But
I don't care.
KP,
I could dig
but
this
here's
bitch
the
down. I could
thing.
dig this bitch down every
But
night.
KP, listen to me.
It's not gonna
But
make a
only a nigga.
difference.
But here's the thing. This is where the real nigga conversation come in. At. Only a larceny hardened nigga would think like that. You get what I'm saying? Cause I do. I'm
What
in
you
the
call
music
Gotti?
industry. Like
What you call Gotti?
I don't. He don't strike me as a larceny hardened nigga. I don't think.
What? Man, that nigga got his brother out the way to avoid the feds.
Who
Nigga, Big Took
knows?
was an
I don't. I
inside
said
hit,
he don't
bro.
strike me as a large. Who's to say like, bro? Like, who's to say like he just don't know? Like, man, it ain't. I do for that girl because she done bought me a lot of money. But ain't no point in me fucking her. Some niggas don't want to be in control and watch the world burn. KP. Every nigga don't want to be in control in the
And off of
situation.
KP point, it's like it get like, okay, like we, you saying like we men and all of that, but it get to a point where as a boss, he done fucked a lot of bitches, seen a lot of things, been in a lot of situations, he done did a lot of shit. So certain shit don't even be worth it. And then we gotta also think about bitches are uncontrollable. So you talking about she waking up, fucking, it's gonna be bitches get fed up, and bitches ain't got nothing but mouth.
But here's
And
the
it's gonna be
thing.
a day where nigga you came in too late and I got shit to
You
say.
tripping.
If
You
he
hold on.
drop
You
Glorilla,
tripping. You
if
talk
he
about a
drop
female
Glorilla,
who
do
ain't never
anything,
seen nothing. She
anybody
from the
gonna
slums.
everybody
KP,
I
gonna
I
made
want you
find
this
to
it.
know
girl
that
a
I'm a
me.
female myself.
I'm
You
not
I
talking
know,
about
trust
a
you. I go
female.
through
I'm
this
talking
shit
about
with
a
my baby
nigga.
mama,
I'm not
KP.
talking
bro,
about. I'm not
okay,
talking
let's
about
talk about a
Glorilla.
nigga. We didn't spoke about a nigga and how a nigga will not have shit. And because of his ego and his pride and how he feel about what the fuck he feel, he'll be on the street, no car, no fucking
He
drawers
died
on his
on that.
ass. Cause he not fucking playing like that. You gotta think about a fucking female. When a female and all this empowerment, feminism shit is going on right now, bitches is not bitches. since the first time of Adam and fucking Eve. Bitches ain't satisfied with a damn thing. So
In
you gotta
the way
know.
the world work, KP, right now, do you know how ugly it would be? See, Glorilla got a voice as a woman. If she
Exactly.
was to be like, if say for instance she spurned Yo Gotti, I don't want to fuck with him like that, none of that, and he tried to do anything other like stop her career or block her or
It's gonna be
harm
another
her,
Megan situation where
it's gonna be
Megan wanted
another
to be
Megan
independent and
situation. You don't know
she
what
doing this
generation we in.
campaign and all that. It's
We
gonna be
are
a
in the
whole nother
me. We
Megan.
are in the Me Too generation, brother. I
Facts.
don't know what you
Bro,
think. It ain't
you
the.
not
This a
talking
man.
about,
This a.
listen, Big A, you not
I get
talking
what you
about no
saying. I get
bitch.
what you saying,
You talking about a bitch from the trenches.
Bro,
bro.
And
why
a
are you
She
nigga
ain't
acting
a
like
came
a
bitch from
through.
bitch?
the trenches
Bro,
no
why are you acting
Hold
more.
like a
on,
bitch from the
because you not
trenches?
listening. Hold on, you
Hold
She
not
on,
not
one
listening.
that
mic, one
no
mic.
more, KP.
Hold
You
on,
KP,
gotta
you
but
stop
hold on, you
saying
can't
that.
let hold on, you can't say one mic after I say one thing. For let me finish what I'm saying.
you
You talk about a bitch from the trenches. A nigga came through and gave her an opportunity. This is not everything we said is that just because Gotti say he wants a pussy, don't make it negative. She might have wanted to fuck the nigga. This is $1 million nigga. These bitches from the trench, every bitch around her, she grew up like this, bro. Y'all think because she got millions and it's
No,
gonna
I
make her
don't think nothing, but you arguing with a female about what a female would do. I'm
no,
telling you for a
I never
fact
said
that
nothing
bitches.
about what
I
a
know what I
female
Hold
would do.
would.
on
I was
though, hold
talking
on
about
though.
what
What
God.
I'm
Hold on.
saying is,
I'm not
you've
talking
been
about what a
saying the
female.
same
Let me
point,
say this
KP.
real
Let me
quick,
just
Courtney.
counteract. Can
Hold
I
on, let me say this.
counteract?
I'm not.
Yeah,
You got your female perspective. I'm talking about Gotti. I ain't saying what.
And then I just
Uh,
gave you Gotti's perspective. Like it's
man.
the
Your whole
same
point,
shit.
KP, is that bitch gonna do what Yo Gotti say because he put her on.
thank
Change her
you,
life.
bro.
No,
What are we?
and
Why
that's
are we even
literally
talking
not how it
about? Why are we
go.
even talking
No, he
about what
not. I
Glorilla would
changed the
or
bitch
wouldn't?
life.
Why?
She
Why
still
would we even
left
talk
me
about
and
what
got me
Glorilla
locked
would
up.
or wouldn't do, bro? Why are we even talking
I
about
took a
what she
bitch
would
in
or wouldn't do?
Why
Chicago,
are we not?
moved
And
her
you just
in,
said,
bought
hold
her
on,
a
Because
gang.
car.
Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang. Why would we not be talking about what Gorilla wouldn't do when you just said because a nigga put her on, she'll be fucking and sucking whenever he say so? When we
she
know,
has
hold
no
on, hold
That's
choice in
on,
this.
hold
control issues,
on, hold
nigga.
on, hold on, y'all. When we know for a fact that the bitch got enough money to expose what the fuck is going on and have enough people behind her to not have to be with the campaign. What are we talking? Like what?
You're tripping. He is with Rock Nation. That is her boss. You are tripping. She
Man,
works
look.
for him. This is
Do you
not
Okay.
nobody
know?
that.
Do you know
This is not her
Barack
friend.
Obama
This
was
is
singing
somebody
her
who.
lyrics?
This
Barack
is somebody.
Obama
Hold
is
on,
bigger
big
than
game,
Jay
bro. Hold
Z.
on, big game. I've been letting you rant all night, bro. Let me talk. This is somebody who employed her and made her a millionaire, bro. This is not her friend. This is not some nigga she's interested in. This is her boss man
Man, you must
and
don't know the
somebody who.
music industry.
Go ahead, big game.
You must don't know the music industry, KP. He will be ostracized and removed from his position. He got partners. Yo Gotti don't own CMG. He a 50-50 partner. If he mess up Jimmy Iovine money, the nigga who helped Suge Knight sign Death Row, if he mess up Jimmy Iovine money, because that's who the joint venture deal he with Roc Nation, she not. She signed to CMG Interscope, the baby label. Look up who Interscope record is. If he play with Gorilla in any way, he gotta deal with Universal Records. He's a 50-50 investor on Glorilla. I'm looking at it right now on my computer. He don't own all her contract, bro. If she got a problem with her, she got a call. I'm looking at it right now on my computer. She can get out of the contract, bro.
Big gang, all I'm asking is where does the problem come in? Why are we steady
Because
talking
what if
about a
I don't want to
problem?
fuck you? What if I don't
Why
want
are
to
we
do what you
steady
say
talking about
do?
a problem? Where do the problem come in at?
Because
Why are we
it
steady talking
is
about
a
a
problem.
problem?
You basically saying, listen to me, KP. You're basically saying she gotta do what he say because he put her on, and she don't. You're saying
That's
she
not what I'm
obligated to do
saying.
what he say.
That's not what I'm saying, Big Gang. I'm
Yes, you
saying
are. You've been saying it the last 30
what
minutes.
if she wanna do it?
But we been saying
That's
what if
what
she
I'm
wants to do. That's
saying.
cool. We said
This
that
is a
already.
bitch
That's
from the
cool.
hood.
Because
We
nigga,
said that
stop
before we even
yelling.
got into this part. We playing on the other
Well, I'm
side.
saying don't sway what I'm saying. Don't say I'm saying one thing. What I'm saying is this is a bitch from the hood who ain't never had shit. This nigga, regardless of how old he is, regardless of who he is, what make you think she want to fuck with a young broke ass nigga when this rich ass nigga wants to fuck with her, bro?
Okay,
Why does
look,
Because you
she
know
she
have
what
to
want to
be
women like
yell.
doing,
Hold
forced?
on, let
KP?
me.
Why does
Wait,
she
Hold
wait,
on,
have to
wait,
be
40,
getting
wait.
40.
forced
I'm
to
a nigga,
do
hold
it?
on. 40, please. You know
Oh
what
Lord
women like
Jesus,
doing?
I'm
And
finna
I'm gonna
break.
get off of here. Women like fixing shit. Women like taking niggas off the street. Niggas like taking bum niggas and putting them in cars
Look,
and
we
Man,
ain't even
houses,
gonna do that
giving them
perspective. Hold
money.
on, gang. Look,
Women love fixing niggas. She better
let's
off, and
take.
then Gorilla, hold on, man, let me finish. Gorilla cool off better off than the nigga she grew up with, glowing that nigga up, putting that little dirty nigga on, and trying to make that nigga famous and going into his rap career than worrying about a nigga that's already built, 44 years old, set into his ways.
it's
It
not a
makes no sense for
relationship,
her
big gang.
logically to fall in love with Yo Gotti.
Big gang. He's not
You
trying to
beat
be.
your baby
He's
Can I
not
mama.
say something?
big.
I know
Hold
y'all
on,
want to
hold on,
argue.
hold on,
Hold
40.
on.
Hold
No,
on,
ain't
40.
no more. Hold on, KP. Stop playing. No, stop.
But I'm
No.
saying though, big
No,
gang
no,
keeps just
stop. For
saying
real.
shit, niggas.
Dog.
You're not.
All right, hold
That's
on.
not what
Okay,
I'm
hold on.
saying, big gang. You
Okay,
just
hold
saying
on.
shit. That's
All
not what
right,
I'm
hold
saying.
on. One mic, hold on. So we can take Gorgeous Dog. Gorgeous Dog went viral talking about my lord exposing Future, one of the biggest niggas in the industry, one of the most nonchalant niggas that has a persona that he don't give a fuck about hoes and hoes don't give a
Who?
fuck.
Who?
Future. Her name is Gorgeous Dog. Look it
Mm-hmm.
up when we get off here. Look it up while you're on here. She got rich and famous and viral all this shit because she told a story about Future. She been telling stories about niggas in NFL, NBA, and never was a factor. When she spoke on what the fuck happened with Future, and she only spoke on what happened with Future because Future popped out with his with Des Dior. That's when the bitch started telling all the business, and he got somebody else pregnant, and all, the bitch got rich and famous off of telling what the fuck happened with Future throughout the years she was fucking with Future. She was never a factor. So what I'm saying is it doesn't matter whether she had nothing. Like that's a bit. Gorgeous Doll had nothing. Gorgeous Doll was bigger. Not to even disrespect her, because a lot of people see our platform and see what we say. But Gorgeous Doll was somebody that was a bigger set, a heavy set woman that met Future, start working in a strip club, met Future as a BBW. Future got her body together, and now that bitch is T. That bitch is T. It was still nobody up until she spoke on Future and how Future did her. So what I'm saying is whether you want to argue, no, a nigga gonna want to do that. It get to a point with bitches. Bitches have mouths and bitches like to be heard. Bitches want their point across, and whether they gotta go to the social media and embarrass them fucking selves to get it across, that's what they will do. Bitches don't care. Bitches want the fame and the money, and they want the notoriety of this is who I
Hey,
fucked on and this is what I'm doing. So it
hey,
doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter if she was a bitch with nothing. That it gets to
so
a point. Now hold on.
let me
It
hold on,
doesn't
40. Let's
hold
go back and
on.
forth. Let me
It
ask you a
doesn't matter
question, and then we go
if
back
it
and
doesn't
forth.
matter if she was a bitch with nothing. It's at a point where she's a bitch with everything now. So at that point, some shit stops, and we would figure out. We would know. You know what I'm
My
saying? The
baby mama
speculation
went
would be.
viral on my ass.
Can I ask you something, 40? Right? You said it doesn't matter if she's a bitch with nothing. But right now, she's not who's the big Laura Lord who? Who? The Laura girl? Trap Laura?
Her name
Who?
is Gorgeous Doll.
Gorgeous Dial. Gorgeous Dial was unhappy because something you said Future did. At this point in time, right now in 2025 today, is Glorilla unhappy or do she got everything
So
she
how the
want?
fuck do you know, KP?
I'm asking you a question. Do she got everything she want?
Do we know that?
Gorilla just got her fucking face reconstructed. I'm pretty sure she's not too much worried about anything if the bitch is doing work on the face that got her
Um,
famous.
I think any probably 90% of the happiness in her life right now come from Yo Gotti.
Go,
He bought her a Maybach.
go.
He brought her a Maybach.
So
I'm
did she
saying
not rap? Did she not do
he
anything?
The
literally hold
bitch got
on.
her
Who
own, like
signed
her
her?
own fame, bro. That shit
Where
does
did it
not
come
Interscope
matter.
signed
from?
her.
That
Yo
shit does
Who?
Gotti was
not
gonna
matter, bro.
pass. I just said that. Interscope. Look at her album. Interscope motherfucking CMG. The bigger label is Interscope. Interscope is the bigger label. Interscope is Death Row, Dr. Dre, all them
Okay,
niggas.
big game. Did Interscope buy her a CMG chain, a
No,
Bugatti?
I gave your boss
Did
the money to
hold
get it,
on. That's what I'm
nigga.
saying. Did Interscope buy her a Rolls Royce? Did Interscope buy her 10 Chanel purses? Did Interscope buy
No,
her the?
let me
KP,
break
you know
down the
how many
Okay,
business
people
case
she
okay,
of
got?
what the job
okay. So
is.
stop bringing up Interscope.
What are
Why the
you
It's the
fuck
yelling
are
truth.
we
for?
That's
talking
Stop
her
about
fucking
yelling.
Interscope?
recording budget
Y'all
money,
have to
man.
stop yelling. Y'all gotta stop
That's
yelling.
that's that's her
It's
recording
not that
budget money,
serious.
KP. That's her money. That's her signing money, bro. You don't know how this shit work. I'm in the music industry. The money that they give you for your budget to look good in marketing, that could be that.
Bro,
Who's
you
to
know
say
how
that ain't
many
even his
people she
money?
have access to that can buy her fucking cars and
You don't
chains? What the
know, bro.
fuck?
I'm sorry. This is something you just don't know. No, nigga. It don't work like that in the music industry. He ain't paying that out of her pocket. That his pocket. He ain't giving that to her because he's nice. You saying who is Interscope? Interscope the nigga that cut the checks for Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti can't do shit for CMG if they don't pay him.
But I'm saying,
CMG is
why
nobody.
did you
Only thing
keep
got is
it? When I say who
distribution.
signed her, why do you say Interscope?
Because that's who signed her. That's the primary over her deal. Do I need to show you, bro? Look at her album cover on your iTunes right now and look. Do it say just CMG or what it say? Go look. He ain't by himself.
You talking
Go
about a
look at
car
Gorilla
and
album.
chains, bro. These rich and famous bitches, they get each other chains and cars for their birthdays. That shit don't
Come
fucking
on,
matter.
bro. Hold on. Let's look at us. Let's look at her single, nigga. I'll go to her album right now. Her album, Glorious. Let's look at the bottom. 2024, CMG Interscope Records. That's the parent label. You gotta know this music shit, man. When you a subsidiary label, Yo Gotti ain't nothing but the middleman. The white man cut his checks. He don't run shit like people think, nigga. That's why he has an artist by himself. He don't have a solo deal with Interscope. He through Rock Nation. He not even signed to the label that he worked for.
Big game.
Look up Yo Gotti album.
This is
I'm
what I'm
giving you
saying,
facts
bro.
though, KP. Go look up Glorilla album right now.
But Big
I
Gang,
just what you gonna tell
you
me?
missing everything that I'm saying. You're trying to prove where the money come from.
Yeah, but I'm saying you
Hold
making it
on,
seem like this girl is
hold on,
indebted
bro.
to him
The
with
money
her
come from
life
Interscope.
because he bought her
Hold
something.
on, bro. I
He
understand all
not.
the breakdown of where the money come from, bro. You're not like you going around what I'm saying, bro.
What am I
Gotti
saying?
is
What are you
his
saying?
artist. Gorilla is Gotti's artist. He has his hands. Interscope don't have his hands. Interscope has their hands on Gotti.
No,
Gotti
you're
has
not
his
listening,
hands on
Hardy.
Glorilla.
They have a joint venture deal. Look it up. 50-50. We supply the money. If you want to sign her by yourself, we won't distribute her money. To give her the bag you want to give her, you need our other 50%. Joint venture deal. Look it up, KP. I
I
had
mean,
one with Baby Grand
Big
Records
Gang.
for
Well,
Double
I'm
O.
a Big Gang.
I
We
had one
saying the
for
same
Boss
thing.
Rico.
Big
We
Gang.
tried to sign Queen NFN. We didn't have enough money. We tried to give him 25,000. The label was gonna match us 25,000. Empire gave Queen NFN 150,000. That's how I know, bro.
Okay, listen. All right, Big Gang. You not dumb. So I understand everything you saying. I'm not dumb. So I'm understanding
I know
everything you
you're
saying.
not.
All right, so I'm understanding everything you saying, brother. All right, I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is, if the money's coming from Interscope, they have a joint venture deal. Gotti has signed the artist. Gotti has his hands on it. Interscope has put the money behind it. Okay, we agree on that?
All this money got to be accounted for and recouped off her record sales, KP. That's how shit works.
Okay. You getting off the subject? Can we
No, I'm
agree on
not.
what I just
Okay,
said?
let me make it simple. If I
Uh,
make 40 artists right now and blow her up, I'm buying her all these things to enhance her image and make her bigger and
Hold
better
on, Big
because
Gang.
that
You
will make
getting
her
off what
record
I'm
sales
saying? Hold
better.
on. You getting off. That's not even what I'm talking about, bro. I'm
Okay,
trying to just be. I'm trying to be super basic. You getting to all the other shit.
but it's not really a basic.
Hold
It's a
on. Hold
complicated
on.
situation.
Hold on. Just answer the question I'm asking.
Okay.
Interscope and Gotti did a joint venture deal with Glorilla.
Mm-hmm.
Gotti is the hands-on who's put his hands on the project and working day to day with her. Interscope just putting the money back there. Am I correct?
No, we supplied the studio time. You know how she got on Jimmy Fallon? We made that happen. You know how she get on them festivals, Rolling Loud? We make that happen. Yo Gotti, she's with you
Yeah, go ahead.
because you have a name in hip hop. That's what Yo Gotti does. No, because they are the father label to CMG. Look at when you get a chance, look at every artist that's on CMG label, record label. It's gonna say CMG Interscope.
So what you saying is
Yo Gotti is a quarter
Interscope. Hold
owner
on.
of his
So what you
company.
said is there are people who are in the building, Interscope executives and shit like that that's
Yes.
working hands on with Glorilla more than
Yes,
Yo Gotti.
marketing department. He don't do nothing by himself. He got to consult with the label. He has
Eh,
to consult with Interscope. Everything has to go through Interscope. She
Okay,
don't get on
but
these white
what
shows.
I'm
I'm gonna
asking
tell
you,
you real shit.
can
She
I
don't get
ask
on the
you?
white. All right, my artist
Hold on,
Shelly.
no. All
Hold on,
right,
let me finish real
go ahead,
fast.
go ahead, go
To
ahead,
give
go
you an
ahead.
example, my artist Shelly is on HBO rap shit. Her song is on there. Bands on HBO Max rap shit. The two girls that was rapping, they show. Her song was on episode 8. When we got that on there, I did that. You have to consult any look, but guess who made that possible? They provided the opportunity and made sure the paperwork was right. Yo Gotti is just a figurehead. He is now because Big Juke is dead, he owns 35%. Yo Gotti don't own all of CMG
Hey,
by
this
himself.
my boy Mike T. He do the same shit you do. He said you don't know what you're talking about. He a music exec. He in the music industry. He in the comments.
He just said, all right, so why her album say CMG Interscope? Why do it say CMG Interscope? Why do Moneybagg Yo last album say CMG Interscope? What is a joint venture deal? A 50-50 deal? I'm gonna tell you one thing. Now this one I'm gonna get on dude in the comments. I can pull up contracts right now, my artists. I can pull up deals. This is a known fact in Austin, Colleen, all over. I can show you what $1 million contract look like. I can show you how to go over album deals, 1, 2, 3, 4 albums, and how the marketing budget go into. All these things that they spend on Glorilla is to enhance her image, to make her look better as an act, because her album sales will go up, bro. It's deeper than just that. Can't no nigga that ain't never been to the
Duh, bro.
mountain.
We
I'm
all
sorry.
know
A
this,
nigga that ain't never
bro.
been to the championship can't tell me how to
We
play.
all know
I ain't
this,
gonna listen to
bro.
that shit.
Big Gang, this is shit that everybody know this, bro. This shit's tax write-offs and all type of shit. These niggas write this shit off on their taxes. We know this, bro. That's his artist. We understand that's the basic shit, bro. We talking about real life shit, bro. Because guess what? Once you get past all that shit, once we get all the business settled,
Hey,
niggas dick
A1
still
Sports,
got
you
dicks.
follow me on Instagram? You follow me on Instagram? I screenshot you a copy of them. I'm at that. I put it on my Instagram tonight. I put a copy of Double recording contract on there. His first deal
Big
was worth
Gang, Big Gang,
$600,000.
Big Gang. Nobody saying you wrong.
Now
What
it was
we
a nigga in the
saying is
comments that said that.
no, he not saying that you don't know what you're talking about. What he's saying is, Big Gang, just because you know this thing about the industry doesn't mean because everything you saying, nobody's saying, oh, Big Gang, you wrong. Big
Oh no,
Gang,
I
you don't know what
know.
you're talking about. We saying we know this, Big Gang. We know that. But we
Yo,
saying
Gotti
this.
don't
We
got
not
much
even talking
control of
about
Gorilla
that.
with what y'all
You
think.
talk about shit we ain't even talking about.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this. Yo, Gotti don't got much overall, this is what I'm saying. And I'm gonna just leave it alone. Oh, Yo Gotti does not own 100% of Glorilla. He owns 50%.
We never said that.
So then
Nobody
how do
ever.
y'all think Yo
Big Gang,
Gotti
you
just run
arguing a point with
everything? He
yourself.
gotta
You
go to
arguing a
them
point.
crackers. He
Big
gotta
Gang,
talk to
no.
somebody about her. He
Big
can't make
Gang,
no moves without consulting his partners.
Big Gang, that's not a point you're arguing with yourself.
So what am I
Nobody's
saying? What am
saying
I
that's not
missing?
true.
So help me see what am I missing?
That's what I'm saying. You missing
Y'all are not
everything we
gonna
talking
feed me the
about, nigga.
point that he owns her life. He don't. He don't own her
Nobody
recording
said
contract.
that, nigga.
So
What are
then
you
what?
talking about?
I'm saying, so everybody trying to tell me what? Exactly. If she say I don't want to fuck Yo Gotti and she decide it's over with and done,
This what I'm
she can
saying.
get bought out her
This is what I'm
contract.
saying. When did anybody say she said I don't want to fuck you?
No,
When did she say
I'm
that?
saying we've been saying it for the longest. We already said what if she do. We talked about that already. You said we get that point. We saying what
So
if
what
she
I'm just
don't. The
saying is
whole
we
argument
not
me and Forty
arguing
been
we not
saying the
arguing
past
what you
30
know
minutes
about the
is
we not
what if it
arguing.
don't work like that? What if it's really just a business relationship? What if it ain't no nefarious shit at play,
Exactly. That's
KP?
exactly my point.
What if it ain't no nefarious shit?
Whether a
What
nigga
if
want to
it's
do it or
not,
not,
KP?
it's really
Why
on the
everything got to
bitch.
be
Like,
nasty and low down? Why it got
All
to
I'm
be something
saying is,
piping at play?
this what I'm saying though. This what
Why
I'm
can't
saying,
this
Big
be his
Gang.
artist?
If you
Why
gonna
can't this
argue
just be
that,
his artist?
if you gonna argue that point, let's stick to the point because all
That's the
the shit,
point.
no,
that's
You
the
don't
all the
got
point.
shit
enough
you bringing
control over
up
me to
has
own me to
nothing to
make me
do
feel
with
that
the
Devin
No,
can't
argument.
do
that
nothing.
no, it does have something to do with it because you just try to
A
bring up
lot to do
that
with
that
it.
he did everything for her when in fact he's in partnership with other people. So therefore she would be fucking Interscope niggas into him as well. So that was
No,
your point.
but
Your
no, that wasn't my point. What I said was
oh my god.
Gotti signed her and saved her life. He said him and Interscope did a joint venture deal. I said Gotti is the hands-on. Gotti has his face on it.
And he's
You
telling
said
you that
CMG
Gotti is not
Interscope.
Gotti is the
You
face.
didn't say when you
Bro,
said, hold on, one
Nigga,
mic.
he just
You
told
said
you
when
that
you look
Gotti is
her
only the
I
album
just
up,
wanted
face.
to
hold
answer
on.
you,
You
KP.
said when you
Oh
look her
my
album up, it
god.
say CMG Interscope. It don't just say Interscope. So I'm not denying shit you saying about Interscope. Stop bringing Interscope
Why
up.
are
We
you
talk about the
yelling?
nigga cause y'all talking over me and I'm trying to get it out. Y'all,
You
I'm
saying the
talking about the
same
nigga
fucking
who got
thing.
his hands on it, the nigga who face all over it. We're not talking about Interscope. That's why I keep saying, why do you keep bringing up Interscope?
Well,
When
he
it's
Because
brought
not
it
what
up
we
for
talking
hold on,
CMG
about.
don't
gang.
do
Hold on,
everything
gang.
for
He
her.
brought it up. Gang, hold on. He brought it up because you said that he's the one that changed her life. So he told you that he's in partnership with another company.
Does Interscope sign her, do anything with her if Gotti's not involved?
What it,
Yep.
No,
Interscope is the fucking start
no,
of it.
no,
Interscope
he's
is the
not.
start of
Interchangeable.
it.
It's
Inters
Gotti.
Gotti is the face. Why are you not
Gotti
listening to the
signed a
nigga
deal with
that
Interscope before
KP,
Glorilla.
KP, KP,
Before
you barely
Glorilla.
like KP, you don't even know shit about the music industry. You don't know nothing.
How? What you
Why
talking
not
about?
take advice from a
Man,
nigga
I'm gonna
that
be
do
arguing
this
with a nigga that
shit
don't get it.
and literally be in A&R meetings and is his fucking specialty is A&R. If he telling
I'm
you,
an A&R,
nigga,
bro. I
the
A&R for
start,
Sony. You know that, right? You
the
know I
nigga
just
said
left
the
Def
start
Jam.
of everything is Interscope. That's where the money come from. It's not from whether you got to buy a chain or a car, any what
That's
this
They
common
shit.
just counting
sense.
for.
What I'm
What are
saying
you
is you
talk
not
KP?
telling nobody.
No.
It's
He
32
doing the
people in the
slow shit
chat.
right now. I
Everybody
ain't doing it.
knows
It's
that,
okay.
bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
KP.
Dolph,
Yeah.
hold on. Dolph said he was independent. He was signed to, he had an
It's the comments
85-15.
telling you stop yelling. Quit, just calm down. It's okay. It's all right. I promise. At the end of this, it's still gonna be
No,
what
yeah,
it
we can
is,
we can
and it's
continue
okay.
a conversation with this tomorrow. Though we on 3 hours, though I got to get up early for some.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gonna have to.
They said stop yelling at your phone, man. I love y'all chat. Y'all know
Take
where
this
to
tell you
back
find
before I
up.
me.
leave.
Follow
I wasn't
me.
trying to make you upset, KP. I wasn't trying to argue none of that. So I just want to get that out the way. I wasn't trying to argue, be argumentative. It's just good debate. All I was
Listen,
saying
hold
was
on.
that,
Let me say
bro.
something real quick. I just Googled it. Gotti signed with Interscope in 2021.
But
He
let a
didn't
nigga
sign
talk over
Glo. He
KP.
didn't
You finna
sign.
start yelling.
Gotti signed with Interscope in 2021. He didn't sign Glorilla until the next year, 2022. So the deal with Interscope came before Glorilla.
Yes, they signed his company. They signed we like okay,
That's exactly
okay,
what he
Okay, so
just
what, all I'm
said.
saying is this.
okay,
All I'm
KP,
saying is
let's
this.
say for instance,
Hold on,
you
big
signed
gang.
to
Hold on, big
HQA.
gang. Let me finish
Let
my
me let me
point
get
because
real
I just
fast.
got on
I'm gonna break it
Google.
down. I'm
Hold
gonna break it
on,
down real
hold
fast.
on, hold on, big
I
gang.
cannot use you for
Hold on,
example.
no. I don't need that. This I just need common sense for this. I said Gotti signed to Interscope in 2021. He signed Glorilla next year in 2022. My only question was, does Interscope sign Glorilla if Gotti's not in the middle? You said, what did you say?
I said, yeah, because he wasn't going to even sign her first. He wasn't
How?
going to get her.
He
They would
signed
have
to
found her
Interscope
eventually.
before he signed Glorilla.
Hmm?
He signed to Interscope before he signed to Glorilla. I
That's
said Gotti out
usually
of the
how
middle.
that go. I need my company. If I sign a deal right now with Def Jam, a joint venture deal, and I sign you as my artist, I got the option to take you to Def Jam. If Def Jam pass on KP, I got the right to go to Warner Brothers, Epic, or Sony. That's what I'm saying. He had first rights. He offered it to them first. They took it. Okay, we'll match you for her. That's what
Okay,
that
so
is.
basically what you would say is this. Interscope fronts Gotti the money. He's basically like a talent scout.
And they get him the opportunity. They get her and his. They get him and his artist. Why the
Say it
fuck
again. Him and his artist.
they get him? Because guess
So
what?
hold
We're
on,
in
wait.
business. Hold on, let me finish. We're in business with CMG. That's just like if Spotify signs Pop Austin Media. Okay, let me use us. If
No,
Spotify
bro.
signs,
Stay to the subject, bro.
this
I
the
can't.
subject, the
Big
best way I
gang.
can
Hey,
put it.
big gang, bro. If we
If
can't
Austin
get the,
signed
if we
Pop
can't,
Austin Media,
hold on, wait,
if
bro. If we can't dialogue
If
back
you
and
don't
forth,
stop fucking
hold
yelling,
on, bro.
bro,
If we can't dialogue back
that
and
shit
forth
is
without
not
you
that
changing the
deep.
subject, bro, I can't see you keep changing it.
it's too
End
Stop
this
much for
shit.
changing
you.
what we
Okay,
End
talking
No,
this
about,
yeah,
shit
bro.
yeah.
now.
Hold on, yeah. All
I
right, we're
get
I'm
it.
gonna
I
out
get
of
it. I get
here.
it.
reconvene
What you're saying.
Bye.
tonight. We're gonna
KP,
reconvene
if
when
I
we
sign you
can
to a
another
record
night.
deal, if I sign you to a record deal, KP, and I get you first, and I'm your A&R, and I take you to the label, and they don't want you, you completely my artist until I find you a deal. Once I can unload you on somebody and get a bag for you, we're partners on you now, KP. We're splitting it three ways. She get her money, but Yo Gotti and Interscope talk first. She don't get on Saturday Night Live without Interscope. She don't get on Jimmy Fallon
Big
and these
gang. Hold on, big gang.
shows.
What do
I'm
that got to
sorry,
do with?
bro.
What do that got to do with anything?
Everything, man. I'm
That
gone, y'all. Y'all have a nice night. Love y'all. I love you, KP. Love you, Jet. It has
Yeah,
everything to do
we'll
with it.
reconvene
hold
another
on,
We'll
night.
come
Jet.
back
Hold on,
tomorrow.
Jet. Big gang. Somebody, my boy want to come up here and talk real quick, bro. Just give him 1 minute real quick,
No,
cause
yeah, he can if you
I
you
mean,
know
it's
the link.
like we talk about nonsense. This shit I'm saying is common sense. We all saying the same thing, but it's like, is y'all gonna use common sense or not? You see what I'm saying? Like this shit is like, come on, bro. Hey, Mike, I just sent you the link, bro. Hit the link real quick, bro. Jack gonna pull you up, folks, on the homies. Like this shit really ABC, bro. Like he said, no. I don't know if these niggas. It's kind of like I don't know if you niggas got like an agenda you pushing or something. Like goddamn. I ain't gonna care. I ain't gonna care. I done that. Don't even want to do a stream with a motherfucker no more. On the homies, that shit don't be good dialogue. I'd rather sit up here and talk to myself. On bro, let niggas talk to themselves. On the homies, and I ain't mad about.
We can no, the big thing is we just gotta like, and this is for everybody. It's
I
not for
know I'm gonna keep it
one.
100, folks. I'm starting to feel like the nigga dumb or something, bro. Like you can't hear what I'm saying, nigga. You stupid or something, folks. Like I'm saying the shit is, I'm breaking the shit down as common sense as I can, folks. I'm not asking you to agree with me. All I'm asking you to say is, yeah, that could be true. Or like, yeah, you said like That's exactly because what you said. When I say
You
when I
just
think
gotta
what
work. Everybody just gotta work on a dialogue in general. Like let one person go, the next person,
Nah,
both.
hell no. I let that nigga talk all night. That nigga been
No, I
ranting
know
all
that.
night
I'm just
about
talking
nothing
about in
all
general.
fucking night. I ain't even said shit. I really didn't even want to jump on here with their ass, bro. I don't even said shit, bro. On the homies, I don't want to do that shit, bro. Motherfucker gotta listen, bro. Motherfucker gonna either look. Motherfucker gonna have dialogue, bro, because it's okay to have different opinions. But like, goddamn, I just how many times I gotta say let me talk? Like I let niggas cook all night. As soon as I start talking this. Switching the topic, switching the subject. I said one thing, we talking about something else. Nigga, I'm not talking about that. Damn, nigga. Why you keep going back to that shit? Like, that shit not good content. What the fuck is that? I don't like that shit, bro. I don't know. I don't really care about that shit. Like, I be fucking with niggas, but at the same point, like, fuck, hell no. You not gonna get up here and say a bunch of goofy shit and be like, I'm gone. Like, nah, folks. Hey, hell nah, folks. Either you gonna say, like, agree to disagree, or you feel me? All that fake shit. Nah, folks. Fuck all that shit, because y'all sound slow as hell, folks, on the homie. It's common sense, folks. I'm not saying nothing out of context, nothing crazy. On bro, I'm not. This shit common sense. On bro. One could be the other, like the same thing. No, big gang gone, folks. Big gang gone. If you don't want to say nothing to him, don't say nothing. But you know what I'm saying? It's shit common sense, bro, on the homies. If one thing could be true. But I'm saying, this what I'm saying, Jet. What the fuck do Interscope? I said Gotti could be fucking Glorilla because he gave Glorilla an opportunity. He said Gotti ain't give her the opportunity. Interscope did because they got a joint venture deal. It's 50-50. Bro, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? The fuck is we talking about joint venture deal, nigga? Gotti signed her. Gotti the one brought her to Interscope. Gotti the one who got the bag. They don't give the money to Glorilla. They give the money to Gotti. Gotti distributed to his artist. So Gotti the one who changed his life. Stop trying to, no, that don't make shit like that. That's lame. Can we not say that's if I'm going, this is what you saying. Then I agree with what you're saying, and you switch it up again, go on with that lane. That's lame. Like niggas just say you right. Like, oh yeah.
But the better ways to react to that, KP. But I do get what you're saying. Yes, you is right about that. To where in a sense of um
Why?
Gotti.
I'm just saying though, like, at least acknowledge what I'm at least acknowledge my point that I'm talking about, and then switch to what
No,
you
yeah,
don't even
yeah,
answer
yeah.
my question. You just straight switch the subject. Like, bro, go on with that lame
And
ass
I and
shit.
I
Like, what
and
about
I
this?
and I think the better way what he was trying to also say is, and what I would think is like, okay, look, Gotti gave her all that and everything, and he may have, let's say, trying to crack that or cracking that and everything. But what
Artist.
happens
So
is
Gotti the one who changed
finally,
his life.
whenever they
Stop
do,
trying to know. That don't make shit like
what's the
that.
hell? It's
That's
like doing it.
lame.
But whenever they finally switch over
That's
and do the
I'm
Interscope
going to
thing,
listen to what you
th-
saying.
I don't know
Then
what
I
that
agree with what
feedback
you saying.
is. I
Switch
might
it up
might
again. Go on with
mute
that
your boy
lane.
real
That's
quick.
Mike. That's Mike. That's Mike.
But what they'll do is once Interscopes intertwined, that's probably when Gotti got to fall back of even trying to, or got to lay low with cracking it and shit. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, yeah, Gotti was the one that brought her to Interscope for sure.
That's lame. I just wanted them to say that. Like, Gotti was the one who brought her to Interscope. Just say that. Okay. If he didn't sign her, if they in the 50-50 joint venture deal, and then once he makes that point, I can move on to the next. He would not let me get that point. He kept going ever. So it's like, what the fuck? We not even having dialogue,
She
bro.
signed to Gotti. That's what it is. She signed to Gotti. Gotti signed a partnership. That's all it is. It's her. It's
Yes.
his artist. It's plain and
Gotti has
simple.
a Gotti has a partnership deal with Interscope, right?
That's just like NLE Chopper. He got a joint ventureship with Warner. Warner. Anybody he signed under him is signed automatically with the label. Yes, but it's his artist. Plain and simple.
That's all I was
Glorilla is his
saying.
That's all
artist.
these deals though. That goes across the
Ex-
board. Then you got some people that's
exactly.
independent. They
Just
got
like
their distribution deals. Some
Hey
people.
Mike,
yeah.
hey Mike, but this is common sense, right?
Yes, Glorilla literally
So why
Gotti
am I
can take
trying
her
to beat
anywhere
that in
else.
this nigga head, bro?
Gotti can take her anywhere else if he wants to. Literally,
Damn.
he owned Glorilla 100%. Interscope do not own Glorilla. No, none, no 100%, 50%. They may be 20%. That's it. But no 50-50. 50-50 is between Gotti and Interscope. That's it. They partners. Glorilla is not no partner. Nowhere in the mix. She's just an
Thank
artist. Just
you,
like
bro.
Moneybag is an artist. They still making money off of fucking Black Youngster, all them folks, cause they're up under Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti is like a fucking manager basically, but he own
Thank
all
you.
rights to their ass. This
Thank you,
plain and
bro.
simple. I
If
be
Gotti
just
dropped
like Big
their ass
Game.
from the roster,
I ain't
if
trying to say that he be in the rooms with these people, bro. I'm in the rooms with these people. Like
thank you.
this shit is bigger than what Big Game trying to say. They
I'm
trying to
steady
get
trying to
money,
tell him, bro. I don't
so
be wanting to. I be
that's why his deals go how they go, cause they trying to get money. Gotti them deals go how they go, cause they looking at the long run. It's two different things when you trying to get money right now and in the long run. It's two different things. Two different things.
Big Gang still watching. He just don't want to jump up here, bro, on the homies. But it's
Tell him to
like
jump up, bro. It ain't no just like you said. Men just having a discussion. That's all it
that's
is.
what I'm
Men just
saying.
having a
Like, goddamn,
discussion,
it
bro.
ain't, what's wrong with just being like, no, I see what you said. Because we all know he on the Gotti on a joint venture deal with Interscope, so it goes through Gotti. If
Everything
he
go through got it.
if he
Everything.
dropped Glorilla right now, you think Interscope people like, no, keep her? No, I mean they might, but that's because they know her value. But I'm saying though,
Yeah, but they
at,
can't
You
make
probably got to run that
him
by
keep
him
up.
first. Like, hey, I'm gonna drop Glorilla. This what we gonna do. They may be like, okay, if you gonna do it, we got to do this, that, and third. Because yeah, they is investing. They do put a big bag on it because they got more money than what Gotti got on his own.
But
But
Gotti,
yeah,
this what Gotti do though. Gotti get the money on the back end. Gotti put up all the money. Interscope, they do not call Interscope for no money. They get all the money in the back end. Record labels not finna sit there. Hey, I'm finna do this. Can you send them? They don't do that. You put Gotti got enough money to do what he need to do with Glorilla. That's
oh
what
yeah,
y'all not
it was
understanding. He
money
got
from
enough money to
Interscope.
do what he need to do with Glorilla. He get his money on the back end. He not worried about it. So he fronting everything for Glorilla. Everything. He don't call Interscope for nothing until it's over with. That's what y'all gotta understand. Until it's
hey,
over
but I
with.
swear to God, bro, I don't know if you might be. I don't know. Some people in the chat might not be privy to this shit, but this shit for niggas like us is common sense, bro. So I can't believe this nigga really just said like.
I
That's
see
why I
this
was
shit.
yelling.
I see
So
this
I'm
shit
like,
every
bro,
day. I see this shit every day. They do. I
like
see this shit every day. I
I feel
get
like
paid
nigga
from
wasting
record
my
labels.
time before nigga trolling me or something. If you can't, if you're not just gonna be like, folk, I'm not asking you to.
Like I'm
That shit just
signed.
kind of
I'm
blew me,
signed
folk.
under a record label that's doing security. I'm signed under a record label. I'm signed under NLE Chopper, but I'm still with Warner. But I'm signed with NLE. That's who I'm signed with. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
So it's like if NLE leaves Warner, I'm going with him wherever he goes.
right,
That's just like
exactly.
if Gotti leaves whoever he with. Glorilla, all his artists are going with him. They're not
With him,
staying at that record
Oh
label.
yeah,
They're
fact.
going with him.
Yeah. CMG gonna be off that and be doing the song. Yeah, be somewhere
They
else.
going straight with him. They're not going with the record label that he signed partner Ventureship with. They're
They
not going to
more
stay.
they more like a distribution in a sense. They
It,
they to make sure that the shit
they
reach.
yeah.
just a
Which
part. They're just a partner. They're just like if just like you D and Jet. Y'all partners. Just like if you went and signed somebody and if you sign them by yourself and D ain't got nothing to do with that, but they're still on the Pop Austin, you could take them and do whatever you want with them. Like whoever
right.
got TTE United, whoever put him under a contract, y'all could do whatever y'all wanted to do with TTE United. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
So it's like big game. I understand what he trying to say, and I understand he been in rooms and did this and that. But it's different though when you get into them different levels. It's totally different. It's totally different. Like
It's
what Big
totally
Game talking
different,
about,
bro.
it's like he in the G League. But when you talking about Glow really and all them, man, that's the NBA. That's the big leagues, bro. What you talking about is G League shit. That's when people trying to get money and they just signing
I'll be
shit.
talking, bro. But we be, man, bro. I ain't gonna cap, but I just, I don't know, bro. And they think I can't just like
See, I'm
when,
from
hey,
Memphis. I understand game like a motherfucker. I know when folks be running game. I know when folks be trying to say they know this and that, but bro, you gotta honestly just sit down and understand this shit. Like the music game, this shit is totally different than what we think. Like this shit is totally different. This shit totally different. Like Gotti
yeah,
could take
bro.
Glorilla and do what the fuck. He can go sign her to another record label if he want to. Right now.
Man,
Literally right now.
I think Big Gang know that shit, bro. I think he was just trolling me, folks. I think he was just really trying to argue, bro. Like that shit
Yeah,
was
it's
just
making
lame to me.
content though. Y'all making good content, bro.
Man,
It's good
hell
ass
no, that
content.
shit, hell no, bro. Not
It's good
it's
content, bro.
because I was trying to make a good point, man. It's like a
I
nigga didn't
feel
want to
you.
let me.
You got the points, but when you go in with somebody that think they know everything, then shit, y'all gonna bump. But men gonna talk and work it out. That's all men gonna do. Work out and talk it out. That's it. It ain't no, oh, he
Man,
don't know what he talking about. I'm finna get off here, bro. Don't nobody really know what they talking about. Cause guess what? Ain't nobody in the big leagues. Ain't nobody sitting in the record labels and going over no $9 million contracts and shit like that. Like,
But
bro,
listen
so
though, hey Mike, but what you just said about but like how Gotti gets the distribute the part joint venture deal with Interscope and he signed artists and they put the bag behind him and that's like that right there is like you don't have to be in the rooms to know that's how
yeah,
like that's
that's
common
common
sense,
sense.
bro.
Like he trying to say that the record label own parts of Glorilla and all they do because they in a partnership with Gotti, but at the same time they can't do nothing with Glorilla without Gotti. Point blank. Period. They can't do shit. They can't even talk to Glorilla like that. Ain't nobody in Interscope is around Glorilla. I know this for
What?
a fact. I know her security team. I know her managers. I know all this shit. Nobody from Interscope
Cause you
is
from
around
Memphis.
Glorilla.
You do security in Memphis.
Yes, I'm from Memphis. I'm born and raised
Bro.
Memphis, Tennessee.
So you saying it's all CMG camp around Glorilla,
Everybody is CMG around Glorilla. Everybody.
which makes sense.
Everybody.
Make perfect
Her,
sense, bro.
everybody. Everybody around her is CMG. Lit point blank
Damn,
period.
bro. I don't even be letting them know.
Security, everybody.
I don't even be letting them know my sources. I be letting them know I be having niggas be putting me on game with shit, bro. I don't be just talking, bro. But like
Yeah.
the shit I was talking about was common sense, bro. Like, come on, man, that's common
Cause it's just
sense
like,
right
all
there.
right, you probably know this rapper. He from Mississippi. His name Lil Socket. Boom. If Chopper signed him right now, Chopper is signed with Warner. He got a 50-50 deal with Warner. He did that when he was 16 years old. The nigga got $9 million partnership with Warner. But when he signed artists, they put the money behind his artist, but he put the money behind his artist. And he get that money later. You get what I'm saying? Like any money
Yeah,
that he put behind anybody that he signed, he got to turn around and get that from the label.
yeah.
They not don't no artist that he signed got no ties to Warner Records. They
Like
can't communicate with them. They can't do nothing with Warner Records. Period.
like when Dirk signed Vaughn, you think he signed the Empire. You think that OTF shit? No, he was OTF slash Empire. You think
Exactly.
Empire just went straight to Vaughn? No, nigga. He needed
Hell
Dirk.
nah.
He needed
He gonna
Dirk.
they gonna talk to Dirk because Dirk owned him
And
basically.
that's all I was saying about Gotti, bro. And this
Gotti
nigga
owned
argued me
Glorilla.
down, bro.
When Glorilla signed that shit on that plane, she signed to CMG record label, bro. She
Thank you.
signed to CMG, bro. Not
And,
no Interscope, no
yeah,
none of this shit. It's just his record label is up under Interscope, but that's just a given. Period. When it's a small label, that's just a given. You gonna sign with, you know, another record label, but she is CMG, bro. She is straight CMG. That's it. Everybody around her is CMG. Ain't
bro.
no other record label around her.
Yeah.
Only person
Hey,
that's calling her is Yo Gotti. Or Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti got a person that managed all his artists. If he ain't talking to them two people, then she ain't talking to nobody else, bro.
straight up. Hey, appreciate you coming up here, bro. I be trying to tell motherfuckers like, I don't know, bro. That just made me feel, I don't know. I don't even really care about this shit, but this like, damn, bro. I can't
It's
sit
just
here.
when people try to say they know something, but bro, you ain't you ain't telling the whole truth. You know some stuff, don't get me wrong, but like I said, that's G League shit what you talking about. You talking about signing $25,000 record label deals. That ain't shit. That's crumbs, bro. That's a music video. Then we spend that on a fucking music video. Not more than that. Nigga, we just spent 100 and some $1,000 on a music video. $25,000 ain't no money, big game. So it's like, I understand what you saying, but that's to sell your artist to their record label and all. Like you ain't gonna have no more dealings with that artist. That's what Big
Right,
Game ain't telling y'all. Once he
right.
signed that person over, he ain't got no more dealings.
He
Period.
ain't got nothing. It's
He
over
ain't got
with.
nothing. He
He
ain't
just
got no
sold his product.
10%. He ain't got no nothing.
Yeah. So that's why he try to put us on game with the joint venture deal. But I mean, it's common sense. It's common
Common sense.
sense, bro.
But everybody don't get that deal. You got to have money to get that deal, or you got to have something to leverage to get that deal. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying? So that's why I
yeah.
said, like a G League rapper, a D list rapper ain't got no chance of getting no joint ventureship or none of this shit. They got to sign a 360 deal. But motherfuckers that got shit to leverage and shit like that, they can sign whatever deal they want to sign. Like I said, Chopper, you know how many record labels want? CMG wanted to sign him. You get what I'm
I
saying?
know.
So it's like,
I remember, bro. I remember that shit.
come on, man. And they shut him out the city. Like when CMG was trying to sign him and he didn't sign with CMG, shit, CMG was literally trying to ban Chopper from the city. Like no music can be played in the city. CMG tried to do that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
I
Damn,
be
this
damn.
trying
shit
to
Chop,
tell
big,
these
man.
niggas.
chopping them, piss them up, suckers off. Damn.
Nah, it's just
Ah, he
bro. A
good
lot of people
now.
don't know the real about the streets of Memphis. Like they don't know the real about CMG and paper route and shit like that. Like y'all be hearing y'all takes on CMG and y'all just don't know the ins and outs to the shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like paper route and CMG. Everybody
Yeah,
damn near cousins in the city of Memphis. Everybody know each other in the city of Memphis. That's what what's the nigga name? Stunner G. That's he gonna be telling people that type of shit. Like everybody in Memphis is damn near cousins. So the shit that happened with Juke, paper route killed that man. People don't want to say that. People want to say God got him killed. Paper route got that man killed because, bro, damn near everybody is family in the city of Memphis. So when they got that funeral going in Memphis, it wasn't nothing to get on the phone and be like, hey, Juke up here at this weight, boom, 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 boom. Them folk got that
this
man
how I
killed,
feel,
bro.
bro. Zook wasn't by itself though. Then,
Man,
then,
I
then the way
I
they
know
make
the
the
whole story. I'm an officer in Memphis, bro. I know the whole story. That's how I know who did it.
right.
They just did it good. You get what I'm saying? They just did it to where they didn't
You think
shit
they
get
did
back
it
to them.
good like that?
Hell yeah. Man, you
I
gotta
think
think
I thought Gotti had some paid like ex
hell no, you
Marines or
got to look
something.
at it, bro. In the city of Memphis, bro, where he got shot at, that's in the part of town where everybody is at. Everybody in that part of town. Everybody is cousins in the city of Memphis. So if Juke was at that weight, man, it wasn't none for somebody in paper route cousin to be like, hey, he up here, boom, boom, boom. It's that simple, bro. That's how shit happen in Memphis. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. That's how shit happen in Memphis. Memphis small, bro. It take you 20 minutes to get to anywhere in Memphis.
Right.
That shit that small. So like, man, paper
I
route and
talked to Memphis.
CMG, this shit so small. Everybody and people, like I said, people are really cousins in the city of Memphis. That's the crazy part. A lot of people be having
Mom.
relationships or like related and shit in Memphis, and people don't even be understanding it.
Hey, I got a question for you real quick, Mike, for do you think because I feel this way, but hey, I just look from what I see online and everything, so I'm not even in Memphis. Do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think Gucci Mane put a battery in Gotti and Dolph back? Cause man, he was up at that station really mad about dropping a mixtape on the same day being petty just because he was messing with Keisha Kior.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna tell you how he put a battery in dog back. Like how Memphis is, bro. Like it's easy to put a battery in a nigga back because man, we all tough. Like everybody in the city of Memphis is tough, bro. Like everybody got a point to prove where they tough. So Gucci is that same type of person. You get what I'm saying? He
For
gonna take
sure.
beef to the extreme. So
Yeah.
hell yeah, he was in the studio with Dolph like, man, fuck that nigga. Boo, boo, boo. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how a conversation that simple started. That simple, and boom, Dolph was straight with the bullshit with Gucci because of Dolph is loyal. Like a lot of niggas in Memphis is loyal. Don't get that wrong. But if you cross them, it's over with.
It's over on
It's
bro.
over with. Well, if you show any type of weakness, it's over with. If you show us that we can get over on you, then guess what we gonna do? We gonna get over on you. But like I said, with the Gotti situation, like Gotti a motherfucker too now. Gotti ain't, you know what I'm saying, all sweet and shit like that too. Cause shit, he doing this shit with Block Boy JB right now. Block Boy JB can't drop shit right now. Cause he wanna leave CMG. But that nigga can't drop shit, he can't do shit.
Why he want to leave CMG? They ain't put no money behind him.
Exactly. Look what you just said. They ain't pushing them like they supposed to. But shit,
Yeah.
you can't drop them because when you sign that type of contract for life, damn near shit, you can't go nowhere. That's just like Black Youngster. Black Youngster can't go nowhere. Can't no CMG artist go nowhere right now. In the next, I want to say Moneybag probably got 5 years. Shit, Glorilla got another 10 years.
What about ESTG?
ESTG, same shit. They can't go nowhere right now. They gotta
Was
just sit there. They can't
was
do shit.
finesse ever CMG?
Nah,
Nah.
Finesse was never CMG. Never, 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 never.
Okay.
Because Finesse, how Finesse was looking at it, like I said, Finesse, Moneybag, OG Boo Dirty, it's another guy named Young YB, and it's another guy. All them was in a group together. You know what I'm saying? All them was grouped up. Black Youngsters, all them was grouped up in a rap group. But when that shit broke up, in Memphis is a group called Young Mob, and that's what Moneybag was, and they was going against Gotti. So Finesse was with Bag, and Finesse just wasn't trading up on this shit. So he just stuck with Bag. He didn't never fool with Gotti. Ever. He never fooled with Gotti. He just strictly fooled with Bag.
Got it.
But Bag got over on him too by stealing a couple of his songs and shit. And that's how they got into it. Really. That's how they really got into it. Cause Bag really left him off of, I forgot what mixtape that was. Damn, I can't think of that damn mixtape. But he left him off that mixtape, but a lot of this shit was wrote by Finesse two times. And that's how they really got into that beef the first time. But they ain't beefing no more. But that's how they got the beefing. Cause he stole music from his ass. Cause Bag really wasn't like that at first. Like how he is now, he wasn't a big artist or he wasn't big in Memphis like that. Finesse really is a writer. Finesse is really a rapper, like a real deal rapper. Folks
But
don't
that's
give
two
him the
times he
credit.
said he's just a rapper.
No, I'm saying like he's a real rapper, like he's a real artist. Like he write all his
Yeah,
music, like all his shit is that shit is real.
you can tell. You can tell the real from the fake. I
Yeah,
could
like
tell Finesse do that.
he write this shit for real. Like Finesse was Ghost Mob. He was Vice Lord. He was Ghost. But then he switched to CBL. You see what I'm saying? So that's like I know a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of shit, bro. I know a bunch of shit. Like that Memphis shit, like Stan G, my hit old ass is not he is not out here like that. He don't know the streets like that no more. That shit dead. When you get past 32 or 33 in Memphis, you do not know the streets no more. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
You don't know what's
You
going on.
you don't know nothing that's going on. Your old people that's trying to get back to you with information, they don't know shit on shit or what they talking about.
He said he got
And
his
I be out here
sources,
locking
man.
folks up, so I know, you know what I'm saying? I be out here moving around and shit. And my cousins and them still be out in the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you an officer? You an officer? Or you a security guard?
I'm an officer, but I do security too. You see what I'm saying? I got my own security company and I work for MPD too. So
Yeah,
Hey,
I saw the giddy up he had on real quick when he had the cam up real quick. I said, oh yeah, I saw the he had all black on. He had everything on. He
yeah,
had the
yeah. I've
yeah,
been
tactical
I've been doing
vest.
security for Chopper for about 3 years now. So that's why I said like in the industry, I know the industry like a motherfucker, bro. I
yeah.
know this shit like the back of my hand. I be on the road. Shit, I probably caught like 70 flights last year.
Di-
Tell Chopper we rock with him.
Oh God.
What video was he in that somebody had? Was that a Summer Walker? What video? Summer Walker? Wasn't that the Summer Walker video? Was it?
What he
Yeah, he
do?
was just in the Summer Walker video. Yeah.
Yeah, he was up in there. Yeah, and I know Rico Reckless gonna jump in right after that. Like, yeah, they was getting steamy up in there. I was like, is that in Elite? Yeah, it is. I was like, I ain't even see an Elite Chopper in this video.
And then look, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Y'all gotta put some respect on my boy Nine. He really the biggest in the city of Memphis. Like coming out of Memphis, he bigger than Bag. He bigger than Key Glock. He bigger than the only person he
Damn,
got competition with is Glorilla. That's the only motherfucker.
damn,
You think you
E-Block?
think Glorilla bigger than Bag now?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Cause you wanna know why? Bag don't get big until he have some problems in his relationship or he get another
Yeah,
bitch. That's
bro.
it. If he ain't got a new bitch or you anytime he got a big ass buzz, it was always a bitch involved.
Yeah, bro.
Always.
Yeah.
All
His
really gotta
music don't
do.
blow him up. The bitches blew him up. And he know that. You get what I'm saying? It's just a part of the game.
Hey, so my bad, Jay. Hey, one more question before you get up out of here. Did you know them officers, them 4 officers that beat that dude up and went to jail?
Tyree
Nah,
Nichols.
I ain't know none of them. But cause I'm in North Memphis. They was in East Memphis. So I don't know none of them, but how I look at it, bro, and people don't like my take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I grew up in the streets. I was one of them young niggas that ran from the police and boo. You know what I'm saying? So me knowing what I know, bro, all that man had to do was just stop and go to jail. That's it, bro. If you run, KP, you know this shit too. If you run from the police, what's gonna happen when they catch your ass?
Cause they mad they had to chase you.
Come on, bro. They gonna beat the shit out you. They just applying themselves. They been doing that since the 80s, since the 70s. If you run from them, they gonna beat your ass. That's just plain and simple. And it reverted him into dying, which is sad and is wrong.
But
And I
they
ain't
because
saying,
they beat the fuck out of him though.
yeah, they
They
beat the
beat
brakes off his ass for sure. And I ain't saying that it wasn't they wasn't wrong or none of this shit. They were wrong. They were dead wrong. But me as a black man, I know not to run from them folks. If I'm gonna run, I just gotta know the consequences. Plain and simple. Motherfucker gotta know the
Damn, I
consequences.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think I like your take on that shit either, bro. I ain't
KP,
gonna count
look, look,
because them
just
some
listen
black
though.
men.
KP, be real now. You've ran from the police before, right or wrong.
Hell yeah.
And when they caught your
I ain't
ass, did
never
they
ran and
rough
got
you up?
caught though. I ain't never ran and got caught.
And that's
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna count.
saying. I'd have been with my cousin when they got caught. On they mugshot, these motherfuckers got bandages, all type of shit, bro.
Oh, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta look, and
You
we in
right,
the
you
city
ain't
of
lying.
Memphis. We in the city of
Ooh.
Memphis, bro, where a lot of these motherfuckers get badges and shit. They over compensate for this badge. You get what I'm saying? They trying to prove some shit. So motherfucker
Bro.
gotta
And
understand.
then they beat niggas just like you, straight from the hood, on bro with a
Yeah, bro. They
badge.
be and they don't be really from the hood. They be they sense like they ain't thinking with the right mind. Like me, if I'm chasing a young nigga and I know I had to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not beating his ass. I'm finna sit here and talk to him and be like, bro, you ain't doing the right thing. I caught a 13-year-old the other day with a fucking gun. You know what I'm saying? Like I told her I could have shot the shit at you. When I done took guns from people before, I done did all this. So I know how to react when it's a gun involved or any type of situation. A lot of these men don't know how to react, or shit, you never know what was going through the men's head. They probably was just fighting with their wives, anything. So, bro, when they deal
No
with the
cap.
police, bro, just give it up, man. Just be like, all right, you got it, bro.
All right, hey, one more. Hey, okay, so you security. What you think about big homie CC?
A lot
You
of
think
shit Big Homie CC talking about.
you think he the real deal?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you now, and I'm gonna tell you how I know. I'm gonna tell you how I know. Even with him and Big and Dugard, like they was on some podcast talking about they got the right, they gonna have the right to kick in doors and woo woo woo. Big Dugard a motherfucking felon. He can't get no damn license to kick nobody door in.
Mm.
He can't get no license to kick no dough in. Point blank period. Now you being a bounty hunter, you can do that. Cause bounty hunter got different rights than like me being I was a bounty hunter before I became a police officer. When you sign your rights away, when you bond out of jail, you legally owned by the bonding company. So any place that you in, I can kick that dough in, I can do anything.
Right.
But big homie CC them, a lot of that stuff I kind of believe, but a lot of it I don't believe. I really don't. Cause how they carry themselves and how you talk, like, bro, I ain't getting online telling what I did, cause I still do it. You get what I'm saying? I still do the security shit. I still do this shit. So, like, I just had the camera on me for a little bit, but I cut it out because I'm still in this shit. I don't do this for the cameras and glitz and
Yeah.
glamour, cause, bro, we make real money doing security. What big homie CC, what he doing, trying to get interviews and boo boo, bro. In 2 days, I can make what he done made in 2 days going on the road. Just I get security. If you really about a bodyguard, bro, by day you could charge $1,000 a day if you want to.
Yeah.
Literally, you could charge $1,000 a day. You could charge
You,
shit $100 an hour, $60.
you,
You
remember,
can charge whatever you want to charge.
you remember when Jeezy charged his $300 a day, and that dude was like, "Oh hell no, I ain't risking my life for $300 a day." Although Jeezy is my top favorite rapper of all time, but are you
But
wrong
see,
for that,
but
Jeezy?
see, that's some money when you work in a lot of days though.
I was
You
just
gotta
gonna
look
say
at
$300 a day. That's
when
decent.
cause look, I ain't even gonna lie. When I started off doing security, bro, you gotta start somewhere. $300 a day, motherfuckers don't even make that doing it
Fact.
for real security. Like, bro, I could tell you some motherfuckers that's in the industry that don't even like to pay their security is what they really want to get. Like some of these people in the industry ain't got no money. Like real talk. Like
Yeah.
a lot of these people in the industry ain't got no money.
Yeah.
I know this for a fact.
It be up and down with their ass. Sometimes they got
What? These
money.
niggas living just like we be living. Check to
Yeah.
Yeah,
check.
Oh, bro.
that's $2,100 a week, so that's damn good.
Come on, man. Like, bro, I know real deal rappers that's supposed to be this having this bag, boom, boom. But when they call my phone and I be like, what I charge, they be like, damn, you can't go down, boo. No. What you gonna charge to take a bullet? How much it'll cost for you to take a bullet?
Hey, it's a recession
Yeah.
for everything. It's a
Yeah,
recession for,
yeah,
for
yeah. That's why I said. That's why I was telling KP like with like KP will probably show you the message I sent for y'all podcast, like what to change up and how to do it and shit. Cause bro, like I be in the rooms with motherfuckers like NLE. He trying to do a movie about me and my partner's life. Like it's my partner. We do the security for him and shit. So he trying to do our life and shit. Like we the real deal been in trenches and then did all type of shit. The shit big homie CC, I understand you from Chicago, I understand it. Every hood got they, you know what I'm saying, they problems and they crimes and shit like that. But bro, I'm not getting on here real deal explaining everything that I done did while I've been on a detail. I ain't doing it. Cause ain't nobody gonna trust you no more.
Straight up.
now we definitely gonna change some stuff up coming up, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, we probably even once we do the change up shit here and there, we got to get you to call in just on some Memphis business. We won't have your
Yeah.
face on if you don't want to, just to have your voice chime in on some subjects and shit.
Yeah,
Cause we
if he be
going live a lot
anonymous.
more.
Anonymous on bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man. I I've been watching y'all probably for about 2 years now, bro. So
Shout out to you. Hey, shout out to Memphis too, man. We
Yeah,
really rock
yeah,
yeah.
with Memphis,
man.
man. That's
Yeah,
one of my
man. We
favorite
we we
hip
going
hop
through
places.
some shit right now, but it's a good city though, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. It's just about people just gotta stay out the way, man, and stick to yourself. Once you do that, man, cause bro, I done lived in Memphis all my life, man. I done been in the trenches and all type of shit. And the same people that I done did shit in the trenches, I done seen them out here in public. But man, when you respect somebody, shit, they gonna give you the same respect.
Alright, so
Real talk. Yeah, yeah.
all
Just like
right,
that
my
shit that
nigga.
happened. That shit that happened with what's the rapper? Damn.
Oh,
Sauce Walker.
say
Shit,
so
that's
Pete.
man, that shit Memphis shit. Them young niggas just spotted them niggas out there and tore them niggas down. And KP, Sauce Walker did not run. He failed, goddamn it.
I
That
told
was
you
in that
that was
field.
Yeah,
yes.
he
I told
failed.
you,
He
KP.
failed.
That was
Yeah,
him that
yeah.
fell. I knew I wasn't tripping. I was like,
Nigga,
that
that
was
was a security guard that ran.
yeah, man. I knew I wasn't tripping. Appreciate
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Mike.
That's
Damn.
Thank
like I
you.
told you, even with the Big Juke situation, bro. I know everything. Security guards ran when them folks got to shooting that Big Juke. Like real deal. Like Big Juke didn't want to get in the car. He was in a bulletproof truck. He did not want to get in the car. And shit, even his security was telling him to get in the car. But he was outside smoking a cigarette, didn't want to get in. Shit, his mama was inside. Them folks shot his ass and got up out of there. The security didn't even shoot back or nothing. They just one of them had an AR, ran back inside the building. The other two ducked behind the truck.
That's crazy too, because it's like he act like he broke or something. Like, bro, smoke that cigarette in that car and roll the windows down a little bit and get
But
your ass.
see, I'm gonna tell you what Big Juke do though. Big Juke, bro, a lot of people don't understand. Big Juke one of them in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like Big
Yeah.
Juke, he
Oh,
one
I
of
would
them.
think.
So he don't get no fuck. And then the security that he did have with him, shit, they didn't kill niggas like on video outside of Privé. They just shot and killed niggas outside of there. So he trusted them. You get what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I don't, man, that shit
So
really was
hold
sad
on,
as
Mike. So
hell.
what you saying that you don't think Gotti got Juke out the way to avoid the feds?
Nah, because I'm gonna tell you why. The feds really the feds really weren't gonna come out of after Gotti because shit, it ain't shit to come after him with. You can't hit him with you can't hit him with murder for hire because of he was never around. You can't hit him with nothing when you ain't got no phone traces, no nothing. You ain't heard nothing about they didn't tapped his phones. He ain't got nothing coming back to him.
None of
Everything do
that.
come back to Juke, but at the same time, you gotta understand people think Juke is got paperwork and shit with CMG, but he really don't. You get what I'm saying? Like he just a big brother. You get what I'm saying? Like it ain't paperwork involved.
Damn, on what?
You get what I'm saying?
So
So
everybody
a
been
lot of
saying
stuff
he
can't
on the
come back to
board and all,
CMG.
he on the executive board of CMG and all that shit. That's kept.
It ain't cap. It's just like it just ain't paperwork because Juke is still in the streets. You get what I'm saying? And God knew that. So it ain't paper. That's just like if you got a big brother and you got a whole matter of fact, like Pop Austin and Jet hired his brother to run or get people to come in and do interviews or boodle on the boom. He doing that, but it ain't really no paperwork. Juke really was getting his money out the streets. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
shit, and got it, handing him this and handing him that. So shit, and Endless is in with CMG. So you gotta understand that shit really, he ain't really had to have paperwork behind it. Cause Endless is with CMG too. They damn near partners, but they ain't in paperwork, but they partners in in the streets, if that makes sense.
All
Like
I
a
know,
lot of this shit don't
I just
happen on
know,
paperwork.
all I just know, dude, and them was saying CMG was supposed to be paying for their lawyers. That's why I'm like, what?
He's
That's that,
a motherfucker say anything, but you gotta prove it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Motherfucker say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Motherfucker say Joe Gotti himself said he was gonna pay for it. But if you ain't got no proof, man, the police can't come after this shit. And that shit was a state case. You get what I'm saying? This shit ain't
Yeah.
feds.
Oh
So
God.
people gotta understand that it ain't feds. The feds they ain't even gonna touch Gotti. Gotti got so much money and shit. He done been got them folks away from him. When the last time Dolph got shot in California, that shit Gotti and them got that nigga shot in California. The
I
nigga that
remember
shot
that.
him was from Memphis, and he went to jail for that shit, but he got back out because it was like an aggravated assault or some shit.
When I
But
say
that
he was running
man,
out that hotel, I remember that shit.
yeah, that was Gotti and them that shot him. Real paperwork behind this shit, but got it, bro. When you got money like that, that shit ain't gonna get back to you, and when you do it smart, it ain't gonna get back to you. That shit that happened with Dirk and them tapping them, they on them phones too much. You can't be on
They
them
doing
phones
too
when you doing
much on
business.
bro. He Dirk 2 hands on with that too close to it.
Man, you
On
can't be
bro.
on them phones with them with none of that shit. Nothing. And then you gotta look at it. A lot of Gotti folks around him, they did this shit off of GP. So it wasn't no money traces, it wasn't nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So a motherfucker can't say Gotti sucked me out, boom, boom. I did that on my own. That's what a lot of motherfuckers probably did in the interrogation room. I did that on my own. So motherfucker gotta understand it's different type of loyalties and shit. When you gotta pay a motherfucker to get some get back for you and your brother, that ain't really your partner. And Gotti got real niggas with him that's gonna do it off for the love of
Off the
Gotti.
strength.
Period. Period.
Oh, my mama.
Cause that's how the streets was back in the day. Motherfucker gonna do it off GP. I don't need no 40,000 to go kill somebody that killed my brother. I don't need no money. That's the difference between paper route and CMG. You see what I'm saying? It's levels to shit. It's real levels to shit.
So you saying
Yeah.
CMG was the real deal? Paper route.
See,
It was
see,
more like,
CMG been around so long, and it ain't just CMG, it's just motherfuckers that been around, got it for so long. See, motherfucker
endless
gotta
and all,
understand.
endless and all them fuck with.
Yeah,
And
got it
I
got
thought,
real
but
pull in the city.
I thought Zebo fuck with Dolph too though.
He do, but he getting money with dog. I mean, he getting money with Gotti. And he getting money with he was getting money with Zook. You gotta look at it. Zebo been flooding the city of Memphis with weed and shit, all this shit. Motherfucker don't remember. Zebo got caught with a storage locker full of pounds of weed and shit.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
He
I
been in
remember
the
that.
trenches of Memphis with security with FNs and shit.
That's
Big ass
crazy. I forgot
security and
about
shit.
that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Zebo been in the city, so he been getting money with Gotti and them and Juke and them. You see what I'm saying? Just like Future. People don't know Future get money out of Memphis. A lot of folks don't even know that shit. Future get money out of Memphis. He signed the artist out of Memphis called Lil Double O. He getting money out of Memphis. Folks don't be know. Memphis is a real gateway to a lot of shit. Real talk. Memphis got ties with everybody, man. Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Zebo get money with God in them. So that's why Endless and all this shit and Twin them, all them folks, they with Gotti. They been getting money since the 90s with Gotti. So they ain't gonna never go the paper route and switch up like that. They ain't gonna never do it. These folks giving each other millions of dollars for their birthdays and shit. I ain't gonna switch up on Gotti. And then you gotta look at this shit. Motherfucker don't even be knowing this shit. Young Dolph got kidnapped in the city of Memphis. He had to pay his own ransom from his own young niggas out of South
what?
Memphis. What? Hell yeah. Motherfucker don't be knowing nothing, bro. Dolph had to pay a
What?
ransom.
Who is this young niggas that did that?
This some Castelli young niggas. These ain't no rapping niggas. These some real street niggas. These
Yeah,
ain't
that's
no
what I'm
rapping niggas.
saying. They from
Yeah, these
Castello.
ain't no rapping niggas. These some real street niggas.
And how much his ransom was?
Shit, I was a young nigga then. I think I was in motherfucking high school when that shit happened. Yeah, I was in
Damn.
high school when that shit happened. But you know, it was some cheese. This was back when he was riding in that two-door Cadillac and shit. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Folk don't be knowing a
Well,
lot of shit that go on in the city, bro. Like, shit, even like with the shit with Pooh Shiesty, like shit. When Pooh Shiesty get out, he on fire. He gonna be on fire.
he
He
gonna
gonna
be
be
the
on
one.
fire. Yeah, but anything about the city of Memphis, man, y'all come and ask me
Hell
any
yeah, we
questions.
finna
I
start
got you,
tapping
bro.
in, bro.
Shit, when y'all
We
when
fin-
y'all get Stan G on there, put me on there with him.
Hell
Get
yeah,
to the
we'll be up
bottom
there with
of it.
Stan. We gonna be. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow. Hey, this nigga big game, bro. Man, he should have came back up here. He said his phone done. He just texted me said his phone done. I
And
want him
tell
to
him to
get up
get back
here.
on there now. His phone ain't dead now. I don't get
Man,
out
him.
till 5 in the morning.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You just overdid it, bro. He not coming up here, bro. You just cooked this. That's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas just. Nigga, I don't know if I think he was trolling me. I think he was just trolling me for. I don't think
Nah,
he.
it
I think.
wasn't that. I'm gonna tell you what it was. He was just passionate because he feel like they're just like me. I played football and shit. I went to college for football. So if a motherfucker sit there and try to tell me about football and college ball and the NFL and shit, you can't tell me shit because I'd have been in the room. That's how he feel. You get what I'm saying? He feel like he was the first person to really get in the music game out of all of y'all. So he feel like he know everything with the music game. But
Yeah,
it's other
but that ain't
sides
even
to the
see.
music game.
But see the thing, I wasn't talking about the music game. I was talking about humans and their emotions and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
wasn't. He kept talking about the music labels. I wasn't talking about the music labels and all that shit. But yeah, that's my boy
Yeah,
though,
big
man.
game just a big game. Just a he one of them big brothers that when he think he know everything, he don't give a fuck what you talking about. It's just if you don't agree with his ass, he ain't gonna agree with your ass.
I
That's
ain't gonna-
just, just,
I
just
think I'm
how
gonna
it
be
is.
100. I
Shit.
think Big Gang just be around a lot of stupid motherfuckers, bro. He think like nah, fo. It's like smart people, like fo. You ain't talking to no dummy, bro. Like
But see,
you know what
big
I'm saying?
game, big game. One of them, like I said, he one of
Not
them
that he think
motherfuckers.
I'm stupid, but like he explained it. Like he explained the stuff to me. He don't gotta explain. Like you ain't gotta explain that to me, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not dumb, bro. I already know that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he be having good takes and shit, but man, it's just like sometimes you just gotta chill and just just think with your motherfucking head, common sense, man. The shit be common sense. Like you said, the shit common sense. Ain't no way she finna sign to CMG and this big label. Hell nah, Gotti got her. So boom, he signed her to him, and which is she gonna be signed to the big label too. But if he
Exactly.
wanna take her somewhere else and get some more shit, he can.
Yeah.
He can. Once he leave that label, he can do whatever he want with all his artists.
Just like hey, just like Junior did. Finesse ass. They
Yeah, like
they
finesse right
shopped
now.
that nigga around.
Finesse stuck for life. Finesse can't go nowhere.
Yeah, they
He can't
shopped
go
that nigga
nowhere. God
around.
damn it. Yeah. That
But
music
yeah
game,
though.
that shit tricky, bro. That shit tricky as hell.
Yeah though. Appreciate you for jumping up here, my nigga. For real, for
Yeah,
real. I
yeah,
need
man.
that.
Y'all got a show tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow in the morning we gonna talk to Stan G. You
Okay,
feel me?
bet. I'm gonna be in the chat, bro.
All right, for sure.
All right, man. Y'all be
All
safe,
right,
brother.
bet for sure. All right, Jet. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I see y'all in the morning, man. Y'all, it was a good one.
Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you, KP. Appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like button and we out of here, man.
Yeah, bro.